What is good? What is good? What is good, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to the live. Today we're going to be watching the Grand Major Day 1 watch party. Well, we're going to be the watch party. We're going to be watching the Grand Major Day 1. Should be fun, honestly. I'm looking forward to it, you know? Right now, we're at 1,910 subs. Hopefully by the end of this, we will get a little more subs, get some likes, you know, the usual stuff. But yeah, it's right here. We're going to start it soon, 5 o'clock, and watch the whole thing. I'm going to be skipping through some segments that don't matter as much. That's why I kind of waited. I didn't want to, well, partly I didn't want to wake up at 3 a.m. to watch it. And also, it's just easier to watch a 9.5 hour stream in 5 hours if you can skip through a lot of it. So that is why I will not be watching it live. How many views does this have? 64,000? Did the closed qualifiers not have more views than that? I feel like it did. I watch the world burn. I watch the world burn. Alright, we're here. Live chat. Add a goal. It's a secret. There. Anyway, we're pretty much ready and raring. Just kind of setting up stream, you know? Whoa, what happened? It takes like a couple minutes to set the stream up, especially now, because I'm currently eating dinner while I speak. But my one goal for this stream is to not get spoilers. So please do not spoil it for me. That wouldn't be very fun. Unfortunately, I do not have a keyboard that will let me sift through it all. I have one. Actually, I do have one right here. I will probably plug this shit in because
Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
I need to be able to skip through some stuff very fast, and if I do not have a keyboard plugged in that can do that, I will not be able to do that. I don't have arrow keys on this keyboard. We have no idea what is in store for us, chat. We have no idea. This is gonna be crazy. I can't wait. Me personally, I cannot wait. Alright, we got the keyboard set up right here. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. What a good intro.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Finals Grand
Yo!
2025. We are coming at you virtually from the live arena here at DreamHack Stockholm.
I need that necklace, bro.
The most important event in the Finals history. This event is a monument to the countless hours of passion and dedication of the Finals competitive community, but not only them, but every single player, developer, competitor, and contestant who's brought you all of this action throughout the last year.
Hell yeah, bro.
Joining me here in the beautiful city of Stockholm, Sweden, is my wonderful and illustrious list of talent. This is Jerry and Waltz here with me live.
Thank you so much, Artie. Oh my God, Waltz. We're finally here in person. So are all of the players and the fans. It's a monumental moment for the Finals Esports.
It has been so long. Everybody has been working for this for years now. The fans, the community, the talent, everybody has been putting so much, and we finally get to see what the Finals looks like
Hell yeah.
in a LAN environment.
not only all of that, but I mean the thousands of hours that the
Hello.
developers have taken out
What's
of
up,
their
Robust?
personal schedules, their personal lives to bring this event together. I am so excited for this weekend. There has been a lot building up to this moment because not only throughout the open qualifiers and the closed qualifiers,
I watched it live and it was awesome.
Yeah, no spoilers, please.
This game, Jerry, is always changing.
It absolutely is. It's the most dynamic shooter on the market right now. It just never stops changing. And
Skip ahead.
Beautiful and illustrious casters, we've got Rio and Sonsoyo. We're going to be here bringing us through the action today.
Absolutely. Thank you for that introduction, Artie. As he said, we're going to be taking you through all of the chaos, all of the action
Skip ahead.
in the finals so far.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
absolutely wild. 16 teams will be fighting for their own slice of the cash out, and the first 8 teams, well, they're going to find themselves getting some of this cash out at the bottom of your screens. But the teams that make it into day 2 tomorrow, they're going to be fighting for the big bucks. 37K for first place, 17 for second,
Best
10K
export
for third
event
place.
vote.
It's not a little bit of money to
I
scoff
agree.
at, Waltz.
No, it's a
Esport.
$100,000 tournament. This is the
I agree fully.
$100,000 major. There is a lot of money on the line. The
Wouldn't catch
anxiety
Peter
and
Bot
attention
winning in this
is
one.
Palpable.
Absolutely. I mean, format. I mean, genuinely, actually, Waltz, I mean, this is an
FR.
insane amount of games that we're looking
Oh, I
at.
can't wait, bro.
This is a. It's
I
gonna
can't
be a
wait!
day. It's so much of a day that there are going to be B streams, but
devastating to have it ripped away from you when you've been on the edge. And Nightmare are a team that know exactly how that feels, don't they, Waltz?
oh, absolutely, yeah. Nightmare have been in this position.
This is year 0 for the finals esports, and already so many big names.
I'm so good
many
at skipping.
Rewarded for that experience by being signed and being on the stage here today in the live arena. It's so great to say the live arena. We're here at LAN.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't watch it live.
Yeah, we finally get to
It's
see. what-
9 HRS long BTW.
Thanks. It's the very beginning that
I
they
think.
are a team that can
Yep,
go
9.5
the
hours
distance.
long.
Every single team prepared for a long and, well, possibly feeling impossible closed qualifiers run. But Envy, they did it in one cash out, one best of 3, and they're in. They punched their ticket. So this team is definitely one of the strongest to look at. We will be seeing them.
Envy is
very
crazy.
soon.
We already know that.
As you said, EU has some absolutely insane rosters as well. And when we look at Group B, it's going to be happening afterwards. Well, I got to say, you can't talk about EU without talking about Team Secret. Waltz.
Team Secret.
Can't go without talking about one of. There is obviously the question.
Ah!
Did not qualify.
Ah! Hello?
Actually going to ask Sonsoyo about, well, previous scrim that his
Ah!
bringing to the table.
What about Team Secret?
Pull out a very defensive.
Ugh.
I mean, open qualifier 1600
Bro,
Thanks to the massive.
who's playing first?
Be able to carry them through it.
Who?
I want to know what you guys
How?
think, because personally, when it comes to who's going to be able to make it out of this city,
Hi.
Envy? Pulsar?
Highway Ot.
Shit. Fuck. What's this team? What's this team again, guys? What's this team again? And who's this? Who's this? Is that not Pulsar? No, that's not Pulsar. This is not Ape Squad. We'll figure it out.
experience that is Group A. I've got Envy.
Already's going Envy.
Genuinely, I think that their record speaks for itself. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
about you guys, but I think that the raw skill expression, the raw handsomeness of Busy,
Ah,
able to carry them through.
okay.
Now, I've gone with a bit of
I
a
don't know
rogue
the
one here.
bottom
I know
two.
that my cash out predictions last time were absolutely awful. I went with the best team.
Like, I
in the
do
world,
know of them.
And I'm going different this time. I'm thinking, what is the dynamic?
Nah,
of the
Pulsar's
team?
gonna get
I
shit
reckon
on,
I
bro.
have a huge say in who gets through, and they will not want Envy to be facing off against the best of 3. I think
No shit.
Pulsar Blue are the team that will beat.
I
Envy
didn't
for the
watch this
I think if
first
it was
one.
any other of
That's
our top
good,
teams
bro.
besides
That's good. We're
the
getting off
United
to a
Group,
good
Team
start
Envy have
then.
shown that even in cash out, they are an incredibly dominant team.
Yeah, 2 Envies, 1 Pulsar.
Well, and it
Oh,
Sister
get back.
Horizon.
All right.
The surprise one there is that Nozomi Citadel ban, a very popular map throughout the closed qualifiers. Pulsar Blue, I think, played very smart here.
The
This
map
team
is Cis
is
Horizon.
on 5 Fears map. 5 Fears manipulate the cash box
And they
very
vetoed
well, and they want to mitigate that factor.
4
But
maps. How many maps are left if they veto 4 of them?
Actually,
Doesn't make any
exactly
sense.
the same.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, we're about to jump
Let's
over to
go.
This
This is so cool. I'm getting chills. 5 Fears and FN Esports. So it's Envy, Pulsar, 5 Fears, FN Esports. Honestly, it's between Envy and 5 Fears for me. I want Envy to win, but 5 Fears. 5 Fears.
I haven't T watched this one.
I mean, if you haven't watched this one, go ahead and predict, man. If you haven't watched it and you're being honest, for sure, dude.
And it is going to be an epic map to get started today.
Pulsar?
This Horizon is
Nah.
one of those more
Pulsar.
balanced maps.
But I respect it. I respect it.
I
don't know. I'm going with Envy, obviously.
This is gonna start off with a bang. We're gonna go towards Vault.
Dude,
Imagine
YouTube
I
is-
get it right though, LOL.
Looking to fight up again.
Such bad quality.
Esports.
Absolutely, engagement is already kicking
Oh!
off. From Busy, but it did not connect enough to pull him through
Envy
that
gets
tiny
second.
little hole. Now he's on the chase and goes directly for the engagement, getting
Damn.
a lot of damage to gun
Twitch was
heat
better.
directly in his face.
Yeah,
And they're
Twitch was
continuing to
probably
battle.
definitely better. I need those. I'm gonna run a Twitch stream overnight on my computer so I can get those drops.
Last second as well, and it looks like a pretty clean fight for Envy as they get to rotate this Vault. Very clinical fight, but on the other side of the map, a sledgehammer is coming out from Ricardo.
It's gonna
as
take me a
well,
while to get
as
back
well
into
as
the
that
groove,
Goo
like
Gun,
watching
that True
the
Goo Gun.
esports version and
Pulsar
finding my
does end up
favorite
getting
teams.
that
I know I want
tap.
Envy to
Look
win
to
because I'm a
engage.
commit fan.
With that dome shield
but
going off, they are ready to
How
bring
long
this
for
fight
drops?
to them. That's
How long for drops? It's usually like 2, 3, 4 hours. The stages are 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. That's usually the stages for that. He's going spear. Interesting. That is very interesting. Wow.
It bought them just enough time to get
Oh,
a res. And
it's paused.
Unfortunately, it looks like we might be pausing here for just a brief moment. I'm not.
Touch on a lot of guns in Tile.
Of course it's paused in the first game, bro.
Ooh, that is an interesting.
Why
thing.
spear?
It
That's what
all
I'm
just-
saying.
we're pausing for some.
Spear is
everything
so
to
weird.
expect all look around.
Why
on
spear
the
though?
healing beam. We saw it kind
It's
of come
not
back
that
up
good.
in the last season of PHL.
Well,
but
you
it's
know,
kinda
he
cool
has
to
goo
see it
gun, so he
still
has something to
being
protect
used.
him.
Well, after that buff, it's kind of come back into the meta, and I think it was immaculate. Did so well.
Bro.
With that heavy. Do you see a little bit of a change?
Wait, isn't
up
Lamp
front?
on-
Gun,
fair.
he running
Isn't
B
Lamp
right,
on
and
Envy?
being the only
Damn, these
team
guys
that
look-
in the lobby can offer a
That guy on the
great-
left, bro.
Great utility, but now we're going to be going unpaused. We're going to be looking for the res. Ricardo's going to get that
'Kay,
reset up
Busy,
on
I've heard of
Spear.
that
He's
name.
gonna be brought back up, but with
He's
that,
obviously
we're
on
gonna go
Envy.
Check over on Envy. Double jump pad
Stu.
RPG. Looks like he got hit mid-air almost.
Oh,
He does get away.
damn.
He's taking out Gun. He is
Damn.
going in to follow up on that shack. That
Damn.
shack is deadly.
You gotta remember, there's
Does
4
so much
teams in
DPS
one
over
game.
time, and they're just gonna take out
That's what I
FN
keep
Esports
forgetting.
and continue to
Like, this is
defend
insane.
point, which has been winched down to the open.
Well, and one thing that I just saw Envy do really well there is
Envy is
when
not
they
letting up
found a
here, bro.
target, It was like they found one and they got them down, and then the last person was remaining, and they just swarmed on him. That is some really good team play, and it's one of the reasons why
Talk
we have
about
picked
stacked
Envy
game.
as one of the top teams in this group today. But they are watching this cash out run down. It's about halfway there. Nobody seems close to them, so I'm kind of curious if we're going to see a situation where people just leave Envy alone, let them be on their own, and maybe let somebody else in.
Yeah, it doesn't look like 5 Fears wants Envy to get the lead. They're probably going to be approaching, but Pulsar sitting pretty up on this high ground. Be just a slight stagger behind A, and we're going to be going, setting up that jump pad, looking for that RPG potentially, but I think the action's going to be going up on the other side of the arena.
Yeah, and it's really kind of weird because things have slowed down, especially over here on Cash Out B. We're not seeing any action, but over there we see a lot of happening on 5 Fears. Ricardo
Wait!
taking a lot of damage off.
Orange
the screen.
third-partied A.
What we're looking
Orange,
now, just not
purple,
enough
purple,
action just
purple,
yet.
orange.
And Ricardo's
Purple,
gonna be
orange,
taken
pink,
out.
I don't
believe
even
they did
know.
go for that force point, but now
Purple.
FN Esports gonna be dropping in
Third-partied
above their
Envy's
gun,
cash
gonna try to make
box.
some last-second steal
That
approach
is
on this cash out A.
weird.
We're gonna be doing some good damage towards STN. STN does make it.
Why
out
would
of there.
they
The
do
healing
that?
infuse are gonna be resetting his team.
I am so
But it doesn't look like
confused.
there's gonna be time. There's gonna have to be one last-second opportunity. I do think 5 Fears also gonna be going into this. If anything
Now
happens,
they're-
a nullifier coming
they're
out as
cooked.
well, and they do get a good kill.
Oh, that could have been
Envy
close.
just right there at the
That
last
could have been
It was
close.
getting close.
Holy
And
shit,
now
Purple,
5
you-
Fears are here as
Dude,
well.
look at these
What a
guys,
deal.
bro.
A little
5
bit of
Fears, what are you
damage, but it's
doing?
all on on Ricardo.
Come on!
He has just a sledge, and when you are running a sledge and all alone,
What's up, Wesley?
You can't get caught out 'cause you
Oh,
can't
he's
deal
cooked.
any damage. So
Oh,
now
he's
stay alive a
cooked.
little
2
bit longer
team
there,
wipes for
but
Envy.
not
Oh
for
my
long.
goodness.
5 Fears and FN Esports have been wiped. The 2 leaders.
That was
right
not
now
a good
being
third
Pulsar
party at all.
and
They just gave
Hi,
Pulsar
Wes.
this cash
While
box, bro.
Envy
They really
had
just
to
gave
fight
that
a
shit to
big
them.
fight for the cash out. This puts them in a pretty good position, not wiping. They're at
Oh, Envy versus
$15,000,
Pulsar here
and
now.
That's going to be very good as we go into this next cash out. But this is the very, very important fight as this breaks out. And you know
What
there
you
could be
watching?
trouble on the horizon.
This is the grand major for the finals. Day 1.
Do end up gatewaying it away, and let's see how this rotates towards the box.
That gateway was perfect because it got it out of there in the middle of all of that chaos, and now they're going to have all the opportunity to plug it, and it seems like they're getting it over there. But yeah, now they've grabbed the vault, running it away a little bit, and we're going to turn our attention now towards 5 Fears, running that healing beam, getting his teammate back up, and throwing just goo everywhere.
Oh, dang.
Noose running into that gateway, comes right behind them.
Oh, dang.
He found FN Esports, and he's ready to get some damage, but no, he pulls off and going off to the right instead.
Yeah, and it looks like 5 Fears might be wanting to try and intercept this fight as well.
Envy's
Blue
got
obviously gets taken out by
the
that
repeater.
C1 repeater that STN's running. I mean, he's known for his aim. That's like kind of his perfect weapon to go forward and take. I think this is going to be a little bit of a tricky fight. Rotation over to D. We do have a team sitting up there on that high ground. Pulsar Blue, or Pulsar going in and trying to find the defense. Maybe they're trying to force them away, get a big stagger, trying to get ahead of Envy, but Envy knows they have to split this as they want to try to keep this lead.
Yeah, they definitely.
FN
wanna try and get
Esports
this
has the
plugged,
only
and we don't
medium
wanna see a
going
double
DMAT.
just yet, but you can see how difficult it is for them to make the approach, but somehow they've done it. I think they had a nice little distraction there, and I think they've bought themselves just enough time to get in there, but they are about to come directly into contact with 5 Fears. You can
Damn.
see the dome shields going off, a lot of explosions. They throw it, but there it goes.
Nice.
Finally getting plugged. Envy are going to get that plug
Nice
bonus.
plug, nice plug.
Engagement right off the bat with 5 Fears. There is Ricardo throwing some goo down, just stopping any damage coming towards him. But that
Oh
RPG
my
is huge.
goodness! Oh my goodness! Holy shit! Damn!
TG was massive, Rio. I mean, just did so much damage. Now they're setting up. They have plenty of time because Pulsar went over to go contest that other point. But this is going to be a little bit of a dangerous situation for Envy.
Can they break?
Because they're going to have to be contesting potentially a third party
Can he
up
break
on this
that?
cash box. They're trying to break this bar, get this winched out. And over on the other side, it does look like FN Esports is going to be holding their point up.
All right, no
tight
third
and
party
locking
this
down.
time.
Despair's gonna be the
I mean,
last
there's
one
only
over
one
here,
light
running
left.
for his life at 1
I mean,
HP.
it's a
Eventually does get taken
throw
out
up.
by Myung.
Yeah, and this is interesting.
It's a
too, because you can
toss-up
see that FN
for
Esports
what
has turned
Pulsar
their attention.
does.
They were originally going for Envy, and now they've decided that is not the team that we want to battle it against, and they're kind of holding their own. This is pretty shocking for
Real.
a team that we know basically nothing about, and right now they're sitting
Basically
pretty
nothing
in
about.
second
Isn't
place
FN
in just a few
Esports
seconds.
the one
This
from
is
Asia?
Exactly kind of how this could have played out with this dark horse of that APAC team coming in and
Oh,
fighting.
damn.
But now Stujay gonna be taking out Noose.
There's
up
a
on
cash
the
out for
ground.
FN
Is not gonna
Esports.
offer much, but we're Smoke.
He
And
got
doing
gassed.
everything up as Busy goes in and
Oh,
tries to deny this, but this
damn.
is tricky because we have
They're
FN
getting
Esports
third-partied
gonna try and
again.
pop up on this high ground, and
They're
now
getting
that
third-partied
escape
again,
gateway
bro.
that Envy had set up put
No,
them right in
Stu.
the face of FN Esports.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
Busy
interesting.
is
A lot of
chilling
teams
up
are
here, bro.
A lot of chaos. An attempt of stealing it is going off right now by FN Esports. Look at
Oh,
that.
damn.
Nullified.
What a
and just
steal.
absolutely stops them. They got the
What
flag.
a
is going
steal.
on? We have just under a fourth left of
Wow.
this cash out. It is right now in the hands of
They
FN
just got
Esports.
two. They might have just gotten
So
2
smart
cash
to bring
outs
that
in the
nullifier. I mean,
quickest
it's just
way
immaculate
possible.
pick, getting last-second steals,
Pink is
last-second
about to
salts,
steal it.
everything that you need to utilize to get that flip. But
Oh
now
my-
Pulsar
no
became the
way.
cleanup, came in, became the cleaning crew. Now they're able
Okay,
to steal
Envy's
this, get
still
that flip,
solid
and that's
second
gonna be
place right now.
Pretty good.
Not
because
very
if
far
you're not
behind
first in a lot of
Pulsar.
these cash-out games,
Holy
you're potentially
crap.
last.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yo, almost
What a
crazy
wild
play by
mix-up
FN
we're
Esports.
seeing
They got a
so
1
far.
cash
The
out,
next
and then they got
vaults have
another.
spawned. It is all going to come down to these next vaults.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're known as.
That was
Fourth-party
close.
cash box. They're going to be coming in last second, destroying everyone, and that
Damn.
crew goes tried and true to their old name.
Absolutely. You got to love it when they live
That
up
was
to
crazy.
their old name for sure. But box 5 is
That's
about to
crazy.
be plugged into cash out B by Pulsar Blue, bringing their lead even further ahead of everybody, sitting pretty at 30K. And
Damn.
able to hold on.
Oh, he is. Damn.
Strong. Looking
This
at
guy-
that #1 team so far.
Yeah, and Jerry's predictions are looking pretty good right now. I mean, he picked Polestar, but we're going to be going in. Polestar, all they need to do is double, but that split does come out, which means
split.
basically 3 teams are going to be vying for first.
Come on, Envy, you got this.
Too good for 5 Fears. They only have $1,000, almost 2K to their name, but it's
Yeah,
going to
5
be
Fears
very,
is not
very
looking
difficult because
5 Fears
Polestar
is
also back in the running because of that split.
Yeah, and I just want to point out for a
They
real
look
quick
like
second that
me,
FNE
my
Sports,
team when
they
we play ranked.
Quick cash.
Nah.
And so they are basically really familiar with all of these third partying, and I think that that's what we've seen so far is that they've been able to kind of get in there in the perfect situation. But look at that, the engagement goes off. They just deleted Ricardo with an RPG, following it up with the revolver. Amazing to see. Really fun.
Damn,
engagement.
bro.
Yeah, and now we are setting up the defense.
There's lots of
FNE
fluctuation
Sports
in
gonna
which
be locking
in
on
what the
high
heavies'
ground.
weapons
Even
are.
if
One's
they're
going
but
spear, one's
looks like
going
5 Fears is here to rain on
pistols.
Polestar's parade because
I
Polestar
think
gonna
one's
be
going
taking their
shotgun,
approach
one's
and
going
getting
shack.
by 5 Fears. It's going to be Ricardo down.
crazy.
No gun in sight as Myung takes out Noose and going in for that last second steal. Boo Boo is on top of this cash.
Envy gets the steal.
And we still have a minute to defend. So
Wait,
it's
no,
very
Envy
important
has a
to get out of
cash.
there, reset, get those
Pulsar
steal
gets the
leads
steal.
exactly as they just did.
I mean, look at the score, man. Look at the score. Pulsar's in first place.
Is my
Damn.
prediction correct so far?
Yeah, 5 Fears is not doing too good.
Right there, FNE Sports
Haha.
back to the waiting screen for a few seconds, but one more flip is being attempted
Uh-oh.
right now by 5 Fears.
Uh-oh.
This is really interesting.
That's
They-
crazy. Envy in first place. Oh, shit.
They're just sitting up on the high ground. They're like, we have 32K. I mean, there's nothing that we need to do. We just need to make sure that FNE Sports.
I mean,
weren't the ones
Pulsar
in control.
still in
Now
second
all it's
place.
gonna be Envy and Pulsar.
Wow, that was
5
so
Fears,
exciting
bro.
to
They
see.
really
Honestly,
came back
Envy and
for a little bit. They got
Pulsar
third.
going into a 3v3.
They were not looking very good, but hey,
I was closer.
you were closer. No, I chose Envy, bro. I chose Envy.
Incredible game. We
So, and
told
Envy
you
got
to
first.
expect cinema.
It was very close.
Cinema is what we
I mean,
got.
5 Fears wasn't gonna
let's
win
talk about
that.
The fact that we got the most off-meta picks that I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Goose,
saying.
Ledge, Invis, Nullifier, APS, Smokes. Already we're seeing half.
Like, they
of
gotta
everything
be know-
coming
like,
out
they
of
gotta know what they're
nowhere
doing.
all. And just the space
This still is
up
crazy.
here that's coming through. Every other team
Like-
is just throwing all of this crazy stuff. The healing emitter not doing
FN
as much
FNE
as
Sports,
they
they
want. Even though
almost
they're able to
got
get that
this
extra
steal,
space
but then
from the
freaking
from the Nullifier, the Pulsar Blue coming
stolen
in,
back.
The cash box, like Soyo said, living up to their old name. And Envy playing their own game, playing their own cash out, not going for the double.
Yeah.
Making sure to split
Good shit,
every
good shit.
Pulsar in the end. Let's take a look at these
Look at that.
final match stats. I mean,
Envy on
wow.
top.
Been forced out, turns out. However, in this instance, the cream of the crop has risen to the top. Pulsar
Game. Pulsar, you could see had make
Okay, next round.
Envy.
Hey,
After the first cash out game, what a game to kick off the series. What the Korea.
Yeah, we love you, bro. We love you, but we gotta skip. We gotta skip.
The first match was a bit unsatisfying, and so we will prepare more and fight for the round 2.
You want Alliance
So,
to win?
Heading into your next game. Oh, we have a crowd.
Oh, that's cool.
Mental reset.
A light maining
I want
M11.
Alliance to win because they
Off
are the
meta,
only
off
ones
meta.
with the light maining
WM11, bro. M11 is so clean. Especially with the new scope
that
I'm
was
trying.
incredible. I thought it was FNE Sports that brought in the smokes, but hey, I mean.
Alright, we got Pulsar versus Envy.
Already in love.
plates.
You know, we've seen the D-Mac huge test. Pulsar, unfortunately.
Dude, no, for real, bro. I agree fully.
M11 is the
M11
best gun in
feels
the game.
like it's so satisfying, bro. It's just so satisfying hitting your shots with
You
it.
can't change my mind.
Bro, I agree. Like the last weapon I was using last night was the M11. I was like, this shit is actually fire. It just feels so satisfying.
It is.
I love when I actually get to do something I'm passionate about. Dude, watching the finals
No one
esports,
can
bro.
change my mind.
No one can change your mind. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. The M11 is so clean.
Envy and Blaze. And seeing running in a
Showing their quartered in, but it's a good question, Jim.
cash out with this specific.
Okay, I just want to see, do they
It does so much damage. I
do
love
they
it.
give?
I mean,
Just be devastated.
I wouldn't know about damage, but if you use it right, like last night I was using it right.
Gonna be looking, of course, we start.
Okay,
on
they
that
vetoed
cash out on this.
Cis Horizon and
Going to be out
Monaco.
here. Banning Monaco. Pulsar Blue out here.
No,
Banning Fortune Stadium. Pulsar Blue then
Fortune
bans
Stadium.
once again Nozomi Citadel, and as Envy bans Seoul, they are going to be picking.
Damn, they get
Bernal.
6
Pulsar Blue will pick
What?
Vegas Stadium.
Oh,
This
they
is
get
a
2 picks. Okay, those are 2
Phenomenal lineup.
picks.
So in terms of 3v3,
So it's either that it's either Bernal or Vegas Stadium.
Bernal, Envy, off on Cicero.
Bring you through all here.
Let's go.
To cast this best of 3.
Best of 3. Okay. Ban every map. That's what it feels like because there's not that many maps. It feels like they're banning so many maps. In the first round, it's a random pick. So like the fact that they get to ban 4 maps out of like the few that actually exist, it's crazy.
Very aggressive, but they also know how to just play the game incredibly well. So this is going to be
all right. Envy versus Pulsar. Here we go.
Think that we would get this lucky, and honestly, starting off again on Horizon.
See, this is where it comes to play, bro. This is where our bet comes to play. Who's gonna win this one? You think it's Pulsar? I think it's Envy. You know, they both have the same. Okay, we got Busy just absolutely deletes him. Holy crap.
And that's what he likes to
oh my goodness.
But now he's on the run. Will he take this 1v1 versus Stujay?
Gets deleted. Oh, that felt so personal.
Really good turnaround, but can he survive the onslaught?
Only one guy left on Pulsar.
But I think that they've decided to take
They're going to get that res off.
Their teammates up. They've got enough time for a long res, but Sparrow is still there. He hasn't gone for his teammates just yet. He's just holding.
One of them
back.
coined.
He's going to let them coin back in. They do have coins, so they are going to use them if they can. But it looks like even Boo Boo still has a few more seconds before he can coin back in and get back into this battle.
Yeah, Boo Boo's just about
to
coin.
They all coined.
Like you said, and now we're going to be rotating this vault, getting up a setup, a reverse gateway for them. The early shots come out from Sparrow trying to deny that rotation over to that gateway, but unfortunately he was not able to get any sort of pick. And just going to dash pad all the way over to B, and maybe be right on top of him. A great C4 RPG. A winch goes out.
Uh-oh, he's Busy as cooked.
To that gateway. Now he's separated from his team. This could be a little bit of a dangerous situation, but
yeah, this is not looking good, but there's still, it's a 3v2.
Yeah,
Busy gets healed.
Is just how these teams move. Their movement is really
Go
impressive.
Busy.
Going through that gateway, trying to
Go
find
Busy.
a little bit of space. Really fun.
He's
to
5
see.
bars.
There is Brutal Logic getting another kill, and the teams are just battling it right out in top of each other.
Damn.
Into that doorway, trying to find.
This
the
is
next
crazy
shot
fight
stop.
right here.
Certainly dealing a lot of damage into that stairwell, and finally we have a wipe on Pulsar.
Nice wipe.
That was a very long, drawn-out battle.
Yeah, and
that was fun. That was fun to watch.
I saw from STN after that team wipe. I mean, they're feeling good right now, I think.
Let's go, Envy!
With that 93R, I love seeing how these light duels play out. 93R versus 93R. I mean, it can go down to the wire. You can get those quick.
Oh, clean.
Breaking out that
clean. That's gonna be hard to steal, bro. Oh my goodness.
However, it's
like that almost, that strategy almost just popped up out of nowhere. This guy's aim is insane, bro. Oh my goodness. You missed that shot.
There is where the repeater shines in an example like that. You can just see how good that chip damage can be for you. And Pulsar Blue took
poke
a lot
damage,
of damage, especially on Boo Boo.
There's poke, chip,
back up.
one shot.
Sparrow will be back up all the way as well in just a second. But you can hear that they're just trying to figure out their strategy, figuring out their approach.
I can't hear anything.
Into this, we might only see one.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Because it is ticking down. We're almost halfway done. Brutal Logic is finally there. A nice winch, throwing down some smoke as well. This might buy them the cover that they need, Sensoyo.
Yeah, that goo goes out, and we're sitting in that smoke with that dome shield. Going to be going
okay.
Whoa. He needs to kind of play aggressive.
Whoa.
As we see Busy taking
Whoa.
Logic, Sparrow also going down from that.
Whoa.
1v1. They do get the flip, but it's not going to mean much if they can't defend it.
Damn, bro. That was a good steal, but they couldn't hold it.
As we go aggressive.
Yeah, he's going aggressive, and it is hard.
He's going so aggro.
Right in their face, but he switches over to the healing beam.
Oh!
was he was able to get in there and get busy
Damn.
health almost immediately when he was down at just a sliver, and they have bought themselves enough time to just run this cash out. Look at this setup as well. He is set up right next to it with an RPG. He is ready to just kite this as long as possible. They have just secured themselves this cash out unless something wild happens.
Yeah, there's only opportunity basically right now to hop on this for one last second steal. That goo does get broken. They're going to be winching it away, gooing them off.
Oh, damn.
Steal, and I mean, just great foresight. We do see those sonar grenades come out of
Oh, damn.
and some great damage from Brutal Logic, but he's going to be
Busy, the only one alive against the light.
Be finding
Who's gonna win?
on that off angle, and now just going to be Sparrow.
Busy rezzing.
Busy does
Nice
look for that
res, nice
reset,
res.
though, that res in that corner.
Yeah, this is an interesting battle because Pulsar Blue seems to be pulling out of
Sadness.
these fights almost too soon. They're not
Sadness.
for the entire battle, and they're not getting wiped as a team yet either. So seeing some cracks already in the armor of Pulsar Blue, but there's still so much time for them to turn it around.
Oh, he is cooked. Oh, shit. Damn.
There is a wipe on Pulsar Blue.
Yeah, and I love that narrative that you just kind of stated, how they aren't wiping. They're able to get
Vault
the
is
escape,
right
get
here.
those coins in, get those resets, and that's kind of how we've seen this meta develop.
10 full
Going from
seconds of
going-
quiet.
Going to getting those clean wipes to maybe backing up, playing that coin, looking for that res, because if you do get staggered in 3v3, that can just burn a lot of time on those cash outs and can put you in a pretty bad position. As we saw,
Man, I gotta get me like a final shirt, bro. Like one of the.
rotating over, and again they're getting taken out right now. Sparrow
Yeah,
getting
buy
out
me
of
one of
the
those
bar,
shirts.
basically.
Oh, damn, he's
Boo-Boo
one
not able to
shot.
rotate over either, just like we just talked about.
Yep,
Give me like an
exactly,
Osboos
and
shirt.
Honestly, Envy are just so good at positioning. They know the
Give me
perfect
like a
spots to
esports
deal
jersey.
that height damage from
I wonder
them.
if they're
They've
selling
controlled the
TGM
vault, they've
25
controlled the cash outs, and now they're getting
jerseys.
set up for one more. This could be the last cash out on the first map.
TGM
Pulsar Blue are able to find their
25.
footing right now. They go
The
directly
finals.
towards the engagement. Dome Shield's going down. Both teams ready to go for it, and they have gotten busy down in this. SDN also very low.
The
This is
finals
their turning
merch
point.
shop.
They might be able
Yo!
to turn everything around right now.
They got
They just have to
mice
keep this
and
momentum going
mouse
and find the
pads.
last
That's
two
cool.
members of Envy.
Yeah, Sparrow might be getting a little bit greedy. He did want to find that one last shot.
Oh,
on Stevie, but
dude.
ends up waiting for his team.
Look at this. They got mice. They got mice. They got mouse pads. Those are pretty bright though. They got the cow
They have mice.
and the plushie. They got hoodies. They got this hoodie, this sweatshirt. That's fucking sick. Osboos. I'd probably buy me like this sweater. That'd be sick. It's on for $67 right now. Shit.
I expected mouse pads, but M8CE.
Yeah, it's
INTRS
weird.
dating.
Team looking for
It's-
that
it's
flip. I
weird,
do
but
think
it's
that's a
cool.
smart move, and
That's
it could be
interesting.
a great opportunity for them to camp Busy's respawn. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because Stu J and STN are just sitting right below them.
Oh
This
shit,
is
I forgot.
great. A
W
nice little
Pulsar.
setup. They have control over it. They're ready to go for it. A nice little gateway as well. But look at Envy. They're just
No
playing this
keyboard.
slow. They are
No
not ready to go
keyboard?
for any
Maybe.
major
I'm
just
still
yet. I think
looking.
They're waiting for Busy to get closer. He's got that RPG. Are they going to go for a drop place and so on?
Oh,
What do you think they're gonna
damn.
do?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, I
They
mean,
do
there's
have a
not
ample opportunity to
many-
rotate up there on that high
There's-
ground,
there's
and it
really
kind
no-
of makes it makes it kind of predictable where Pulsar is going to be playing. As long as you clear it from top to bottom,
Huh.
you really clear out those rooms, and there's only one last place they could be playing. The floor below, essentially. If they were smart, they'd be setting up maybe a little bit of a double drop. They probably got that C4 in
Nothing's
hand,
available,
but we
bro.
go for the force point, kind of baiting them out and looking for any
I
sort of
want the
commitment.
red sweater.
See a dome get dropped early, and Busy might be getting a little bit of a flank on Brutal.
All right, here we
as
go.
they Take that 1v1, and now we're going to be flanking around, using that goo to escape, rotating away, staying healthy. Great goo there. That first one, maybe a little bit shaky, but the second one really catching them up and letting them escape.
Both half.
Look at this. They're just staying behind this pillar. But
Oh!
one SDN
You want
gets the
I would like
second
that
one,
black
and
mouse.
all
That
they
black
have to
mouse
do
would be
is
sick.
get this steal. They're trying to stop it, but they might just
Oh,
have it. They stop
damn.
it. Pulsar Blue are going to be able to get this cash out, and we're going to see one more cash out.
Damn, that was
I
crazy.
do like
FR.
how
This
they
is a
kind of
close
played
game.
A little bit separated there. I offered them great opportunity to get that stall. I was a little bit trepidatious though, seeing how Bobo did not have a goo in hand, because
Good
that is like
Pulsar.
the easiest
Good
way to get those
Pulsar.
stalls. You throw that goo
Nah,
down
man.
to the person stealing, and it
We
just
gotta get
walks
Envy
around
up in this
like,
bitch.
but he had some great line of sights, got the shots exactly how he needed to do, and got that win for Pulsar.
Well, and it was really interesting too, because I was talking about how Pulsar were pulling away from the fights, but it seemed to work really well for them. So it might
Last
be a
cash.
situational
We'll see
thing.
who
Last
wins.
cash.
Looks like both have the potential to win. Both have one cash out. Both have potential to get one against each other. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it was
this is
pretty
gonna mean a
close,
lot.
but
This first game really
that
You
last
got
one
this,
for
Pulsar.
Pulsar. You got this,
favor.
Pulsar.
Envy feeling very strong. They know they're the
Ugh.
favorite in this situation.
They're waiting at
Now
that
just gonna
cash for
sit
them.
tight, I think, up on this high ground. If they're not contesting, they know something else is happening with Pulsar. They're going to be setting up on the point, maybe in between this situation, so they can rotate and follow that cash box.
I like that rocket
Well,
launcher.
and, Envy is in control of this cash box. They are nowhere near the cash out stations, and it's an interesting move because I think they're just forcing Pulsar Blue.
Hey, ready the clock!
Yeah, and this is the thing I've kind of been mentioning for a long time, and we haven't really seen it be too much until the major came around with.
What is
being
that
default
skin he
first
has on his
position. If
pistol?
this game does go to time, Envy will take it in this current situation. They really know they have the game in their paws and are going to be forcing Pulsar to make the first move.
Well, and for my hope, I hope
They're
that we never
sneaking
see
up.
a match end in that fashion because, that's just not the spirit of the finals. But with all that said, you can see the setup that is ready for Envy. There's that bounce pad. There's the RPG in hand by Busy. They're going to get hyped the second that they know that they're there.
IGTG,
Pulsar
let me
Blue
know who
decided to go
wins.
for it, but even
Oh,
in
okay.
the they took
Sounds
a
good,
lot
bro.
of damage. So it looks like Envy
If
is
you
just
come back,
completely
I'll let you
controlling
know.
This lobby.
Yeah, Envy, I don't really know what you do here if you're Pulsar. They're going to be setting up that gateway. They have a pad RPG play up on the other side of the map, and now it's just scrappy. They have to play separate. They have to maybe try and find an easy win.
This is
Pull
intense.
one of them down. They're going to be using this mantle, but those sonar grenades going to be finding them, denying their opportunity, denying their plan. And this might be a little bit of a secret meta that we've seen in this current situation with those sonar grenades denying the space.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it. And look at this. They are finally getting at it. Looks like they've been pushed over into a stairwell, though. Not the best place to be with your teammate. Just don't get caught out there. But these keeping Brutal Logic nice and healthy. Rubu staying right on top of them, playing as a team. They've got to go for that bounce pad. They have to get a kill here. This is their time. They're throwing down a dome shield. There we go. STN going down, but returning the fire.
He's
All
going
of
to
them have
cash.
it, but Sparrow bought themselves enough time. He sacrificed his teammates to get the vault.
Yeah, and I mean, Sparrow just running away. He's going to be that messenger bird to go plug it in A, waiting for his teammates
Damn,
to
really?
respawn, and
Pulsar
I
gets
don't
the
know if they can
plug?
make it in there in time.
Nah, bro,
Envy
that's some
might not
rat
make it in
playing,
time
bro.
for Pulsar Blue to
Why
respawn,
did you do
get
this,
set up,
Envy?
and play
You
a
could have just
defense
went
on this point.
around.
They're still rotating over,
Could have
using
just
that
went around.
gateway
There's jump
pad
pads.
with Stooges.
Hey, they're pro players,
There,
though,
Sparrow
man.
might
I
find himself
really
in a
can't say
tricky
shit, but
hallway situation.
I would have gone
Look at
all.
that
If they're gonna
Busy
wait
was
that long,
perfect,
hey, Envy gets the
nobody's
steal, though.
Nobody's at the cash out, and they just get a free flip on it. And that's
Nice.
basically a situation you don't want to be in because Envy are great at controlling these cash outs. Now they have time. They have now traded positions with Pulsar Blue having the height advantage and
They're gonna
having
start
a
the
little bit
steal.
of oversight over all of them. But Boo Boo wants to go for the steal. They threw down the goo. They threw down the dome shield. They
get
flipped
it off.
again.
Yeah, fortunately for them, I
Damn.
mean, Envy did not have enough time to set up just like Pulsar, so going for that quick flip.
Where's
is gonna
Envy's
offer them
teamwork
a great
at?
Opportunity to deny that C4 drop. They shot that out, got that down already, and were able to flip it with that goo in hand. And now, taking this high ground is going to be a beautiful position. They do have a C4 on it as STN looks to force them back in. A winch may come out, but not needed at all. That shack just does so much damage.
Yeah, it does, and it is not looking great for Envy for one of the first times in this entire map. But look at this engagement still going off. Stooge being the only remaining member. It is looking a bit weird. They're going to have to maybe coin in and go for a last-second battle in here. But Stooge still dealing a ton of damage. He might be able to turn this around.
Ah!
Unable to.
Yeah, and that wipe's going to be detrimental. Only 10
No.
seconds. I don't think there's
I
going
don't
to be
think
enough
there's
time.
enough time.
Right? Maybe if they get a good spot.
No.
But this thing is not out in the open. They're going to
They're
have
in
to
the
also
losers
navigate
bracket.
inside that building, get that last-second steal. I'm going to guess no time at all. It's going to go the way of Pulsar.
Yeah, and I mean, look at the setup. Pulsar Blue.
Wait,
do
no,
not
there's
wanna
another-
leave
it's a
this
best of
area.
three, it's a best of
They
three,
can
it's a best
hold
of
on,
three.
They've got it. And what an
We gotta
amazing
remember.
way to finish up the first map. They've dropped it there, and yeah, look at Envy. They couldn't even make it if they tried. That is
It's the first map.
Thing about wiping. We saw one good battle there for that last cash out. That's how
It's
it
the
plays
first
out.
map.
Pulsar Blue taking the first map of this best of 3.
What's his monitor? Damn, his monitor real close to his face.
Yeah, Pulsar Blue doing a
Is that how big the
fantastic
final?
job. I
Dude,
love
those
how
are pretty
that
small.
last box just flopped hand. Sure, how things
Dude,
are playing out.
Unk over here.
Some great
Yeah, no time. What kind of weird.
Oh, second map. All right, here we go. Bernal.
around there, so it's really about denying those pads.
Envy
up
needs
so
to
that
get this if they don't want to lose.
them up, locking them down and just playing these long ranges and long line of sights as we go into
Okay.
this first match in Vault.
That is some good
Perfect.
teamwork.
That was a great overview of this map, and it's a very unique mode as well, with suspended structures high up in the air, and these teams ready to get at it.
There's no suspended
They're
structures.
one map away from Pulsar taking this first best of 3, but if you're an Envy fan, they have all the opportunity in the world to bring it right back at it. This first rooftop engagement is going down. Both teams playing it a little bit slow, just feeling each other out. Nice bounce pad going off with Goo.
Oh.
RPG connects, but I'm not sure you can be able to follow it up. The teams are
Oh, Busy goes
Busy
down.
in that first engagement.
Damn, they are hyped off that win for sure.
Continuing, pulling off into the stairwell. STN trying to get some shots off. They are getting trades back
Oh
and
my
forth, but
goodness.
there goes Pulsar Blue.
Oh my
down
goodness,
for the
bro.
count.
Yeah, Pulsar Blue.
Pulsar's
a great
down.
Fight opener, but Envy
Crazy
also on that
Envy.
flank is well going to shut down the opportunity that they opened up for themselves. It just swung in the favor of Envy right there. I mean, great shots, great counter plays.
Crazy throw.
Great job from them, and they get the first plug. They've been known to set up these points. I'm curious to see if they do.
Yeah, and I mean, this cash out is one
replay.
of the best ones on the entire map. It's in the cathedral. You've got
I was so
height,
confused
you've
there.
got
I thought
everything
for
you need
sure
to manipulate this
Pulsar
cash out
would be
in a
good through that
multitude of
fight.
ways, so I'm really curious what they're going to do.
But they
Looks like
weren't.
they have already pulled it off to the side, or maybe even dropped it down inside the cathedral. Can't tell just yet, but they have definitely manipulated that first cash out.
Yeah, and they're sitting up on that high ground. It's going to make it pretty difficult for Pulsar to get this in their favor. A winch might come out, winch it over onto that side, but no, that wall is just going to be denying them. They're going to have to wait for that second attempt. Or
Too
go
late on
push
that
them up the
C4.
background. They do have a gateway and a pad going to be rotating up on this. And
Oh,
RPGing himself,
he just
unfortunately, now
RPG'd
has to
himself.
wait and get that regen, get that reset. They may
Damn.
go for that winch over.
Lock
to the
in.
point. Let's see.
Yeah, this is interesting. Cash out is taking away. We're almost halfway done. The teams haven't really found each other fully just yet. Brutal Logic taking a little bit of damage, but most of that from the RPG he sent on himself. But the Goo Fortress is here. They have a nice ceiling. The steel is being
Ain't no
attempted.
way,
They
bro.
might get this flipped.
Ain't no way, bro.
Flip it, Pulsar Blue.
Envy.
Now in control of this cash out. They have now
Gotta be
had
wary of
the
that
top of this cathedral,
Goo
and the gateway
Fortress.
being set up by Sparrow as well to get out of there.
Yeah, and it's going to be curious because I knew they were going to take
Let's
that
go.
gateway. Nobody was looking to help
Let's
Sparrow
go.
on that escape. Just waiting
Let's
for that jump pad.
fucking go,
Clean
bro.
right from Envy, and now they're going to be able to get that
Let's
flip
go.
and win this cash box, this first cash of this map, and they're going to be feeling pretty good. But in that last game, we saw a very similar narrative play out, and
Hell yeah,
be
Envy.
wary of
Hell
Pulsar
yeah.
Blue as well.
Yeah, and it really was this gateway that they all just followed through and just
Down.
deleted him. It's an unfortunate placement, but you
Down.
gotta do it. You gotta play those moves sometimes. But it looks like this first cash out will go the way of Envy. They're set
he
up
just
now
have a
to
regular
spot
old
out Pulsar Blue as they make
stock
their approach.
93R
The
right
next
now?
vault has spawned. It has spawned on the side of Pulsar Blue.
Imagine the
This will
finals
give
out
them the
atta-
opportunity
like
to go over there,
attachments.
But Envy going up into that
Like
suspended structure
suppressors,
to
different
get height,
suppressors
they
for
should
things.
be able to see Pulsar Blue and
Like
this vault
different
from where
attachments,
they're at.
just
So
other than
maybe get a little bit of
scopes.
shift damage away from them, but
It wouldn't really do anything.
Quite distant right now.
Maybe,
Yeah, I
but
don't think
I don't
Pulsar
know.
is going to be in the best situation. They do have that vault in hand, but I do believe Envy has map control. They have A to their backs, C to their backs, everything that they want. They're not going to be... They don't need to push in right here. They can just sit pretty up on this high ground, poke away, kind of deny that space. Yet again, winning that first cash out can put you in such a good advantage, but we're gatewaying over to Cathedral as well. Brutal Logic has the vault in hand.
Yeah, this might have been their escape. Brutal Logic running it. It's kind of interesting to see the heavy player running the vaults. I'm not sure why they didn't give it to the light.
Does the vault
I'm sure
look
that they
different in
have
this?
their strategies
It looks
there.
more
Looks like they're
golden.
making their way towards Cash Out C. I think Cash Out C might be one of the suspended structures, so we might see a little bit of a rooftop battle or a
I knew that
suspended
Unk
battle.
was a heavy.
Yeah, C is going to be sitting up on that high ground, on that building. Brutal It's getting a little cold feet here. Not going to be able to rotate that box swiftly because they know they're going to have to take a fight before they get that plug. It's going to be very difficult. They need to wait for that gateway. And look, Sparrow's right out there getting that gateway, getting that rotation, but Busy circling in on top of them. I mean, will they take that gateway yet again? They're feeling themselves right now. They do go in.
Are both the heavies going Shaq?
Line of sight there. That Goo going to be blocking their way and padding all the way over. Looks for that invis.
Oh!
Shoots it willy-nilly.
No, he shot the zip line and brought them down, stopping Pulsar Blue from getting to height. It was great.
That's what I was surprised at.
Really
That's what I was saying. Like, oh shit, they shot the zip line to delay the steal.
Control of this vault. They've almost made it all the way to cash out A. Gonna get that plug. Gonna get it started. This might be their opportunity to set up. But look at how low Boo Boo is, and Sparrow has taken some damage. Well. They need to stay alive, but there goes
Sparrow's dead.
That repeater can deal a lot of damage and just bring them down. They do defib him right back up.
Damn.
But in this battle, Pulsar Blue is not looking healthy. Brutal Logic having to go out of there, getting a little bit of height, getting a little bit away from the damage. I mean,
oh shit!
Envy looking pretty strong and are going to be able to get the flip.
Yeah, I do think breaking that zip line.
Let's go, Envy.
Good for Envy to catch
Dude,
up.
you can hear them.
Pulsar did break away a little bit with that gateway.
You can hear the crowd. This is awesome.
Sparrow just got caught a little bit too far behind, took too much damage. He did use that invis bomb to rotate away. He used all of his dashes to try and escape, but unfortunately for them, just getting caught out. Boo Boo taking a little bit too much damage, and eventually they just falter, tumble in the face of Envy.
Yeah, and look at Envy now. We've said this
Envy
before,
about to get this easy win.
It makes it incredibly difficult.
Yeah, I don't think he has any weapon skins on his
anything.
anything.
This cash out is about halfway there. Nice little gateway in from Pulsar Blue. They are there. The engagement is kicking off. They brought Busy down. This is their opening.
Damn.
This is their opportunity to get in there. They have enough
kidding
time,
me?
but they need to find one more pick.
Yeah, we need to see a reset on Brutal. He cannot be taken down. You cannot make this a
I think they just
situation. Will Busy get back
Oh shit.
to defend this point, or will they find that pick to even things out? Stujay
Oh shit.
on Busy, and in that time, Sparrow also finds a pick, but gets traded out himself. Gooing
they're
every entrance
cooked.
up. We're gonna get that flip. It's gonna come down to the wire because that winch is coming out with that shack with such devious amounts of damage. Now it's just Boo Boo gonna try and get that Goo. He's locking up Stujay.
Oh no.
Now he's gotta make his approach.
He's gonna get it. Oh, he totally gets it.
I think he has just
Envy!
time.
Let's go!
Flip. I thought that the Goo just won them that cash out. I was so sure the Pulsar Blue did it right, but man, Envy, when they want to hit.
There he is. There he is, bro. Look at that.
So,
let's go. He's like the guy behind it all, bro.
With these two groups,
All the esports. I think.
We saw 2 cash outs in the
Good
last
shit,
one.
Envy.
3 cash outs in the first one.
That was 1 game to Envy, 1 game to Pulsar.
Very Moss fun.
As well.
Here we go, Las Vegas Stadium.
Can be kind of those.
Vegas is a repeater would be a switch. I'm not sure. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think the FAMAS, because you have the versatility, it's great at hip fire, has such a tight hip fire spread. You can play those close range engagements with that heel beam, as well as the consistency up at those metal top roof positions, etc. I mean,
Oh, I like that. I like that. The thing it does when it pulls out.
Strong on those long range engagements, but just consistent damage.
Absolutely, and the teams are here. They've gone directly toward the Mega Dome. Envy are there, and they're staying in that one little bar that gives you a perfect head glitch area, dealing some damage from that. They still somehow, even
Oh,
in
they're
this battle,
pushing.
have a
They're
little
going
bit
so
of
aggro.
They go directly through a gateway. They seem like they are ready to bring.
They gotta win. They're all aggro.
Pulsar Blue, but Pulsar Blue seems like they've just gotten out of dodge and slipped away. They are looking pretty strong right now, as the Vault 1 is about to be picked up by Busy.
Yeah, and they're in a great position right now. They have the ability to gateway. They have the ability to pad there.
Oh.
On the back end, they're going to be taking some shots from behind. And will it be enough to slow them down? They do look to bunker for cover as they rotate away. Going to be playing those indoors areas and find them with that sonar grenade. Now just going to be playing this staircase, maybe trying to catch them off guard. But Sparrow might be caught off guard himself. Doesn't take that door.
Yeah, this is some interesting play. Those sonar grenades are really turning handy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I was thinking that. I was like, wait, well, that's unusual to have a sonar grenade.
Really interesting strategies. Gotta love it, but this is a
in competitive.
really slow start from what we
But
saw
it
in the first
proves
Yeah,
to be
this
useful.
I mean, this is just slow and steady wins the race. These is how these games play. I mean, we talked about it earlier on. I mean, there's a little bit of a sprint in mid-match, but overall, this whole tournament is going to be a long marathon for some of these players. We get that plug in early for Envy right now, as Pulsar now struggles to find for positioning because Envy is out of dodge.
Yeah, they got out of there immediately, and Pulsar Blue thought that they would be staying a little bit closer towards this cash out. Now both teams walking very slowly, not wanting to give any information. As I say that, a hole
okay,
is
they're taking
on the
height.
floor, looking for any information, but they did not find any. I'm surely that catalog to everybody else where they are in Envy now have the high ground. They're staying up
steal.
there. They're not moving much. They've got good angles. Look at this. He can find some nice shots with the 93R from this angle and just delete them as they make their approach towards this cash out. They've thrown it down and ready to go for it, but it just seems just slow. It's just slow.
Yeah, I mean, Pulsar loves taking the right approach.
Well, they don't want to do anything.
That C4 does
like,
go off from Busy. It
unless
doesn't do too much damage. We're going to be mitigating that with that heal beam relatively early, but going for that goo, going for that steal. This is the opportunity that they want. Using that gateway to potentially escape. Brutal does.
Oh, damn.
But Boo Boo going to be taking
damn.
Now we're going to be on the back foot just a little bit.
Busy going shotgun over Shaq.
1v3. It's not looking pretty for Pulsar Blue.
Yeah,
let's go, Busy.
We have controlled this cash out. There was a moment there that it seemed Pulsar Blue might have been able to get the flip on them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It was not enough to buy them the time that they needed. So Envy also came in there and just winched that cash out into the open as they were stealing it, and they pulled it out even further into the open, now into the middle of that walkway. So it's going to be an incredibly uphill battle for Pulsar Blue to find their way in there. Their teammates
Pulsar, I
have
think, coined. Yep.
We'll see
there you go.
more engagement, but it is going to be incredibly close as they need to find some kills and find their way to get that cash out.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have.
I mean, if Envy takes this, they go on to the next round. Winner's bracket.
They're going to look for a fight instead.
Oh my goodness.
Going right in there, winching.
Oh, Busy gets two.
Boo Boo may have gone for that steal and kind of put himself a little bit out of position, even though Envy was ready to just pounce on that cash out.
Yeah, and it was interesting to see.
Come on, Ebby. Stay strong.
Looking a little bit weak right now, not getting a ton of kills. Sparrow consistently being the only remaining member of his team.
I was wondering.
He decides to take the easy way out and going for that fire barrel. He's respawning. He's killing himself so that he can respawn with his team. They don't have to waste any.
I mean, sure.
They can come back together as a unit.
I get that.
It's a good opportunity.
But
it's just been a vault. They're going to concede the vault.
There was two bodies in the same area.
So
you could have just rezzed both of them, right?
Especially when we start getting down to this last cash out, potentially last cash out.
So if you are playing the long
but
game,
hey,
I do think Pulsar
they get like to respawn all together.
Big uphill battle
oh my goodness, he knows exactly where they are.
It's tricky because they have to make the rotation either through that streets or over up top, and it's a little bit of a 50-50. Envy opting to play that low ground, kind of trying to catch them in the back as they rotate, but fortunately for Pulsar, they make a clean rotation over there. And do they know they're
it's
over
right
there?
in the middle of the road.
That winching that box out.
That is crazy.
Great setup for Envy. Going to try and winch it back in. They have a decent amount of cover right there.
Yeah,
that's
that
nice.
was a great winch, pulling it over there and blocking it by a little bit of those cubes out there, but not enough to get the steal. Envy still has great sight lines over this cash out. It is slowly ticking away. Pulsar Blue could winch this one more time further into that building, forcing Envy to go for it, and that's exactly what they've done. Envy are starting to swarm on top of it, but I'm not sure they've gotten there in time.
Get in there.
They did. They were able to stop the flip. One person down on Envy, but they still have the height advantage. STN getting great shots off with that FAMAS, but not connecting enough. Going for a dive down.
Oh!
Busy right back into this. That's the risky.
Oh, shit!
To have a good strategy,
that was risky as fuck. That was so risky. Team wipe.
Boo Boo was looking for that reset on Sparrow.
Shit.
A little bit caught off guard, but I mean, they had a good steal attempt. They got Busy down.
He saw the opening and he was just like, I'm gonna take that shit. Res my teammate.
Really swung things back into Envy's favor. They had ownership of that cash out. They made it back into a 2v2. STN up on that high ground. I mean, beaming straight down can be a little bit difficult. You're just aiming basically at heads. It can be very difficult. He was very good at hitting those shots as well, getting the damage that he needed. And now we're going in for one last second steal attempt. They have the opportunity, they have the time to get on that. The Sparrow's going for an early pick. They have to get on it now.
Oh, I don't think that they have it. The Fire has just secured them this cash out.
Hell yeah, Envy! Envy!
Against Pulsar Blue. What a great way to wrap
Turn up the crowd noise, bro. I need to hear the crowd louder.
That's 2 predictions from our analyst desk over there. Doing a great job. They're going to be calling out that win from Envy. And I think we're going to be going back to them after this as well.
Let's go,
See
dude.
that crowd there, they
Absolutely. Longest run.
Oh, look how
Best
sad
of
they
three,
are.
But they're all is going to be something that
Best of 3, that means Envy wins that one,
Envy
right?
really had me sweating. I was worried that maybe I was immediately going to be 100% wrong on my predictions, but they managed to put it together. They looked very shaky.
Then it's
Okay.
the team.
started great, not there. Just
Matches, they were tiny.
Yeah, Envy won.
They already own the away.
Okay, Envy's on to the next round. I just want to see the bracket.
To their own devices, often losing a 2 versus 3 before Sparrow could really get in and do his sort of trademark cleanup. So
Yeah, we see a lot
to me of that.
team and
Back to the we're anything going
Short King!
surprise.
There was a goo gun, definitely gonna
Short King!
It's time for us to oh!
Ooh.
Come from third and
Bop, bop, bop. Next game. We got Kansas City Pioneers, Team Secret,
Dragon Ranger Gaming.
Fnatic,
Absolutely.
Dragon
What
Ranger
a
Gaming.
lobby this is. It's going to be a crazy cash out game, I can guarantee it.
This is gonna be sick.
I mean, you
Go
have to
Team
look at the teams,
Secret for
obviously,
me.
expect to be on top. Secret, Fnatic, teams that we
So
know
far,
are
Envy
on
has
top of
won.
their game. The top
Secret, I want to win.
That's why
These the top FTPH. Well, close
Who-
wall.
Who are they gonna go for? Who are these guys gonna go for, guys?
team to end.
And just a 3-4
this connection for blind.
No, KCP is good.
Artie's
great
Team
coverage
Secret,
over their side.
Gary's Team Fnatic,
Actually,
I think.
They're a fantastic team.
Okay,
Awesome.
2
I mean,
Fanatics.
Succinct to the point. Absolutely
think.
incredible. Young Oscars on the stage.
Thank you so much, Artie, and welcome
Yeah.
back.
2 guys chose Fnatic,
I'm joined
1 guy
today
chose Secret.
With a little bit of a special guest. Some
Let's
might know him
go!
as
Neon
Brandon,
Guts!
Others might know him as the Pigeon, but I'm of course talking about the one and only, the broadcaster Neon Guts.
Let's go!
Jesus, I just got Mula. Welcome to stage, Mula. Neon, my friend, you've been the broadcaster for the game for a while. How do you feel about being a DreamHack? Does it feel good? Are you excited?
It is so exciting. It is so exciting. Seeing the amount of work that the team has put in, how excited the players are, the passion
Let's
here
go.
is just
Neon.
amazing. We're in for a very cinematic.
That's awesome, bro.
Was just here.
Absolute
we're talking
cinema.
about the stadium. No CNS map. 2 major.
Okay,
times in a
wait.
row. We've had a couple of hitches. I think CNS.
Las
might be a little bit
Vegas,
more involved in
CNS.
this major than we previously
Huh.
thought.
for legal reasons, of course, this is a fully randomized
Interesting.
map pool, and that has just happened by chance.
Yeah.
Sis Horizon again?
Insinuating anything.
Bro, come on, bro.
I mean,
What are y'all doing over at
Patience a little bit better.
Embark, bro?
Crazy.
What are they doing over at Embark?
Very
That's
different
2 of the same maps. It's completely randomized.
Some of the best.
But come
back
on,
to
man. Come on.
Right.
Here we go.
Lions, just these groups go at it. And
Oh, it paused.
Prepping their low, and like we were tossing them up. That's exactly.
the last option. It is the teams are hard to
Wait,
catch.
Unk!
We have
Another
long
Unk on
enough
Team
for the
Fnatic.
10,000
as well. Just
all right, here we go.
Because they are a team that does like playing medium heavy. But going on, we do see
Oh
early
man,
pick come
Secret's
out.
getting
Team Secret now going to be looking for that reset
got
onto
picked.
Roma as DRGE gets taken out. OG finding a great pick there. Just going to be sitting up on this high ground looking for that reset as the bubble goes out. The winch taking him in. That shot doing so much damage.
Yeah, that was a great winch claw pulling him in there, but there's only one remaining person on DRG. Seems like we're going to turn our attention, though, to this sledge as Bonk 1 comes out, but no,
this is actually pretty intense for the start of the game. Everybody's got to calm down.
The only remaining person on KCP,
Llama.
they're going to have to go lick their wounds
Okay.
and get themselves
Low
a little bit of
key.
time before they come back.
KCP
in there.
is my
DRG
second pick.
Also wiped on the side of it, but that
KCP,
wasn't too
Team
much of a
Secret.
surprise, as we saw they were down to one remaining person, and then he was wiped as well. So both of these
The
cash
box
outs are about
isn't
to be
golden.
plugged and get started.
Well, I mean, Vault 1 hasn't even been opened, and we saw Fnatic rush over to the other side of the map, blocking the optimal cash out, the quickest rotation for that Vault 1. But they're gonna be setting up on this cash out.
Yeah.
Another technical pop.
We'll take our growing pain, but we by D. This might be a good engagement.
That's fair.
Unpauses
Neon!
My capabilities.
Neon!
As well as potential. I mean, they also going to be rushing in. That heal beam out.
Okay, here we are.
Escape, both domes going down. And
We're back.
KCP also going to be rushing in.
Yeah, everybody is here, and the engagement is kicking off. Nice shots going off by Alex, trying to connect them with anybody in his sight line, throwing some goo to buy his teammates a little bit of space. The fighting going down to the bottom level. They're staying up
There's
there.
3
They don't
teams
wanna
on
go
this
for
one
engagement.
cash
This is
out.
amazing play by Team Secret. They're going to have the opportunity to get in control of this vault as they intercept it from KCP. No plug has happened just yet, but the battle is just continuing. Team Secret have lost 2 members, and KCP have gotten the plug.
Yeah, KCP just coming in there, grabbing that vault and not stopping at the show. Gonna be grabbing that vault winch, potentially setting up for a winch on the outskirts, but just gonna be waiting outside, or setting up that goo outside while sitting down below. That sludge can.
Okay, so we got KCP and Fnatic.
Yeah, that's a great play. Cash out on
Team
the
Secret
other
not
side
far
of the map,
behind
taking away more
with
than halfway
cash,
done there.
but those are the
DRG
2 teams
wanting to
that
go
have
for it, but they're
cash
gonna
outs
hit a lot
currently.
of damage on the approach, but they are still
got-
making their way over there. They're going for a little bit of
Dude,
advantage.
what is
and they're
this
gonna go
third-party
directly
tactic I'm
into
seeing?
Fnatic, though, taking a lot
This
of
is
damage.
insane.
This is good for them for the first time. They're both at each other's throats, getting into this engagement. There goes G, and he needs to find another kill. 1 person remaining on DRG, and that's just Hathaway. It looks like KCP or Fnatic have held control.
Yeah, but Team Secret's here, setting up. Going to be obviously going in for this last second steal potentially.
Ooh.
But Hathaway.
Wait, what gun is that guy using? ARN. I see. Got an F car and a 93R, obviously. That's a crazy flip by Team Secret. Oh, let's go! Holy shit!
Know what was happening to them.
I had no idea what was happening until it happened.
Like that. Turning our attention now to KCP as they're controlling this cash out. Got about a third left as it's starting to run down. They've got the sledge as well, breaking a hole down below it.
It's just
ready
a
to
stick.
Drop it multiple floors if anybody comes, but right now I'm not seeing anybody. It seems like they have turned their attention towards the next vaults. They're just going to let KCP get this cash out.
Everybody's
it is just the first one, so it doesn't
Team
matter that
Team
much.
Secret
We're gonna
versus
turn our attention to Vault 3.
Yeah, that cash can mean a pretty good advantage going into this.
DRG.
And that's what's going to define for this next vault. Who's going to come out in that lead?
All right.
Up on this high ground, we see a great shots coming away from Hathaway using that ARN, taking out Elix, and now maybe we see
usual Shaq. We got a revolver. We haven't seen that yet.
Pushing in onto Vault 3.
Yeah, and look at how close Vault 3 is towards cash out.
We haven't seen
Whoever
Revolver
can
yet.
grab it can get that plug almost.
It's not a bad
immediately,
choice.
But Glitch Barrel going off, trying to get.
Damn, that's a cool skin for the ARN.
Getting a little bit of
How
damage, but
do you
going
even
off there.
use a gun
Vault
for
3
that
is
long?
being
Does it not
moved,
get
but now
boring?
It looks like it's being moved
You know?
closer towards cash out C. So this is getting a little bit interesting.
Yeah, and he's trying to get those reloads out, everything that he can while he moves that vault. It does show your location when it does drop out of your hands, but as that rotation happens, we may see a little bit of an interception coming out from Fnatic. They're sitting right in that middle,
This is an
posturing up.
intense
They do have
game.
a, cash out for Vault 4 opening in the meantime, but we do see DRG making it away, gonna grab this plug onto cash out C, taking this high ground and setting up
Ooh, that's a cool
Well, you gotta love
reload.
it that they moved this vault all the way over towards
Cool
this cash out.
reload.
This cash out is one of the strongest cash outs in the entire map, so they played it properly,
think it's
and
just
now
an
they
empty
have one of the
reload.
best height advantages in the entire map as well. So if they're able to hold on to this, this might be DRG finally getting some action in here.
Did they just double it?
DRG, are you kidding me? That was a great shot that went off.
Yeah, and that's going to be a double as well. Fnatic
They just doubled that shit!
They did take a life and drop.
Team Secret stealing.
Ghost
Oh,
for that double. But
close,
this could
close.
be kind of their strategy. I was talking with them earlier. They do potentially like doubling on this second cash out, so we're going to be getting a free steal. A free steal from Team Secret.
They just dropped in there and they just got the steal. Nobody stopped them, and now they have pulled out and are trying to get some.
Nah, bro, this is insane. Oh, you're getting cooked. You're getting cooked.
So far, can they hold on for a little bit longer?
Yeah, but they need
Come
to
on,
find their
Secret, you
escape
got
set
this.
up. I mean, not everything is going to be going to plan. They are going to be breaking open this area and trying to
Oh,
stop
no.
But Brandy going in there for
Oh,
another
no.
free steal. Oh my God, the chaos is just going.
Woo!
It's going insane.
It is insane.
Team Secret still
All
in
the
second
teams
place.
Are here. This is a doubled cash out. Somebody is trying to get all of this cash, but the teams are just dealing on top
That's
of damage.
insane.
And Nick Geary
Oh,
going
no.
This is just
Fnatic.
intensity.
Fnatic.
One more flick going off. They're getting
Oh! Oh, shit!
few more seconds.
They're the people that doubled, and now
Team
they have
Secret
the cash
still-
under control. They need to find this
still
rebound,
in
hold
second
down the
place.
defense. There's still 30 seconds
Good.
left. I mean, these teams are popping off right now. 3 steals have come their way, and it's just if we see.
Oh,
another
damn,
one,
missed
it
both of
changes
those shots.
every single
Oh,
team.
no.
Yes,
Oh,
this
what
is
is
intense
happening?
when you have all of the teams
Oh,
going
no.
at it, but look at that. Roma
He was
getting
like,
another
he missed
kill,
2 shots on me.
dashing
I'm going to push
away.
that.
But an attempt at a flip is happening right now by Team Secret, but Fnatic
Oh, that was
dives
so
directly
close.
in there. But look at this. Team Secret have gotten 2 kills on
someone's
that,
on it.
and it is now just Roma, and he's trying to hold it.
It's Casey.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yo!
Sitting pretty at 39-5 in this map.
Holy shit.
How did that he's sitting in the corner, basically one
Unk.
bar left. I don't know if they gave it to him or just scared. I mean, Llama still
Unk
hasn't
got the
regen from that
steal.
I thought that
I'm
was Roma
speechless.
getting
That
it. I
was
thought he was
crazy.
still in that battle, but wow. Oh my God, what a great flip by KC.
That was like 4 or
This
'5
is
steals on
insane.
one
They
cash out 'cause it
basically
was
don't
doubled.
have to worry because they have 40K to their name, and they have basically gotten themselves into the next round.
Yeah, and that's
KNC,
the gamble
bro.
Fnatic took, trying to get that double. I mean,
Kansas,
they had it in their hands for a short amount of time. I
City,
mean, basically everyone had
KCP.
it in their hands for that entire cash
I don't know why
out.
I'm saying
I mean,
KN.
it could have
What?
been anyone's game. It's just all about rotating.
Kansas City
out, getting their
Pioneers
defense set up, resetting. But
just
a
got
lot
a
times
load
when
of
those teams
cash.
Rotated out. They found another team, found another engagement, which is very, very difficult to find that opening. But now we're going to be going into both plugs going to come out. And B is plugged in, but we're still waiting for that last cash box as well as they rotate.
It's really
out.
cool
Roma has that in
because
hand and
you
gonna
could set up
find
like
his escape to the
a game
last
just like
point.
this.
Yeah, don't think we'll see another double here, and that is okay with me, because watching 4 teams battle it out in one tiny little location can be quite hectic for
Like,
everybody
if
involved. But there is everybody here as well. They're ready to get some kills, and a Llama with a great RPG
Ever
onto Roma. Just
Pop
deletes him
off
and forces
on
Alex to
YouTube. I
get
would do
out of
random
dodge.
tournaments
Yeah,
on
Alex is
random
gonna cut
games.
His losses, wait for his team to coin in. That's gonna be. I think that's the last coin from OG.
The
but,
finals,
I mean, it's
Fortnite,
still
Rocket
just
League.
the last point, so it could be pretty good.
I
but
just
KCP
like
denied
watching
that
people
plug.
who are good
Now
at the
gonna be
game
rotating
play the
all way
game.
over across the map, get that double and secure their placement into this next round. But it looks pretty dangerous over there.
Team
DRG
Secret.
does get some great
Third
picks.
place
Hathaway
potentially
gonna be
right
taking
now.
out basically all of Fnatic.
Only one.
And they're going to be looking for
Are
the
they gonna
reset,
double
gonna
it
be going for the
again?
steal, but
Nah, bro, that's actually
we have Team
toxic.
Secret on the horizon.
Yeah, Team Secret is right there. There's Alex. He's ready to go for it. And the rest of his teammates are close behind.
DRG gets it.
But DRG have
Oh,
gotten
no.
the flip, and they only have to hold on for half of this cash out left. KCP right below them. So this will be.
So these
interesting,
are the games that
especially
matter,
with
right?
Secret and who they decide to go for.
I'm not
They're
watching any
trying
loser
as well.
bracket
Cash out
games.
is
I will
taking
probably
away,
skip
and
through them
all
and
3
see
teams are
what
ready to grab
happens.
this cash out right now.
Like who
Yeah, we're riding
wins,
that
you know?
like a
I'll probably watch the
story.
last
Almost
cash
gets
out before
taken out.
whoever
Last second,
wins
DRG drops
wins.
in. We also
That's
saw
what I'll
Llama
probably
use his
watch.
sledgehammer to drop that
But
away, but
when it comes to a game that matters only for someone to stay in the tournament, not move up in the tournament, I don't know. I just, yeah, losers bracket games, I'm probably just going to.
It's going to be very tight for them to get it, but Rainkey does end up getting that stop, and we're going to be going in. Nagiri going to try and find it, but it's going to be Roma.
Damn!
DRG wins it!
Oh my God, they held
That's crazy. I did not expect that. Yo, let's be honest, nobody expected that. Both of the casters, both of the casters, not the cat. Wait, no, both of the. Damn. All three of those guys, they voted. Wait, Fnatic? The Pioneers and DRG won when they voted Fnatic and Team Secret. That's crazy.
Let's go ahead and own up. We have
to get that.
If they can pull this
Okay.
out,
We're back on the same map.
Talking to a lot of people yesterday, and I
Like, this is bullshit. Sis Horizon again, bro. Well, I just gotta sit back and relax, I guess.
Oh my God,
What the hell?
This is the team that I want to start following because, wow, that was exciting.
KCP versus DRG, two teams that just proved themselves worthy. That's exactly what I was just saying.
Let's get started again.
Stop stealing my words out of my mouth.
Touch that vault just yet, but they're ready to start that rooftop battle.
Yeah, we see DRG posturing up on this high ground. It's going to be a little bit of a roadway fight up on these high grounds, but I do think DRG has a slight advantage as they do have that vault on their backside. Just going to be
absolutely insane.
Mistake on these vault fights, because if you do, setting up that defense can be so hard to break. If you do get wiped, you do have to push in as well. Everybody playing very slow.
Yeah, and this is not uncommon. I'm surprised that we didn't see this type of slowdown in the last match.
Yeah, right.
Last 3v3. But right now, as of course I say that Hathaway went directly in there, tried to find a pick, but unfortunately got pulled out himself and went down. This is putting DRG on the other side of things. And
It's very slow games in these rounds.
Back up there, especially with a man down, and 18 seconds before he can even coin back in there.
Yeah, DRG's going to have to slow down, just like you said, and both teams are going to be on that shack. It's going to be very, very potent in these 3v3s, because if you do find a winch early on in an early pick out of position, you're going to be able to get that pick so easily.
In the back, right in the back.
Play from Llama gonna be
Wait, did we switch positions right here?
Onto the shack. As we rotate in, we're trying to get an advantage.
What is going on?
3v2 scenario before that player does get in here.
Yeah, this is a nice little slowdown, still just feeling each other out. I was hoping that when they lost Hathaway, that
I'm honestly wondering, are there any female players?
But now they've brought the engagement up again towards DRG.
I'm low-key, I'm wondering.
Good healing from Brindy.
Like, are there?
He's good at switching back and forth between dealing damage and healing his teammates back up.
Yeah, this whole fight's going to be breaking up pretty slowly. We have the DRG making their approach, maybe going to try and sneak this vault like a thief and make away with it, but it's just a little bit of a poke fight up on this high ground. Everybody loves their head glitches as Hathaway, maybe trying to find a little bit of an off angle and take an aggressive push, and he does almost take out Brendy on that high ground, but opts to back away. He knows how quickly he can.
Oh, they're getting dropped on.
See that team push up and try and take out Brendy, and
oh no,
just doing so much damage, and they're going to have to back.
I'm not going for any of these guys.
This is an insanely long first battle, but look at this. DRG grabbed the vault.
KCP on it, probably.
Running it. They want to take this
I'd go for KCP.
And finally get something going, but there goes
Damn.
Sadly down in that battle, and it's only one.
And he's dead too.
There is the first
nice wipe.
Yeah, I do think it was pretty smart for DRG. Once they lost that first player, Hathaway, they took the opportunity to get that vault, throw it into the corner, and buy a little bit more time, because they know KCP is good enough to collapse right on top of them, take them out, get that team wipe. The amount of time, every second counts for this rotation over, and they're going to be able to spawn in right before this gets plugged.
Yeah, this will be good for them. They'll have enough time to go over there right after the plug is plugged in, and this won't give KCP a lot of time to set up for this next fight, and that's exactly what is happening right now.
Get deleted.
They brought Brindy down immediately, looking for the next kill. Llama in the battle as well, but DRG has gone to the second ledge. There's Hathaway dealing a lot of damage with that 93R, but not able to connect the shots just enough just yet, but they are still on the hunt.
Yeah,
This
they
game
need
is going to
go
change a
for it
lot
right
after the
now
Grand
as they have
Major.
this advantage before they can reset. Hopefully,
Because they have not
I
been
don't think
buffing or
they're gonna find it, but they do. They
nerfing
end up
any
finding it. Llama had
weapons
the RPG in hand. He
that
did
have
not pull
been
the trigger, I
used
don't think. And now E is on the top of this cash out, ready to write
in
down. No C4 in sight.
competitive
Llama's just gonna back up
throughout
because
this
if they go in
tournament.
there, they could
No
potentially put
changes.
this back into a 2v3.
Absolutely, and you can see that Glitch Grenade went off and didn't connect with anybody, so they didn't get any information from that. And DRG has enough time to set up. They've got a little bit of height advantage as well. They've done a lot of damage to spawns, forcing him to run out of their RPG in the hands of Llama, ready to go for it, wanting to find anybody he can connect with. And there are DRG right on the other side of all of that goo. Dome Shield's going down, RPG's down as well, taking a lot of stealth damage from that. But look at this, dealing a lot of damage.
Damn.
All of KCP just get wiped by DRG.
DRG
Who
just
is this
fucking
team?
They are stellar.
DRG
right now.
is like
They're
a
looking
unknown
strong.
team,
I
right?
love their approach initially.
That's what the
Kind of
casters
rewinding
said.
A little bit. They found some great picks in transition with KCP still struggling
So
to get that
they
point.
are
And now
really
30 seconds
putting in
left,
the
he will
work.
go back and then keep pushing in when they have that height advantage. And very quickly. Just only 15 seconds left. We do see KCP rushing in very quickly. They have an opportunity to get on this point, but it's not going to be very opportune because DRG
Everybody was saying, hey, we need to change the rocket launcher.
No opportunity to steal this. He gets on it, but not enough time.
Definitely not enough time. He's still.
Oh, the movement tech.
DRG.
It isn't
KCP
enough.
just wanted to show that they can hit back just as hard against a team like DRG. But wow, what an incredible showing by these two teams. I have a feeling that both of these teams are incredibly close in skill. Just from what I've seen, it hasn't been an entire dominating force by one side or the other like we were seeing in the last
I'm
battle.
thinking
But
about
this is
skipping
really
this game,
exciting. Just
but then I
finally
realize, right?
the
Like,
vault has now been
there's
added,
other
spawned
games that I'm
ready
gonna
go,
want to skip
gateway
more
over
than
there as
this.
well.
I'm not
They're
just
ready
gonna
to
skip
move
because
the
I don't
ball,
know who they are.
continue the action.
Yeah, unfortunately for KCP, both
I want KCP to win because I've heard of Llama. But DRG is the underdogs. I'm not gonna lie. DRG is another they're doing really good and they seem to be the underdogs. So
get it started.
Yeah, and I love this cash out. There's a lot of.
I don't know
ways to
who I
manipulate
wanna
it,
pick,
and also
honestly.
You can just leave it here, which I'm curious if that's what they're going to do. It
Well,
seems like that is
KCP
their
gets
plan.
the
They wanna
plug.
stay in this room. They want to be right on top of this cash out. They are not a team that is about to leave this and let somebody come in.
Like
and steal it
Envy?
for free. They're dipping out right now, going off to the
Envy
side of this
plays
building.
off
They can still
steals,
get
bro.
right back into that
Like, they
cash out
will
at a
take
moment's notice if
advantage
they
of
need it
that.
right
Like,
out. They're just
you
trying to
guys
create
have,
as much
when you
chaos
start
as they can
stealing,
for DRG
your
as they're starting
defense
their
is
approach.
100% down.
Just gonna be
Pretty
looking
much.
for them up on this high ground. They do hear some footsteps.
Unless you have
They're calling
mines
that
or
out.
something.
But with this team, you don't necessarily know if it's gonna be.
Man,
all
they
of
could
them.
have
They do
stolen
make
by
it
now
off guard, but they do
easily.
get that first winch. The counter winch is coming out.
I
They
guess
do
the
find
only
that
reason
Llama.
that they're
But
over
Guga
there
also
is
gonna be
because
taken down,
the other
Llama
team
gonna be
is over
reset.
there.
Oh my God, it is insane. They get both teammates back up, and look at this. Brady going down almost immediately. Llama taking a lot of damage, and Spawns being the only remaining person. GG he goes down in that battle.
Dude!
Really goes down to Hathaway. He goes down. Llama taking a lot of damage, and Spawns being the only remaining person. GG trying to find that, but he goes
Okay,
down
makes
in that
sense,
battle.
makes sense. I
10
thought
kills
the purple
last
guy.
game.
Yeah.
Looking like he's getting the number up there high again. They're in control of
DRG!
Long.
Back at the clutch and getting who gets that
Gets
first
the
win,
steal.
gets that kill, but that counter witch coming down clutch and getting that pick.
Well, and we are just about 25 seconds away from DRG taking this first map. If they can stop this approach by KCP. KCP are here. They're throwing down glitch grenades. They're trying to find any information that they can. A little bit of an explosion going off as well. They are here. They're ready to go for it. Bounce pad as well. Bounce pad RPG bringing the engagement all towards DRG.
Oh,
Trying to
baby.
deal a little bit of damage. Brittany
Oh,
gets down in
baby.
that first fight. Llama taking some damage as well. Bringing down GG. They need to find
Oh,
one more
baby.
kill. It is all on Hathaway.
What
He
the
has
heck was that light doing?
Oh!
Oh!
A thermal bore!
Yo!
I'm speechless. They take it. DRG took it in two.
Thermal bore, bro.
Convincing match.
That's crazy. DRG, he's so excited!
Yeah.
Let's
That
go!
was such a convincing victory right there. I mean, I can't wait to see this kill board. We do see 5 eliminations coming out.
That's
from
crazy, bro. I love those
Such a
guys'
fantastic
jerseys.
job that-
They were basically unknown on top. They got in.
That was awesome. 2 minutes.
Has been
And if this is going to be a very interesting fight,
Okay.
you do see that spawn on
Here we go.
A. If you're the defender, if you're
Map
the
2.
attacking team, you
We haven't
do not
seen
want
this
that
map
plug
yet
in.
in the tournament.
And Vault 1 has
I do
been
want to see
spawned.
this.
The teams are making
What is it
their
called again?
approach.
Fortune
KCP
Stadium?
Following really close behind, but DRG is the first one there towards
I don't
that
think
vault.
this is
They have a
Fortune
little bit of
Stadium.
time
Is it
before they
Fortune Stadium?
flash out there. DRG has the height advantage. They've thrown out a little bit of goo and a bounce pad as well, ready to get out of dodge as soon as that vault pops. But it looks like they pulled the bounce pad off, so maybe they're repositioning, running to go for A, just like you were calling.
Yeah, and
We have any
we're
gun
also seeing
changes?
The revolver coming out. We kind of saw it come out a little bit in EU and NA earlier, right before the majors. It can just do a lot of damage when you hit.
I
your
think
shots.
he
It's
switched from
really,
revolver.
Really aim-heavy weapon, but
He
it's
switched from
so
revolver
good
to
as well. It does so
FAMAS,
much damage
and then
on those
FAMAS,
headshots,
now he's going
and can
revolver
just
again.
chunk down those heavy
So,
HP bars as well.
I love that skin on the AR end, bro.
And we're a little bit of a stall again, and this is something that we saw in the first map, and it's not uncommon either, because these teams are trying to feel each other out.
Are they
Nobody
shift
wants
wa-
to
is
go
he-
for the vault
he's
or
not
plug
crouched.
right away. They want to find that first wipe, the first engagement, and really show.
I think he
that
was
you are the
crouched.
one
He's
controlling
really
the map.
tall.
You decide
What's up,
where you wanna
Nos?
take it, but right now, it is just a little bit
How's it going, brother?
Some red barrels ready to go.
We're watching the Grand Major for the finals, day 1.
And it didn't really
JS
Shit.
wanted to drop in.
Just wanted to drop in. Thanks, bro. Don't forget to leave a like.
And now
Set
Llama
up
gonna be
Xmas tree.
dropping. It's just gonna be Brendy and
Set up
Spawn sitting tight
Christmas
up on
stream?
this head glitch. He needs to hit
Yeah.
the shots with that repeater, but he gets taken out by the revolver. That was a headshot.
Unfortunately, I don't have any money
And then it looks
to
like
spend on
Spawns went
like
off the
making
map to
stream
join the
look
rest of his
better
teammates
and
into the
on the
void
camera
as they
anyway. I could set up an
respawn
Xmas
and
stream
find another
on
way to approach this, but
for the
Vault
alerts
1
and
in the
stuff.
hands of DRG, they're in control where they want to get that plug, and yep.
With the family? Yeah, like with Christmas presents and everything? That'd be so cool.
With the fam.
I don't think
uphill battle for KCP.
I think that's a little
Maybe
too
they'll be able to find
private
a
though for
Yeah, we're gonna winch this
Oh
out,
damn, he
set
almost
this up. I'm
did
curious
that
to see
did that
if
land?
DRG has been
It did
watching
land.
the NA
Oh
and
shit.
holding them up on
That's
this
so
clinic
cool.
area. It doesn't look like they
He
are.
just
Looks like they
winched
may
it
have
and then it
dropped
landed.
back and are just
I'll
gonna play that
BRB, have
area over
fun.
by that
All right,
Israel
man.
building. But now KCP
See you in a bit.
take this high ground, make sure they're not here.
I am having
clear all
lots of
their
fun
bases,
watching
and
this,
then push
yes.
in, but they do find someone over on that ping on the other
This is
side.
a hard rotate.
And there's a bounce pad and a gateway as well. They want to send their light player over there so that they can get across this chasm without taking a lot of damage. And now they're all here, ready to go for this
Mango.
engagement. Brendy trying to keep some shots off with the repeater.
Mango,
Not
thanks,
connecting
man.
Any just yet. Throwing some goo to buy a little bit of space, but they drop down one level, pulling out that healing beam and healing his team. But the witch pulls him out.
Oh, damn.
Forcing himself into a corner, trying to get out of there, but it's not looking too good for them. They do get Hathaway down in that
DRG, bro.
engagement, but
DRG is
the wipe has gone
fucking
off.
crazy,
DRG is
bro.
pretty again.
This is insane. Honestly, I thought their little bunker that they were setting up would have cut them off guard, and KCP would have taken the height advantage, but they got such a great winch. They did the damage that they needed to do at range on those head glitches, on those stairs, and they just winched Llama right in. It looks
Lights
like
going
Hathaway
out
may
to
be
gather
ahead, blocking those
information.
spawns in that area, because you only need one light over there, one player to basically block every spawn to force them over by NGMO. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
It is going to be incredibly tough. I don't see them finding a way in here and getting
Shit, he got a kill. Damn.
Deal, but that is exactly what they're going to try for. Spawns lost it in that. Looks like he went off on the bounce pad.
Oh, he fell off the map. No.
Dome shield down and holding it steady. He
Oh, shit.
Like they might be able to get the flip on him.
They got the flip.
Look at this. Hathaway's the only person.
Damn.
He needs to stay alive, but it doesn't matter much because the rest of his team is down.
We just saw the double goo come out. Llama drop the dome, hop on it, full confidence.
Holy
Got that
shit.
Flip. He exactly what they need. We talked a little bit about it earlier, just momentum mindset with KCP. This could be exactly what they need. I mean, now they have the advantage going into this next cash out.
Momentum. No, that's the name of the game. And as soon as you get something running, it is hard to stop a team that starts steamrolling.
Double goo.
KCP got the flip at a
Crazy.
perfect last second. Amazing to see.
And I'd like to know that C4 was still on there.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even pop it.
Yeah.
Why didn't they pop it? That would have blown up all the goo, done everything they needed to clear out the area.
They just
could've
forgot.
put that box away.
Yeah, it is.
They just
maybe a little
forgot.
bit of miscommunication happening, but that does happen. Could be just jitters today. It is such a big day, but now we're turning things back towards a little bit of rooftop battle. I'm not surprised
Holy
to see
crap.
things slow down as KCP is in control of this map. Now they just need to kind of run down the clock, stay in control of this vault, do whatever they can to stay in control of this map, and show us that DRG just had a little bit of a lucky chance on the first map.
Yeah,
Why do they have no
these are
gun
looking
skins
pretty
on?
evened up on these long-range engagements. Does get stuck behind a box and taken
Stomped
out by Llama.
on, bro.
But like I was saying, these teams look very, very even when it comes to these long-range engagements. They're both such good aimers. I mean, everyone in this tournament is amazing aim, but DRG is really surprising me with that revolver, with halfway on that 93R, just finding those moments, getting those picks. But right now, it's KCP in control of the map, but it does look like DRG has the vault.
Yeah, they have the vault, but they are pushed away into the far corner. They're basically a little bit of a target for each
Oh,
other.
who just
KCP
invited me?
decided to throw a gateway down, grab the vault, and got out of there. So now they're still in control of this. Spawns now has the vault. They get to dictate wherever they want to go with this, but all of this team is grouped up. But look at this. They're taking a lot of damage as DRG is starting their approach.
Yeah, and we're just on the chase. We do see KCP carrying that vault, and DRG just far behind. We see
I literally announced it, brother.
Try and find a light 1v1 duel. It's going to be going down. Spawns did take a bit of damage, and now Hathaway's on the hunt. Going to try and finish off the job, but Spawns might find his regen. There it goes, and we're going to be stair climbing all the way up to this high ground as Hathaway just up on this head glitch. And this can be very tricky because lights on this railing in particular have a great line of sight, great head glitch.
Yeah, and this sector is really interesting too because there's a lot of little corners that you can get caught out in on top of that bounce pad. And look at this, Spawns getting some good damage, throwing that glitch grenade as well, bringing that dome shield down almost immediately, trying to connect it with more shots there.
Oh!
He's dealing a ton of damage, but no, unable to bring somebody down just in that fight. All of KCP are back in this battle, but Hathaway grabbed the vault, wants to go for the plug, decides to drop it again, maybe go for the next engagement. There was some call that his teammate made there, but he's decided to run from it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't grab it, carry that vault away, but now he's going to be trying to support his team just a little bit too late. We got 3 KCP members jumping right on top of Hathaway. Hathaway may have
DRG, bro.
It's going to be tough. He's going to have to wait for that coin as KCP does.
They won the first one, so this is if KCP wins this, there's one more match that they can come back with, I believe.
As well.
Yeah, they have a little bit of time, and Hathaway is trying to stay very close to this cash out as well. He's just a few floors below, so that is a little bit risky, but his teammates are coining back in, and they are ready to go with him on this engagement. We see the setup right now from KCP. They've got a great overhead view, RPG in hand. They are just staying very close to this cash out, and I'm starting to really appreciate this way of playing for KCP. We have a lot of teams that like to get the cash out and then run away for a second and then come back towards it when the cash out is being stolen. But KCP, no, they want to stay their fortifications. They want to stand their ground and just stop anybody right dead set in their tracks.
Yeah, and KCP is probably going to catch DRG off guard right here. They're going to go
look
for
for
that
sure.
Drop that cash out down and blow up that C4. But is KCP still up on those vents? Are they looking down? They could have a great drop right here and get some damage. But Llama gets RPG'd himself. He gets healed back up right from that H1 infuser as we go for a full reset.
Yeah, it is definitely a reset, but this cash out is still running down. Right now, KCP is in control. They just have to continue this.
This is intense, bro.
They will take this map. This is exciting as DRG has decided to push into them. They throw a little bit of goo, buy themselves a little bit of space, drop down one a floor, and continue this kite game. They are playing this perfectly.
Yeah.
They're the positioning, honestly.
This is
perfectly,
crazy.
Getting the distance and everything and not being too far away.
Why did they drop
but
that
there is
again?
a drop from DRG. They're going straight for a steal, but here is KCP throwing down a dome shield. Ready to go.
Oh!
The goo was blocking him perfectly in a corner. The flip has happened. DRG now in control. Need to hold on for a little bit longer.
And now we're going to be going in for a flip. Both steals are just in nooks and crannies. The smoke going to be helping
no.
out. I mean, I just can't speak.
Oh,
There's
no.
a small line of sights to steal that. Another steal coming out, and it's just Guga making a last-second attempt. It's not going to be looking good.
Nah.
KCP steals that back.
That's crazy.
Fantastic play.
That is so
I don't know where
unfortunate.
They were stealing from. They were right behind the goo. Where's the winch? And then Brandy found his own little nook.
That is so unfortunate, bro.
Work it out. It's kind of
On that, but at the
across the
boy,
Just get that early burst.
Oh, here we go.
Have shifted
Another new map
somewhat
to
risky
enjoy.
that shack because you want to get that early pick. If you do hit a winch, it's basically a guaranteed kill. You get a lot of headshots when you're pulling them in. It could just be so
KCP
volatile,
versus
so
DRG for the
amazing.
last
Fair
round.
first
Who's
time
gonna
where it
win?
can't fail, but the fight's breaking out. Spawn taking some big damage.
Like at the end there, I didn't even know if DRG was gonna get that, and then they did, but then it flipped back over.
Want the engagement to start almost immediately. I don't think that we're going to see the same drawn-out engagement that we saw in the first two battles. But as I say that, the two teams are acting like they're teenagers at a school dance and really kind of staying away.
That's funny.
Not really going for the tap yet, just feeling each other out.
Teenagers at a
Deciding
school
where to
dance.
go. The vault is over there. Not been tapped
What is this
yet, but,
glitchiness?
yeah, just kind of feeling each other out.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where KCP is holding up. They're up on that high ground over by Via, and that's going to be a great line of sight, especially sitting right on top of Vault 1 as DRG takes that pad, rotating over. They don't have any line of sight, so they're not going to be taking any damage as they rotate, but, I mean, KCP...
A little bit of glitchiness when they're interacting with stuff.
Rotate out, even if they do get control of that vault.
Yeah, and this has been an incredibly long time, even before the tap has happened. The teams aren't even over there just yet, and they've finally made their way towards vault number 1. Breaking that window, surely they're about to go for a tap, but look at this. KCP has the height advantage, and this is why they haven't tapped it just yet, because they know the second that they go out in the open, exposed air, they are just going to be dealt a ton of firepower from them from above. And, oh, looks like we're going to take a quick pause here. Not sure what happened.
Force the make something if that one with help.
And that's what this game find. That's into
a break as who
they that taking but
Ash spot as soon as damage and of a bit easier shall be
path toward harm is kind of one of those interesting.
It's just off guard.
The going to give any information out that they
Ah.
there's the bounce pad.
Look at that. That was a full 10 minutes or some shit.
Down almost immediately. There is a windstorm pulling him onto a bounce pad, sending him to the moon.
Sending him to the moon.
Like, only Hathaway.
Yeah, what is this? It's so glitchy.
And this is exactly what we were talking about. Pushing up to the high ground could be so difficult. Hathaway may have just made the escape that he needed to let his teammates coin. And the vault hasn't even been tapped yet. This is what we were talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Who's going to tap the vault?
It's going to happen again, I think.
Yeah. I think that they're going to coin back in, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they end up.
Honestly, it's kind of a vault where
and there is a gateway as
you really
well.
do
KCP took that as an opportunity to
need
go in there when they knew that 2 of the people from DRG were down. But another pause, unfortunately.
Fucking hell.
Rotation. For some
as so
look at the hand. We're going to use there's a few, I think. Well, like finally,
we be
such a to the
down best set up,
etc.
Back with pets renewing now. It's gonna be a rat, but the fact, top absolutely right.
They can taking them out exactly. Punch about.
It is that like the chaos in that.
They go into a practice.
Running
Buff dagger.
Genuine 3. Look at it.
It's funny.
Got their phones constantly. I mean, the FAMAS
Buff sword.
on E, the FAMAS and the Rio,
Don't. What do you mean, buff sword? Fuck you.
Something we haven't seen.
What do you mean, buff sword?
I've never seen somebody pull that out in a professional game.
Once again, we are getting close. So correct. We've got LED.
Buff sledge.
LE Demon. What a great
Woo!
bundle that one is.
That's so
You
sick.
can program all sorts of things on that screen, including cash out stolen.
That's so cool.
I hope
such
to see
like,
that.
yeah.
Wow.
Here's have had in the everyone there is having
LG fan.
this performance.
What's going on here, bro?
I mean, this apparently
is gonna be I can't really low back. Yeah.
Are they restarting the game?
Everybody get hard. I love to see it. The
Buff sword.
Just ever Jerry and Waltz. Go ahead.
That is. I'm here.
Oh my goodness, bro.
DRG! I love this.
Very hard, but at the very least,
the big hitters up.
Hello?
TM
Hello?
had RPG because a lot of people do like taking that center big.
Yo, who got the first cash out there?
And now there's tons of rubble cover on that cash out.
What happened?
DRG approaches this. Looks like they might try to drop it down.
What happened,
DRG? They don't want to take the direct on approach. just going to try and force them in as it falls all the way down this hole.
Yeah, and look,
Oh,
it's actually on a
too
really
late.
good spot. It's on a ledge off to the side. If they
Oh.
this is gonna be great for them, but Spawn's immediately bringing down E, and now
Ah.
himself and the only remaining member. I am not sure, but it looks like KCP have holding strong. I think that they're going to get the flip. They got the flip. Now they have to hold on for a few more seconds.
They got the flip.
A lot of damage. Hathaway being another player, getting a great kill there. Gaga still remaining in there.
Oh my
They've done
goodness.
it. They've kited just for a few more seconds, and then they have this. We'll bring it to 3 cash outs, which is exactly what we want to see.
No way! I mean,
Close game,
KCP
close
just had
game.
Such a strong defense, and they just flubbed it.
This is
They
a close
got the
game.
flip. Now it's even up. I mean, this could go either way, Rio.
It is the goo. You build that goo roof, and they can't.
Chandler, what's up, dog?
Tied off of their position,
Welcome.
get right in their face.
Carmen,
If they don't
we
time
got
it perfectly,
Dude,
the
okay.
happens, and that's what we
Do you okay? So,
No,
so you remember Team
Kansas City
Envy?
Pioneers, yeah. I remember, yeah.
Envy. So Envy. Wait, what happened again? I can't remember. Dude, you know what? We'll just go from here. We'll see the bracket eventually, you know.
saw.
Yeah, and I knew DRG were aimers. I didn't know they were.
So yeah, we got KCP versus DRG. DRG is not a very known team.
No, I
So-
know KCP. though.
KCP is, yeah, exactly. DRG actually won one of these games. KCP is trying to, no wait, no. In the first like cash out round where there was 4 teams, it was suspected that Team Secret and then Fnatic would win, but it was actually KCP and DRG that won. It was actually very intense. There was a doubled cash out and everything. Absolutely insane.
Whoa. KCP's getting fucked.
Yes, sir. DRG is crazy, bro. They're actually showing up right now.
Bro, I just got a new card.
Nice.
Clean up on the 2v1. My bad.
Well, and now DRG are in control of this vault. They're going to get the plug. They're going to have the opportunity to get set up.
Nice, DRG. Let's go. That's who I'm going for, honestly, the underdogs right now. I was trying to, like, think of maybe KCP because I know who Llama is, but
KCP just can't crack. But this is all it comes down to. We have one more
DRG really showing up.
I know, I'm just watching it because it's just dead-ass entertaining.
It is, bro. Like, you gotta wait. It's like a fucking anime, bro. There's so many filler episodes where it's like nobody's doing anything, but all of a sudden it's just all action, and then some kind of clutch just happens, which has been happening like since the beginning, actually. There was a doubled cash out, and there was 5 steals in 1 cash out. 5 flips.
Offer them an escape path, but the winch comes out and counter winch as well. And it looks like Goga's the one who took the short end of the stick in that winch fight. But now we're going to be resetting, going in strong. Spawn's going to try and get an off angle.
Hathaway very low here.
As we look for those resets. Sitting in that corner.
Dead.
Face up right in that bush. And
KCB's going to get the steal.
Yeah, it's all down on E. If he can try and stall this or just wait for his teammates to come back in, I think that's what he's going to...
Oh, good winch. I love it when they do that.
Down the clock. We got about halfway left on this cash out. And now the teammates are coining.
Caster's
back
kind of
into
cut
the
out there.
9 seconds left before his last teammate can get back in there and make one final push.
I mean, we've been talking about their coins previously, and this is exactly what they needed for one last coin, one last opportunity. 30 seconds left on cash out B, but KCP, we've seen them have strong defenses, but
here we go.
Flubbed that last one. DRG
30 seconds left on this one.
Knows exactly where to take that.
If DRG gets this, then there's one more match. I think.
But the chase still ensues.
No.
But it's going to be down to the last second. We do get that force point on that steal, and it's going to be winched off, denied by KCP, and KCP.
I don't know. Honestly, I can't rember. I think if KCP gets this, they win.
It looks like they are. Yeah.
Damn, good shit. KCP, GG's.
Like getting it into the open is just easy.
It's just wait. Game winner. Yeah. Yep. KCP wins that round.
Absolutely insane. A cool Llama Pioneers. They will progress.
Yep.
Day 2.
Nice.
We'll see, of course, more DR.
Wait.
In phase 2, alongside Pulsar Blue.
You know, honestly, I'm looking
So it's gonna
forward to
be
more
bracket
DRG.
for this
I'd love
has
see
to
them
be
in the market
weird
myself.
because it's three
Oh,
teams
it's
on one,
it's
right?
so weird. Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah.
understand it.
But it kind of
But they
has
haven't
to be
showed
that
it
way.
yet. Oh. 4 minutes. 316. 320.
Wow.
Hell, Dream the
Nobody cared. Wait, there's actually a girl playing on Alliance, dude.
And you know what's crazy? And this
Let's
actually
go,
isn't
bro. I
scripted
was
at
actually
all.
wondering
I
if there was a
genuinely
girl
have
like
never
on
met
any
Kelly
of the
in person until
teams.
the
I wonder. Wait, is she actually playing? We'll see.
No.
Maybe not.
It's just cast.
Okay, we got Vanguard, Nightmare, Alliance, King Zero. I'm going Nightmare. What are you going?
I was just gonna say Nightmare.
Nightmare. Like, I'm going Nightmare. My second pick is Alliance.
No, the second is Vanguard.
Alright, alright. We got two that... We got one that we agree on, two that we don't. Should be a good game.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Go Nightmare, bro. Look at this buff guy, bro, in the middle. Look at this guy. There's so many unks, bro. There's so many unks.
These
It's
are
so
random
cool.
guys. These are random guys.
It's honestly cool because it's like... You can be any age.
It's the thing about new esports. This happens. You get new players that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
The odds of that happening are just as high as the odds of seeing
Genji.
Wait.
Like, pause.
As high.
Sis Horizon again? Are we kidding?
Pause.
Nah, bro. It's been Sis Horizon every single time.
What do you mean?
On the first cash out round, it's been Sis Horizon. I wonder if that's just a thing they're doing.
Yeah, that is probably it.
Huh.
Just think about you, metas and are either enemy of
Wait, is that a girl? That would look like a girl.
No. I don't think so.
See that. See.
This? Nah, that's just a cool dude. Look at this. Look at this. They're saying buff this, buff this. Treason, use pyro grenade. Buff SA12. Buff match. No, wait, they got real Ospoos? Wait.
Yeah.
Ospoos is real?
Oh, it was just made for these.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Yo, is that Tyson? Is that what's his name? Jet on the Valorant. Oh, what's his name, bro?
Maybe King Zero can do the
Tens. It's tens from, but in the finals. It's the finals tens. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, here we go. All right.
Such an amazing opportunity.
Here we go. Come on, Nightmare. You got this.
As we go into this first vault fight, we're gonna see
Nightmare is purple. Okay.
And here we go. We're tuning in now with
Dude, that's actually perfect though.
This is a team that they're running the Vanish
because they got purple skins.
Dematerialize on Executor, one of the few mediums across both regions to really stick with this. Very useful in those crazy fights when you need to be able to kite back to point. Takes us back a few seasons in terms of
bro, I've been sick all day and I still went to work.
I can tell. Last night you sounded kind of sick. Oh, M11. Okay, Alliance is the M11 light main. That's why I chose them. Go Nightmare, go Alliance. I want to see Alliance in that second round.
Ooh, Vanguard going down. Ooh, that's not good.
I love the use of that revolver and kind of going back. We have
a third party. Yo, they don't want to. Yo, they don't want to go up against Nightmare, bro. They don't want to go up against Lasagna. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Nightmare already has a cash out going. They got Aura.
That's Alliance down.
No. That's a crazy third party.
Oh yeah, Nightmare does have one going. Wow.
Nightmare having a whale of a time, not being bothered
I like
too
that skin.
much. King Zero getting that vault moving. They will be a little bit behind the pace, so you can expect plenty of.
Here we go. Vanguard gonna.
And Vanguard Gaming look like they're
go up against Nightmare. We'll see how this goes.
Take a bit of aggression onto Nightmare, who have had plenty of time to set up. Look at the Goo Fortress in the sky. This is one of the best things you can do in Sis Horizon, and we've seen plenty of Sis Horizon today. But
oh
we
yeah.
haven't seen so much of this, and yeah, this is what can be afforded to you if you have the time.
Yeah, and now we're going to be going in, forcing the point. Vanguard Gaming going to be using that dome, blocking off the doorway as well.
Who was it? King Zero is up
going to take
now.
a great line of sight. No skill comes out.
Whoa, King Zero's up now.
Fires, it gets reset.
Shit.
Executor going to be taken down by Gremlin.
Wait, no one was thinking of King Zero.
Oh yeah, I didn't check. I didn't
Nightmare
check.
holds. Vanguard goes down. Yeah, I think you might be right here though.
A lot against Vanguard or Alliance.
Coming in pink.
Is this another third party? I've seen nothing but third parties today.
In the pockets of the medium, then they go for that chase down. Almost takes down Uni, just barely dodging that RPG. Palmer might be
Are they gonna let them
Yeah,
steal this?
Nightmare's gotta watch out here. Oh!
Oh! Alliance!
Unfortunate.
Damn! Oh my goodness, gets slammed by the repeater, bro. Holy crap, good defense. Okay, no third party.
Bro, Nightmare, what the heck, man? Do these guns do less damage? Because I feel like this would easy like kill someone.
Sitting up there on that high ground. He still has 30 seconds left, but he needs
The
to find
93R?
this pick or get that reset to bring his
I
team
don't think
back up.
They just
pistol
nerf.
seems bad.
No, the 93R is meta, bro.
Even still, King Zero also gets 2 up and is back to a 2v2.
So missed opportunity potentially there for Vanguard.
Oh damn! Late reaction.
Of this box. Alliance are coming in as well. We have this third party as predicted.
Another
Nightmare
third
already
party.
finished off their box, but actually it seems as though Alliance has decided against it. No time. And that second cash out will go successfully to King Zero. So Nightmare and King Zero on the right side of your screen, ahead of the pack as we start the second wave of cash outs.
No, King Zero is fine here.
King Zero's
They're moving on.
Yeah, this is a precarious
Taking it.
situation. We have all 4
These third parties are making other teams easily get cash outs.
Yeah.
That really, if they just fought normally without the third party, it'd be a lot different in the game.
That wipe could be meaningful as they tie
Nightmare
things
just
up
got
with
wiped.
King Zero because of
Wait, by Alliance.
Whoa.
Trades coming out here.
The M11 comes in clutch.
Ideal for their situation,
Damn.
to say the least. In that fourth vault being
A vanishing bomb? That's the first I've seen a vanishing bomb
watching over it as we stand with
in this competition. This,
behind them. That is
I mean, in
probably
the major
the
anyway.
early gateway. Oh, that's a devastating spawn. I don't know whether he spotted that, but Nightmare in the corner of your screen might be able to block that approach on C.
Paused.
So very smart about it. Unfortunately, looks like we're hitting a bit of
vault long time.
So
Last time there was a pause, it was so long, dude.
When you're the only team to force
Treason, marry me.
Super bunker play style. They hold up. Just did they had to take
Come
a
on,
fight
Nightmare.
happen.
Them as well.
Buff spear.
Last night as well.
Shut the fuck up. I saw someone say buff sword, bro. Like,
Oh, the sword? No.
yeah.
What?
This guy, the guy in the white shirt. That's my favorite.
The pizza?
Yeah, he's awesome, bro.
Let's go.
He was in the close qualifiers. One of the guys going over the
This person with the spear, but every time it's really
the bracket.
Probably the least.
Lots of technical difficulties. I wonder if they're even gonna
With
show the
Palmer
bracket. Okay, here we are.
moving box 3. We're in this second wave of cash outs. Alliance
Looks like
chasing
Vanguard
up with a
has
little
a cash
bit of
out going,
problems there from Palmer.
and
He's
Alliance
take
is
a long
carrying
way
the
up
cash box to the next
and he's
to the
actually met with
next
some resistance as King Zero
vault
halts his advance.
or box.
And they're actually on top of the
Cash
cash out right
out.
now. They have to bring it down to get that plug. Really
Nice plug.
sloppy start, but Alliance picking up.
Yeah, they do get that plug, and now King Zero is looking.
Man,
for
King
the
Zero
all
is
that goo, all the barricades
really
to
going
block the line of sight, and now they're on
aggro
the
right
low
here.
ground. A winch comes out though and takes Ching Fu by surprise, and now we're going to be going in on the.
I really do want to try the FAMAS without any
Ooh,
with
yeah,
the
the
iron
FAMAS is
sights.
nice. Yeah.
I feel like it might be good.
The FAMAS would be good,
try
but that's
out.
a heavy, right? Or a medium?
Is going
Yeah.
to be confirmed by them. We also have a steal on the other side of the map as Nightmare are losing.
Nightmare
Nice, Nightmare.
stealing from
to the
who?
hands.
Vanguard?
Nightmare's-
King Zero?
Stealing it.
Whoa, Nightmare
Nightmare
just
shoots up the
total,
first place.
total,
Take that over.
total flip.
So both cash
Oh,
King
damn.
Zero and
Nightmare,
Nightmare on
Nightmare's still
top.
gonna.
already ahead of the
What is
pack.
it? You get
Alliance
2
is
and
at
then you're good.
Doubling
The
down on their
bottom,
lead.
bro.
What can Vanguard and Alliance do about it?
Yeah, and this
Pretty
is
much.
looking
Pretty
very
much. These are the
dangerous.
last cash outs right
Nightmare
here,
in
I'm
control
pretty
of a box
sure.
that's almost halfway done, just over.
Yeah.
And King
I
Zero
don't know.
kind of
Actually, there
approaching
might be
that
one
as well.
more.
We're going to be looking at
I
Vanguard.
mean, you
as
can
they
look,
make
there's
an approach
3
on Yui.
minutes
He gets
left
caught
in the
off guard, but
game,
uses
so.
all 3 dashes, now has to burn his gateway as an escape, and eventually does get out. But now they're going to be looking to force that point, force that box, and make their approach. But this high ground is going to be proving difficult for Vanguard Gaming.
Dome comes out to take the potential steal here. Of course, Vanguard Gaming really want to flip this and get on the defense, and then they can kind
Yeah,
of
this
is a very hard
at the
steal.
Perfect moment now with 20 seconds
Yeah.
left. That gas goes off.
Oh
There's
my
way too many people in that
goodness.
vicinity
Back
there.
off. Our peak has been lost. Drax has been lost. That's curtains for Vanguard Gaming. They lose money on the
Gremlin's
as well. It's just
amazing.
not
They
enough
lost
for them.
money on the
We actually see Alliance
team wipe.
stealing here.
Alliance is in
Team
3rd
Zero,
place
Carnifex
now.
getting the kill.
Alliance steals!
Team Zero
Alliance steals!
Where are they? I think
Let's
maybe a bit
go!
of a stagger going on there. Yes, there
Whoa.
was. We can see the late coin
Okay,
back
so
in.
so
Team
so we
Zero
see
lost
Nightmare
that
get
fight.
it. Nightmare
Now
win.
they're
Nightmare move on.
squaring up
Okay.
against a full strength Alliance.
Potentially.
Nightmare come in for maybe a last second
There's
steal,
one
but
more
this has been
cash.
out into the open, Sonsoyo.
Yeah,
They
I
could.
mean, this is gonna
If
be
Alliance
down to the
Nightmare is
That's
trying to
gonna be
steal this
crazy.
cash.
advantage, and this would just, like, push
They're trying to
them so
ruin Alliance's
far
game here.
Wow.
these other
Alliance
teams.
2nd
This
place.
is exactly what we were talking about in the
Holy.
panel
Established.
but Nightmare now has the ability to target.
This is
Alliance
gonna
and
be
kick them out of this lobby if they
close
want
game.
to.
Yeah, Alliance do manage to claw their way back into the game somewhat with that defense.
They're opening vaults. This is weird, man.
From King Zero,
I
but
hate
now they are in
14s,
that
but this throws
treacherous
me
second
off.
place.
No, I'm
Playing
talking about the
Nightmare
time limit
still
left
at a
and the
perfect
fact that
juncture
there's no
in the
cash
match.
outs
that's
to be
great.
Now
plugged.
in a bit of a 3v3
Really.
event.
Everybody's just
They
going
are
to start
coming
going
out
for
with
kills.
a bit
I
of a
think
bruise,
Alliance.
a bit of a
Oh,
beating, but Carnifex collects
sweet.
yet another. This
Ooh, Vanguard is
braggy
done.
light that we know and love.
Yeah, Vanguard
Vanguard,
is
yeah.
not
That
looking
was a
good
bad
unless
pick
they
from
can
me.
get like a
Both of those
plug.
Vanguard gaming players, now we have TGM
1 minute,
Drax.
15 seconds left. If they can plug it, they will go into overtime.
And he's just finding a quick way to perish.
Looks like-
Plug is just putting it in, right?
Looks like
chasing the game. They
King
need to
Zero is
hope
going to plug
for a
it so that they can
potential
go into
double here if they want
overtime.
any chance of coming
Potentially.
back in, and really their fate
This is
in
going to
their
be a
hands.
crazy last 2 seconds of the game, bro. They're gonna double the cash.
Log actually could
Like,
be pretty good for King Zero because now they're in control
A is
of
about
it.
to
We
disappear,
have
I'm pretty
Nightmare
sure.
Sitting over on to cash out A. Really wanted to deny Alliance's plug because if they get that plug, that could spill very much of a
Alliance
troublesome
is
situation.
now in 3rd
Zaka
place.
finds him with that CB1 repeater, and now they could be in control as Uni pushes up on this high ground. Palma wastes that winch, and now we're
Is
just
that cash out
rotating
gonna
this box away,
disappear?
keeping it out of Alliance's hands because if they do get a plug, that could also spill trouble.
Nice.
You don't want to just
Nice,
give them
that's
free
good.
money and make it a kill race.
This is
I
virtually
mean-
unwinnable for anyone wanting to chase that.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, Nightmare's in 2nd place no matter what anybody does, I'm pretty sure. Because King Zero, if they lose this cash out, they're in 2nd. Nightmare's in 1st. No, they go down to 3rd. Vanguard stealing this cash out. Whoa! Alliance now in 3rd place, not looking good.
It's going to plus a minute, plus minute.
1 minute left.
Holy
shit.
I
gotta charge my phone.
This might be the clutch. Wait.
I want Alliance to get this.
While now before they can even attempt it. We see frags going off
Like
on the far
45
side of
seconds
the map,
left.
and now Alliance
King Zero going in
and
for
now
the steal.
Ryan,
Oh
King
my
Zero,
good.
they come in, but the
They winch it away!
take the box for now.
Yeah, and this is going insane. We see Pix, Drax gonna be taken out, and this could spill some trouble for Vanguard Gaming. King Zero gonna try and make their approach as well.
Drax has to. Drax has
Where
to.
is
coin
Alliance
here.
right now?
He has to coin.
The stall is coming out from Arpika, but the kill comes out.
Oh.
It could be King Zero's bot.
Oh.
They got it.
King
That's
Zero.
huge for them as Vanguard Gaming tries to make the escape, get that res up, but 14 seconds left.
Vanguard did all they could.
Alliance's chance to make their approach,
Yeah,
but
that was your only
Alliance!
Stop this as well.
Alliance!
King Zero's
Come on, Alliance!
Get the goose stall.
Whoa,
No!
Alliance!
No?
I think he landed the goose stall. No way.
No! That was so close. They gooed him, so it canceled it. Oh my goodness. They were so close.
Wow, Nightmare had a horrible game.
Dude, they were so close. Nightmare got 2nd place.
Nightmare still had a horrible game.
Yeah, they're lucky.
Whoa, what was Drax doing? What was Drax doing on Vanguard?
When Vanguard was in control of the
I don't know,
box, they
man.
could just get
0
a
and
couple kills,
7.
but even then,
0 and
He had a lot of
with
objective. He had
Estimating
enough
that
objective
King's
score.
performance- This is
Right, live without it. But playing just
Okay, we got
this
what? Nightmare versus
21 on
what's it called?
you don't think that's KZ
King
Or
Zero.
from a
It's over. Gonna make a group break.
Hey, John. You Randall.
Here we go. Eventually, I think after all these rounds, I think there's like 4 cash out rounds that they gotta go through, and then they'll show the bracket. Here we go.
Trans woman left sobbing in JFK airport after TSA agent hit her testicles.
We have a
damn, bro.
Goliath
That's crazy.
coming in, and honestly, King
I'm
Zero's
a
very
woman.
strong too, so this could go either way.
Hey,
Vault fight. We know how
I don't know.
important vault fights can be.
I'm gonna go get my
King Zero
charger, and I'll be
probably has
right
a better
back. I'll keep it
position
playing
here
though.
on this high
Keep
ground.
me updated.
You see, once again, the North American side opting for that CO1 repeater to try and play this map at range. Try and land the early damage. He lands a couple of shots there, but not anything too meaningful onto the heavy. You see Gremlin closing the distance, losing a lot of his HP. He needs to back on up. This is actually a momentary advantage for King Zero if they can find a good position. Gremlin resurfacing, trying to stay in cover. Has to throw out the dome quite early, and that's a... Slowly but surely, King Zero are creeping forward in the flow of this fight, but we know it can get explosive very quickly, and there's the winch, but Gremlin comes out on top as we pause. That is devastating. We'll have to find out what's going on there.
Mid-fight pause. Did you see that counter winch, though, that came out from Gremlin? The mid-air winch that Ching Fu had on Lasagna, and Gremlin just saved him. I mean, this is probably one of the worst times to pause, but with some technical difficulties, it's got to happen.
Yeah, something major must be happening for that to take precedent, because we don't typically pause in the middle of a team fight, in case anyone's wondering about the precedents that are set here. So do not worry. Yeah, almost certainly something quite important going on. That is the scream of the damned out there from Ardy. I don't know if you caught that on mic there at home.
Every time that happens, he jump scares me a little bit. I look off, I'm like, is something terrible happening? But he looks pretty happy.
He's a very energetic man, isn't he? He's like a little Labrador. Well, fairly large Labrador, I suppose, Ardy. It's full of energy. We are resuming straight in the middle of the fight, and we can see in the kill feed those blows are being traded. Gremlin does go down in the mix of things. That defib is hit. Uni left alone up against the rest of King Zero. They may feel potentially a little bit hard done by, but it's the kind of things that can happen in these sorts of situations. King Zero coming out on top. It must be said, though, that they were edging forward in that fight and potentially deserved that victory off the balance of play. It's a rough pill to swallow, though, for Nightmare.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it could have swung realistically any way. We saw the initial winch and damage come out on the side of King Zero, but that counter winch that Gremlin had was just phenomenal, saving his medium from imminent death. I mean, it really swung the fight back in their favor, but it really came down to be a 50-50 in that fight, regardless of the pause and the situation on the reaction time. But now we're coming out with another technical pause. Before the vault gets tapped, we have 13 seconds going to be waiting for Nightmare to respawn. So they're going to be spawning back in with enough time to put some pressure on this plug. And it's 76 meters away on this rotation as well.
It seemed as though King Zero had the height on that fight as well. That was an important factor in determining it. We saw that Nightmare dropped down to safety quite early on. And in that mid-fight, winch minigame aside, King Zero had the better positioning. So we will see if that trend continues. So far, we are 1-0 in terms of team fights for the side hailing from China, and Nightmare, but on the back foot, which is something that we rarely say.
Yeah, I mean, it's really going to come down to King Zero's dominance and possession of this vault. But realistically, it's hard to say dominance, actually, because with that fight being said, it's going to come down to how Nightmare can come back, swing back from that wipe and make their approach. I know they're a very, very consistent team defensively and especially offensively. A lot of teams have that defense locked down. They know what to do. They have their flow state on that. But going into offense, that's where teams can struggle. How do I stay unpredictable? How do I make the approach and catch teams off guard?
Yeah, that is the question. That is the big question. We have just a moment here to kind of paint the picture. And the reason that we're so dumbfounded here is that, Nightmare, they come in and we expect them to do well. And the stats don't lie. The performances over time don't lie. Uni in particular has so many accolades when we crunched the numbers before this. So let me just rattle off a couple of interesting stats for you. He's the best support in the Grand Major statistically. And this is the player that we expect to be like the fragger, the biggest. You know, this is it would have been easy to pull out the fact that he also is.
It's been paused this entire time, Luke.
But he has the best
Crazy
like
timing.
5 seconds after you
nice,
left.
For me, that's actually
5
nice.
seconds
so
after you left.
Because one time I left while like I was watch partying, and someone came to the stream and said, "So is this just a stream of a stream?" I'm like, seriously? I'm gone right now. I'm just fucking going to get something to eat.
Yeah. You were gone for quite a while. You could have been gone for way longer.
They're restarting the game.
Yeah.
So many EU teams in that lower bracket, just on death's door, and right now, King Zero Nightmare.
See, that's what I like.
Yet
They
again,
keep it fair.
China versus NA matchup.
Yeah, and we're going to be going in. It looks like King Zero also has a pretty good spawn.
Nightmare, they didn't have a great 4v4, but it doesn't really matter as long as you make it. So this is where it counts.
Yeah, they're going to have to make this count.
Deadly if a headshot comes out, but he's only going to take one and get away.
Okay.
See Nightmare rotate in.
I would definitely say for Nightmare, Gremlin is one of their better players.
Oh yeah.
King Zero again have that
The heavies are crazy when they're in competitive.
Nightmare's prerogative to try.
Competitive heavies are insane.
There are options. King Zero could go left or right.
Nice shot. Oh!
Just not.
Damn.
Green cross code.
Hold up.
Look left, look right before he went across the road. And KZ.
I'm not dry anymore. Okay.
At the hands of the repeater, and in comes all.
We'll just leave it at that.
Knows when a fight
Okay, Ground Zero. They don't know where they're at right now.
And Dan Bao just finds a quick.
Yeah, he's just gonna reset.
Yeah. No, that's actually a pretty good call here, just to get them all back to not
valid.
Wasting those coins. We've seen it kind of go down to the wire in some of the earlier games. Using that last coin on that last vault, you don't want to be in a situation.
Yeah,
where
you kind of got to at that point, really.
Just taking the easy way out.
Crazy shot.
Great reset.
Genuinely just a reset.
Yeah, we'll see now. Uni getting that plug. Nightmare.
I'm 4 hours into the stream. I've been streaming for 2 hours. We're making pretty good numbers. I started streaming at like 5.
Lasagna is outdoing Recon. He might get caught short here. He gets thrown a gateway. No, in fact, that's the KZ gateway.
No, I'm not done.
Lasagna's just been left out to dry here. The rest of Nightmare need to close down, and they've done that just about successfully.
We're going really good numbers right now. We can only stream till like 9 or 10, so we gotta skip through everything. We
really have much of a hope here. Uni just needs to find him. Oh, he's standing still invisible.
Oh! Oh!
Way too many shots there, and
wow,
maybe he's found a way back in.
Yeah, I mean, just sitting still invis. It's still such a great strategy. Using that invis bomb, we've spoke about it time and time again, how it's kind of snuck into the meta, squeaked out that glitch grenade, but now he's going to be using those coins, sitting back. They have a great opportunity to set up their offense. They have a minute left to strategize and push again on top of Nightmare, but I'm surprised they didn't take out Lasagna.
The fact that we had to deal with a player called Someone back in the closed qualifiers, and now we've been thrown a player called Again.
Yeah.
All right, this is the caster's nightmare.
You're right.
Here we are, though. Only about 40 seconds left to defend on this cash out. KZ have really one more chance at this first box.
Nightmare with the first box.
Very close defense here by Nightmare. They're gambling on being able to maybe fall out of that window.
They got this shit locked down.
RPG to drop it. Zero taking their time. Here they go, though.
Yeah, they're going to be rotating around.
Wait,
only
why?
30 seconds left. They do want to try and regroup on this high ground, using that Vanish Bomb to
Vanish
maybe
bomb?
make an approach. A big C4 on that defense. Again,
ooh, that's really good. That
was a crazy C4.
Heavy Ching Fu now going to be taken.
Yeah, no heals, no defibs. Crazy, actually. If you look into it really deep, like, that's actually a really good play.
Yeah,
damn,
like
another
Nightmare,
wipe.
like,
Nightmare's
going
going
for
crazy.
there is nice.
See, this is...
They're a team. They're playing like a team.
You want to get that medium first, so there's no defib, quick res, no heals.
We saw Nightmare use that to full effect.
The light has heals, but
taking the zip and getting some great damage. That C4,
not as good as the medium.
He'd already taken damage. He'd taken some shots to the back.
CB1 repeater.
Exactly. That's the real impact that this weapon can make. It's a bit of a skill check, but we know that Lasagna can easily pass that check.
Here we go. An RPG in sight. Gonna do some big damage on that.
Oh!
What a catch.
Ooh.
Excellent. That's it.
2 kills!
He follows up with a second lasagna.
Holy shit! Gremlin going crazy.
They have 2 coins, but they'd rather get.
They made them kill themselves again! Holy crap, why is it so
Wow.
zoomed in?
Now, this is an interesting one. We will see potentially a winch out into the open, depending on how Gremlin and Co want to play this, but no, it looks like they're playing vertical. They're not even going to be playing for drop here as it stands, just want the high ground.
Yeah, I do think that
That's a crazy play by Gremlin,
holy
holy shit.
Don't winch it outside. It offers you that close range battle, but you're also fighting up against an SA-12 yourself.
Holy crap.
Like that, but they're off guard because they're ready to sit back and wait for them to come across that road. But that's not what they're happening.
All things considered, it's actually very similar loadouts across both teams. They're even running the exact same light loadouts with that vanishing bomb. And that's
They're
something
both
that
running
they're
vanishing
really
bomb. I
looking to
see.
utilize right about now as they're crouch walking in to the corner, but
They saw them.
by Uni doing
We've been
very
spotted.
useful recon work.
Time
That's
to
the kind
full
of play
push.
that doesn't show up on a stat line.
They could steal this right
A
now.
minute
Holy
left or
crap.
so on this box, and they managed to find some very fortunate goo canisters to assist them on this steal. But here comes
Oh my
the attempt.
goodness.
That was insane. Did you see that?
They could have started way earlier and actually could have gotten
Nightmare
it.
has the high ground advantage. The steal is going to get stopped.
Damn, they get
As we
stopped.
take out 2 of their
Oh,
players.
wow.
Bao
Nightmare.
And again gonna be dropped, and Ching Fu, the last
Damn, another.
getting
Oh my
taken
goodness.
out.
It's literally no
35
competition.
seconds left on A, and that was
They're
Gremlin,
close.
dude.
Tech, just winching it over to the corner, breaking that C4, just fantastic timing. Just unfortunate that they weren't able to get the advantage, and Nightmare had the high ground.
We've seen flashes of brilliance from King Zero so far, but it's fair to say that Nightmare are dominating this so far.
Oh yeah.
This is a
Nightmare is
decent attempt, maybe
absolutely
with a
dominating.
little
There's
flipping that
there's
box,
not
but
even any
really
more-
the problem was the follow-up.
They gotta play
Look at this,
replays. There's
very
no-
nice balls
there's
in
nothing to
possession from
watch.
Nightmare, managing to trap King Zero in that corner, and they're letting the timer do the work for them. Gremlin doesn't even need to
That's the
move.
first round of Nightmare.
His horizon is theirs.
Absolutely
Nightmare.
insane.
It's just easy.
5-1 for
The
Grinchy Gremlin.
As we
I'd love to see him on this. It's-
All right.
He is
Oh, this is a
big
tough
corner.
cash out. No, last time this happened, nobody
Being
coined, but
lost.
Nightmare's just
I
better,
think
so
of the
they
M11, I think of Uni.
I mean,
don't know
not
who
coin,
it's on for you, but here we go.
tapped
some
the
interesting
vault.
crossfire that's
Nightmare's
being
just
left
better,
here.
so they
Gambao
tap it right
deciding
away.
to stay out across the road, and he might get rewarded with it, but
Ooh.
doesn't land enough shots onto Uni. There's a 2 versus 2 happening on the roof. The RPG misses from Ching Fu, but follow up with the Shack is pretty solid. Again, with
One
his
down.
but Gremlin takes out Ching Fu.
One down
2
on
versus
each
2.
team.
And the medium still up for again. It means that he can grab his heavy back up, but they are slowly losing bodies. They cannot bring them back.
Oh, there's another M11.
Uni and Gremlin.
Wait, Nightmare's using M11.
Lasagna went down in
Let's
the middle of that,
go.
but Nightmare
The M11 is fun to watch.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was thinking about this today. Like, dude, like you were actually popping off with M11 yesterday.
Dude,
Not even lying.
you saw that one play and you were complimenting. That's
Yes.
when I actually decided to lock in.
Like I was actually.
all the way over there, get
Like,
this plug in, but King
the
Zero
dash?
I don't want to say I was
Yeah.
surprised
right
because
on
I knew
his
you.
tail
I knew you
space.
had
They
it in
could
you.
potentially take their own
But
gateway.
bro, when
I feel
M11
like
just
that,
started
it's just
fucking.
not that often. The M11, if you hit your shots, you're good.
Do you play on controller or
That's
keyboard?
exactly what
Or
happened.
control?
He
Yeah,
managed to catch
yeah.
the back of Uni, and now we've got a
thought I asked
This
that.
is the one
Wait,
game
this is
where
so
I
weird.
actually am fine on keyboard.
Wait, this is actually so weird. They didn't plug it yet. They're going.
All landing. Gambao manages to find Gremlin. 1 versus 3 now as that res comes out, and Lasagna. Well,
Oh,
they've really squandered
okay.
that vault fight early on. They had to throw it away. to
Imagine he
buy themselves
1v3'd.
time. I can't believe that Nightmare.
I don't
so
know if
slow on the
if he
cleansing.
should let them coin.
I mean, that was an incredible
Damn.
fight. I don't know if it was just coincidence.
Yeah, that's
King
that's
Zero
that's
finally
fine.
picks it up.
blocked like 2 or 3 of Gremlin's shots, and again, just
They didn't
was
even
able to
put that
clutch out
into
fight
the
at 1 HP against Gremlin, which
cache.
really
Like
swung in
they
their favor.
didn't
They
even.
didn't plug it.
They didn't plug it. They didn't.
That's
They
left-
could have
that's
been
the
all
right
as a
term for that,
team
right?
on this box. Yep.
That's the right term for it. Plug
Yep.
it.
Far away from the cash box, maybe forcing the
Like
spawn
they could
as
have
well
plugged
as
that,
part
all
of
been
this,
as a
but
team, and
we can see now that
But
has
it
worked.
just didn't
Nightmare
go their
have
way.
spawned out in that far side and have to cross, well, any number of roads to try and get here. We see that gate pad being done behind cover, and that's worked decently well enough for Nightmare. As
I
they
like this
cross without
M11,
too
bro.
much pain
Yeah.
in the building safely, but they are split up.
Yeah, and this puts Gambao in a pretty precarious situation, as well as Nightmare. Do they go after that light, or do they try
Come
and
on,
take
guys,
the 2v1?
let's-
But Uni beams him with that M11 to solve their own problems, but Ching Fu now going to take
Lock
a big
in.
amount of
Oh, only
damage.
one
Lasagna
king
gonna find him with that
left.
repeater.
Oh my
Again,
goodness.
just
Oh.
jumping off the
Yeah,
map.
and again, it's probably gonna.
Nightmare, bro.
Nice.
They're just bullying them.
he was up against the 2 players of King
There's
Zero,
no
and
challenge
Gremlin
for
and
them.
Uni were just kind of doing their own thing.
They've done that 3 times against
right now, and there will be another chance
Nightmare
for King
now.
Zero to come in. Very rare that we get to see what is effectively 3
Just died
fights
to
over
respawn.
1 cash out, but that's what's happened here. As
Yeah,
long
but that's
as
the
King Zero
plays
can close
though
the
for
distance,
the
I
that,
have
so
a
that
bit
you
more
can still
faith,
save
though,
your
in
coins.
Nightmare's
Yeah, it
setup
is.
defense. They
But
should
when you
be
jump
able
off the map,
to
it does
really
look
guard
kind
this
of
position, especially with the CBO1 repeater.
interesting.
Yeah, and look at this. Lasagna just going to pad
It's
back
still
to his
kind
group.
of,
He's gonna
because
be
usually
manipulating
jumping
a
off the
little bit
map
of
is a
the spawn
mistake.
here,
When you
forcing
do it
him
on
actually
purpose,
pretty
it
far
still
away. They're
looks.
gonna have the same
This is the
approach,
third
but can he make it? Battle
teleport
does get
play I've
RPG
seen.
taken
Like,
out by Gremlin.
I'm just
Another
saying,
it's not working for them.
it's not working, right? They knew, Nightmare knew that they would do that, and they were right there for it. They beamed that light, bro. That light got deleted.
Another very convincing fight.
They just got team wiped again.
I've seen some of them get wiped.
Like, I'm just saying, the teleport play, you should probably try. I mean, there might not be another option, but maybe
If you're
try
dying
it
that
in a different
quick,
location.
it's not
That
worth
was
it.
the same location teleported 3 times. You think that Nightmare would pick up on that, and they did.
So much chaos. I mean, Gremlin did a great
I'm not
job
trying to
of following
hate.
up on that entry damage, getting that RPG down.
But it's
taking
very
out
predictable
Bao as
play
well,
there.
and that just swung the fight in their favor. But yet again, now they have to
that's a horrible
cross this void and make their approach as they may. Nightmare may take advantage of this damage that they just got.
This is over a vault for the time being. Nightmare deciding to hold high ground, but they do have a read. You can see from those pings.
Are there any
where
events?
King Zero are. Uni once again
No.
taking this off angle. Two
It's
very
like
similar
ranked.
likes, it would seem. They like
Oh,
to
no
separate
events,
from their
just
teams,
game.
so a bit of a mirror match at play here.
World Tour has
Yeah,
events.
definitely. Uni playing a little bit
But-
closer
and you get a
than
rank.
Bao
I
as
like
well.
the
Bao
finals
loves
for
to
that. They
just
have a casual
fight
rank
so
mode
far away from his team,
where you
create
don't
those
lose
crossfire
any
situations on
rank score,
the way,
and then they have actual
just sitting
ranked.
up on this high ground, potentially getting some big damage on Lasagna, but doesn't find the pick.
Uni's
A
chasing it,
jump
though.
pad as well coming out and does
Penalty
get a
of
pick on Lasagna.
0.
That's gonna be huge on this vault fight, swing the fight in their favor. But
Literally
now,
just
even
play
still,
World
they are
Tour
on the
like
low
it's a
ground
quick
with Uni
cash.
up on high ground. Gremlin
you're
just
in
sitting
random
tight up in that
queues.
building. Gonna try and find an advantage and swing the fight in Nightmare's
And
favor. They just
still have
need
fun,
one pick to even
because
things out.
it's
Those
almost
teams
better
backing
than
on
quick
that
cash,
lifeline
because
stamp out that comes out on top. Ching Fu now just needs to stay alive, and they need to ride this
It-
advantage home. Uni dealt a lot of
it's
damage,
like a
but
head-to-head
again, taken
most of
out.
the time.
Instead, the 2 versus 2 issues.
However, there are more third parties in World Tour than there are in ranked.
Lasagna coins.
Damn, bro.
Lasagna coin.
He was worried for a second.
Really felt like they had the edge in that fight. They went ahead. They went 3 versus 2, and then they just didn't ride home that advantage.
Lasagna's on 2. Everyone else is on 3
They
right
need
now.
to get that pick, follow it up with either
They're
moving
going
the vault
A or C.
just collapsing on the 2 members.
like
of
they're going
Nightmare
A.
left back up. It's insane.
Looks like they're going
to see
C.
that they
What's
didn't
going on
get
here?
that pick, but
That's what Nightmare have been doing. You
Oh.
they get that pick
Oh, that was a bad choice.
Maybe it's nerves, maybe it's
Oh,
aura
that's
from Nightmare,
so-
maybe it's a good
That
pick.
is
I say that, but Uni,
unfortunate
once
for
again,
Nightmare.
he
Holy
vaults
crap.
it and has to bail himself out this time with that vanishing bomb. But that
Why
means
did they
Okay.
go C?
before they're engaged. So
I
they
don't
have to be very
know.
smart about
Well,
this, and
they
don't
were
get
thinking,
flooded
like, where would
despite
they
the winning
spawn
that
it? They
vault fight.
picked wrong.
Second time again, winched but not down. Manages to survive. Lasagna though picking up the final hit with that repeater. Not often you see that.
Oh!
King Fu Gremlin finishes him off, and it's only Dan
Holy
left, the light
shit.
here, who has plugged the box
Damn.
despite the ensuing fight. That is not something you often see in the Western meta. They really backed themselves there, but Nightmare getting the easy steal in return.
Yeah, and Bao just hanging on and getting that res. He did get that stop, bought his team
Yep.
a little bit of time, but overall, Nightmare's going to be able to get that flip and win
One
these
coins.
fights. We need to see
coins.
a little bit more teamwork collapsing on the pick.
King
that
Fu.
they get. Nightmare's just doing a phenomenal job at
Which, I mean,
recuperating.
yeah,
Now
at this
despite
point in the
being
game,
rated-
yeah, you
the
can
M11.
start using them
Gonna
or
be
what.
shooting at that range. Uni's known for
Yeah.
his recoil control. Known
When it
for
comes
that
to a
weapon
win or
as
a
well. I mean,
loss,
it's just fantastic to see.
If
but
you're using
King
it on the
Fu
first
gonna eat an
cash out,
RPG as Nightmare
that's
rotates
the
out. I
problem.
don't think they want to take a big
For
fight
sure.
right now if they don't have to on the low ground.
Because honestly, if it was the first cash out, he probably would have just reset his whole team there, but he chose to res.
Sometimes Uni just
Yeah.
wants to take a fight on Dan Bao and vice versa. King
They're
Fu
going
does not know what
aggro
that
here.
is.
Oh my
That
goodness!
is Gremlin and the
Wow.
operating as a twosome. Once again, Uni wins his one against the light, and they are
Crazy
absolutely
shots.
dipping King Zero right now. Pulling that box out into the open with only about 40
I think Nightmare
seconds
gets
left.
this, man. I'm not gonna lie.
As good as done. They just need to hold on against the... There is time. They're going to be ready for this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just gonna skip through it because Group C won by Nightmare.
that was so good from them.
All right, there it is.
Very easily one of the best teams out there. I can tell. 4 minutes.
Biggest org in this game? Gen G.
Oh yeah.
Gen G is the biggest org.
Hopefully they're in the next game.
Finals. What?
Hopefully they're in the next round.
Formerly known as No Hours.
There you go, Gen G. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm going for Space Station Gaming, bro. I'm a grad fan, man. I'm a grad fan. Who won? Shit. It was Envy. I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean?
I think Envy definitely won.
I don't know. I wasn't.
Hey, listen. After this
is Gen G
game,
Pacific
Liar.
or Asia?
Mate, go back in the stream. Go back in the stream.
But you're not wrong.
Potentially.
But we have Gen G, of course.
Luke.
The Takey Joe, Noliak, and
Is Gen G? What region is Gen G?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going for Space Station Gaming though. Fully on. I don't even have a second pick. SSG. I'm a grad fan.
You know very well all of these teams.
The games are awesome, bro. These games are awesome. In one of them, there was a double cash out. Somebody doubled it, and then there was 5 different steals in that single cash out. It was insane. But right now, I'm just trying to. There's SSG. Come on.
Cash out, and this is their chance to.
They don't have the best track record. That's not good.
Out the beast.
Wow.
FNE Sports.
Yeah.
SSG is my pick for this game.
Ready. They have the hours on
Lamp and Grad, bro. Ape Squad's a pretty cool team, but
SSG has to.
bro, SSG, like, you think the finals, you think SSG esports, you know?
Remember, we
Like,
beat a member of the SSG club in World Tour.
yeah, yeah, we did, but he was going dagger and he sucked. We did beat a member of the SSG clan in World Tour, but he sucked and he was going dagger. I don't know, like, if that kind of player can get into SSG clan, like, how hard is it for anybody, let's be honest. There's 100 members. Fortune Stadium!
He switched and was still bad.
Let's go! Dude, the last 3 rounds have been Sis Horizon, and we finally got a different map for cash out, dude. Oh my goodness, I'm actually so happy. Let's go! This is gonna be a good round. It's paused already.
We're watching the entire thing now.
I know. Yeah, I know. I only skip.
SSG.
I only skip if I know. Like last game, it was pretty obvious who was gonna win, so I skipped to the end so I could just get through it. And this game, it's just fucking stacked, bro.
Probably getting SSG TBH. If that guy got in.
I mean, we could all get an SSG.
SSG is.
You gotta play. You probably want to play the game more. I mean, I got like 16,000 kills. You gotta have some numbers on your account.
Pick-off visions as well. That is the finishing blow on TSM for this opening Vault fight, and they should get themselves moving very quickly and plugged in B. On the other side of things, it's Apes. Well, no, sorry, it's Space Station Gaming, of course. That are moving the box.
Space Station Gaming is purple.
TSM.
Are they gonna double it? No, no, they aren't. No, they aren't. Don't.
They are taking some resistance.
They're going all the way across on this zip line. Oh.
That's what we're seeing.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, they're going for
okay.
Here
we are.
Ooh. Lamp.
Eliminate Gen G. Eliminate. Oh my goodness, Lamp. Let's go.
Very effectively. You could see the hard left turn they made, planning to just go, you know what? We can engage.
Experience shooting T outweigh skill.
Oh, for sure.
bounce up on Genji.
I mean, experience shouldn't outweigh skill. It doesn't, because I have 16,000 kills and I get shit on by people with 3,000.
I think you took like 20 damage in that hole.
Yeah, I mean, that was fantastic. Using the time to your advantage. I mean,
it's all confidence and skill. Let's be honest. You could have 1,000 kills and all the confidence in the world, all the skill in the world, and beat somebody with 60,000 kills.
I have 2K, I think.
It does. Like, experience adds to some of it, right? Experience will add to some of it. You will know the maps better, and some of the things, your movement and stuff will be better. But yeah.
Can you have 2 cash outs at the same time?
Yeah.
They might be able to do this. We see the reds coming out from Krieger Blue. Manda gets back. I mean, Krieger Blue follows up with the kill on Apollo. 1 versus 2.
Oh,
Arco
1v1.
1 versus 1.
He's definitely gonna get him.
He's at a very low HP.
But what if
chasing
very
no
low.
idea how low Arco is.
Oh, he's done for. Why did he push that?
For Ape Squad, who now only have
I'm
about
so
20 seconds left to
confused.
defend their cash out. No one near them. Space Station in the meantime.
Genji.
Genji, yet again.
We didn't even have
SSG
time to
has
look at
1
that
cash.
It was just so quick. SSG
It's good.
with an amazing defense. 1 minute left on their
That's
cash
2
out.
team
Looks like Ape
wipes.
Squad's gonna be locking
1
this
for
one
Ape
down.
Squad,
No
1 for
opportunity to get it
SSG.
They're just sipping their cocktails.
If you're a fast learner,
Bananas
yeah,
and
man. I
coconuts.
mean,
Very fitting for them.
Yeah.
people come from
Very
COD to play the
relaxing
finals,
side
you know,
of the
like,
map over
and they're
here.
crazy
If you can manage to defend
because it's
it,
almost
and
all
also
hit scan.
excellently. So Ape Squad and Space Station Gaming again. The
It's
two
different
North
health
American
bars,
sides
right? But
stepping up here. No, that's not true. Ape Squad, of course.
similar
Of course, the European side. Come on. Yes.
FPS shooters, you know, if you're an FPS
But
player,
I thought they might be looking for a third party with that 30 seconds left.
it's
but they're
easy
gonna
to be
use
good
that
at the
time to rotate
finals.
that ball
Sometimes
over to the next
I will
keep
get
the
mad
match
and
moving
say,
forward. Maybe
he has
just
1,000
maybe
kills.
it might get
How is
evened
he
out,
that
but
good?
overall, SSG locking it
It
down.
could
It's
be
gonna
an
a
alt.
crazy fight. Someone is on the box though, but they get beamed down.
It could
Nolly
be.
gets taken out from
He's
above
just played
on
other
Genji,
games
but
similar
now
to this, and
it
that's
looks like
something that I've
TSM
had
going
to
in for a big
realize.
fight. They do get a
Oh,
situation
damn.
None of
and Ape
SSG's
Squad
players have
looking
died
pretty good
yet.
right now.
To be expected,
They come up against whether it's
my good
I
sir.
mean, it's pretty much always been TSM at this point. They're winning a lot of fights against TSM. Let's see how they stack up against the rest of the lot. Maybe if we can get to that point, it could be a situation where Space Station just avoid Ape Squad for the entirety of the match. But we can get the box started over here on C.
One day I'm gonna sneeze and my lungs are gonna explode.
What's Genji up to? That's my question. They're definitely chasing the game here.
Genji
No
is
money
being
to them.
like nothing has happened.
TSM and Genji are getting wiped by Ape Squad and SSG, bro. Like,
Yeah, but look how much money Genji has.
Genji has 0. Oh my.
That means no kills?
Actually done no kills, no
nothing.
open cash boxes, no like vaults, no trying to steal, nothing, bro. They're getting
they can't do
absolutely.
anything.
Like, you think TSM is getting shit on? Genji, bro. Look at
They
Genji.
haven't even killed anyone. They just got
Genji
swept.
is getting
like look at this.
cooked.
They don't work as a
Genji
team.
is
That's
getting
their
cooked.
problem.
Getting the kills as well is only normal.
Okay,
It's
they
a third
just got a
party.
kill, okay.
It's a third party.
TSM.
And look at
With
this.
the
They
third
just got
party, and
swept.
just when Genji thought
It's
they were
like-
having
it's
a
so
moment to
bad.
claw their way back into this game, the third
But
party of
that's
TSM will
Space
steal
Station
this
Gaming's
right under the
first wipe
Ooh,
due
they're
to
done.
a third party. You know, TSM and Genji, they realize they can't do anything by themselves. They have to work together, faking a third party to kill all of Space Station Gaming. Space Station Gaming cannot be taken down by a single team. It has to be 2.
Yeah.
They're absolutely
Tell me you're goated without
crazy.
telling me you're goated.
Yeah, like they got Aura, bro.
Revolver
is an interesting choice. I mean, I've seen it. It's been in past games. I've been seeing FCAR, Revolver, and Repeater Rifle. Oh, there's an AK on Genji though.
I was not expecting Ape Squad to do this.
Genji getting plenty of kills.
But hey,
The last alive on the side of Ape
even
Squad,
with
though,
this
Genji's
cash
got a lot
out,
to do here.
Space Station Gaming is still in second place. What does that tell you?
Can
They're goated!
He just needs a good win, and he does it. That is huge.
And they just keep getting third party. There's 3 teams on this cash out as well. Insanity. Another kill for Grad. Grad is crazy.
obviously got
Let's
caught out in
go!
that mid-fight, but Mana just knew he had
Oh,
to
and
lock down.
Robust. There was another
On the other
M11
side of the
last
map, just
round.
chilling, gonna take their
What
money.
was it?
Yeah, Space Station Gaming not doing
Envy?
enough to
No,
protect that
not
winch.
Envy. Which was
Didn't
it?
know
Well, the
position
last
of Mandel. Maybe a Goon would have stopped him, but
Group
either way,
C
that puts them in
had an
the
M11 on their
second
team.
place
Really?
with
The winners
another
of
team
Group C.
close
Who
behind.
won last?
That being said, it's
Alliance.
really only
Alliance?
GG
No.
and Ape Squad that would
Alliance
say
had
like
it in the
double in
cash out
final,
round, but in the
it's
final
not as
round,
chaotic
there
as
was
some
a
matchups we see. A lot of
M11
decisions
on the
being
team
made
that
here
won,
between all the
and
teams.
he was
King
Go
Zone
for 6, go for
versus.
5.
yeah, it's King
You
Zone
maybe
versus
try and
another
lock an
team,
objective.
popular team. I can't even
Ape
remember.
Squad
I don't know
have
why I'm drawing a
control
blank.
We're not
of the
going
whole
back
affair.
to
It looks
look.
like they're
We're
actually
getting this
positioning
now.
themselves
Come on.
on B to
I can go
block
back to
Hospital.
look on the stream.
But meanwhile,
No,
this
we're
fight over
just
6
staying here.
will begin as Space Station Gaming look to dive on Genji.
Yeah, and that hole
Main
broken
guard,
up. It's going to be a jump pad RPG from
King
Genji.
Zone.
Will they find the advantage here? But Grad getting some amazing shots in the back. Takes out 2 of them.
You see
It's just gonna be
Hugo
one
M11.
We don't even have to
coming in
react.
deny
We don't have
SSG
to
spot.
react.
And
Grad
down
is
1 bar.
crazy.
Will they collapse in on this very, very hurt Grad?
That was Ape Squad taking shots at Space Station Gaming during that
Dude,
fight. maybe
Nightmare.
hoping to get
Nah, Nightmare. Nightmare had an
Bro,
M11 on
Nightmare.
them.
Holy.
Aware of the fact that
Nightmare had an M11 on their team.
Why did, dude, that was the team
Why
we
did
were
they-
going for.
Yeah,
Why did it
I
take
don't
so
know. It
long?
just drew blank, you know. It's just it happens, man. It happens.
Full engage, miss which that could be costly.
Oh,
for Lab
Space
as they
Station in
lose health
second,
the process
in
as
third.
well. Ape
Sorry,
Squad
what?
holding
Oh,
firm.
no.
In goes Manda, but he gets melted.
That's not
by
good.
Lab, and it's a 3 versus 2.
TSM.
Almost down goes Krieger Blue, but he wins the fight against Grad. 2 versus 2, and he gets his no, he doesn't get his teammate up. Where is that defib from Krieger Blue? There it is, back to a 3 versus 3, Sensoya.
And there goes Red Fox.
Oh!
Will it respawn? It's going to be coming back to this hospital area on Izzle, but finds
Nice.
Let's go!
Normalize going to be the last one left. He knows he has to get the
Get
plug.
the plug.
His teammates calling out, we just need to make sure this goes in, because that's exactly what they're looking for. Over on the other side of the
Yeah,
map,
Nightmare
it
had an
looks like
M11
Genji's
in
making
the
their
in the
approach
final
on
round, and
TSM,
they won.
And this is not what Ape Squad wants. They're going to have to spawn back in. Maybe
Let's go, Nightmare!
Steel's
That's a
going
great
out.
steal.
Okay,
And that's a
lamp
great
coins.
line of sight, the barricades, the goo, everything, but a jump pad below that point on that drop, and there goes Argo.
Grad might.
Argo
I
getting
don't
taken
think-
out.
I don't think Grad's gonna
Take
coin.
Joe.
His body's
Looks like a
on the
1v1
cash out. They
situation.
just have to get
Apollo
this
versus
res.
Takey Joe.
Yeah,
He's gonna
they
win
also
a
have
little bit of a
defib,
lull in
so
the
you
fight,
might
trying to
use
find
that.
those resets with
Alliance is
Apollo.
FR
I mean,
winning.
he doesn't have to push,
Yeah,
like you said.
no, I don't-
Alliance
they
lost.
defib. They
That's called
defib.
defense.
Light versus
No
light.
spoilers,
It does
please.
Look as though Genji have managed to find an situation where
They're
they
in
can
the
get a player
they're in
up,
the
but
phase
TSM
2
have all point
bracket,
back in afar.
losers bracket
2
right now.
versus 3 in about
I don't know
10
what's
seconds,
gonna
so he's trying
happen,
to get
but
the steal
those
going.
games I'm
Down
definitely gonna
goes
skip
that
through
goon.
unless there's
He attempts to
teams
steal
that I
it out
actually
from
want to
Kaplan.
watch,
Everyone on Genji up. He has
just
a
to
stuck
see
the
who
steal
goes
through the
back
drop,
in,
and then
who
I
gets
don't
to
know
day
about
now the
that
kills
day
come out
2.
for TSM on the defense. They look like they're
I just wanna
securing
see who
themselves
gets to day
that
2 in
secure
those
second place.
ones.
However,
not
right
spoiling.
now on the far
Okay, you're
side,
good.
Space Station Gaming have about 45 seconds to hold firm and
Come
put
on,
themselves in spot with
SSG.
TSM.
Yeah, I mean, SSG worked
SSG
hard
just
to get
has
this
to
I
hold
log.
just saw some
All
of
they
their
need to do, but
gameplay.
Red Fox is sitting over in that corner. He's waiting for his team to respawn. This could actually be exactly what Ape Squad needs. I mean, TSM's coming over to grief.
Ape
Or
Squad was
target,
up, dude.
Target
Fuck!
SSG.
TSM
Supposed to be Ape Squad
Don't
and
grief.
SSG.
Red Fox's team, Ape Squad, gonna be making their approach. This
Genji
could be
is
a
doing
beautiful
so
third party.
Do
bad,
not
bro.
want to face Space Station in that final three.
They're
final
not
three
having
versus
Yo,
five.
fun.
They can avoid it. If they
SSG,
steal
what are
here,
we?
then it
Why
could
do
be
I
up
always
to
see
Ape
this,
Squad.
man?
We don't know whether Space Station
Oh,
have an
yeah,
eye
they-
on this
never
steal
mind.
close enough. They have to deal with so many bodies.
So
Look at
many
it.
people.
Bouncing. Everyone's just bouncing
Just
off
gotta
this. Colours
defend the
on
cash
line.
out.
7 seconds. It's
Genji
gonna
is
be
stealing.
denied by Lab.
Yes!
Denying the steal.
Nice.
SSG takes the win. I knew it. I had no doubt.
American supremacy
I had no doubt.
rises as 2 American squads
That's TSM
in a
versus
3 versus 3.
SSG. Here we go.
And I can't
Wow.
With the
Well, no.
least
I want to
amount of
see.
power.
I want to see Genji's stats.
RD. We're trying to get
Oh,
2 and 10, 4 and
2
8.
and 10.
But Grad with the 10 and 4, 7 assists. They all got
6 and
pluses.
3, 8 and
Holy
4.
crap.
Wow.
They were absolutely dominating.
TSM though. TSM.
Until hours ago.
TSM, but they didn't do good. They didn't do as good as SSG. I'm sticking with my pick.
Wow.
just break.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Favorite man.
Yo, wait, are they talking to Genji right now?
Crowd, give it up for
Yeah.
The
Hey,
I
love,
see them. Hopefully
love
they're gonna be able to
from
move
the
to
stream, bro. Good try, Gen G. No hate. You guys did as good as you could have. You're in phase 2. Good luck out there. Oh,
Three, we finally got
here
one
we
on the
go.
mainstream.
TSM versus SSG.
I didn't get a chance to put out my predictions.
My
for this
prediction
group,
is
but
SSG.
TSM
Low
had that
key.
might have been dependent on SSG losing.
Kind of
the
want that
cash out,
TSM
though, so
jump pad.
This was like a really even battle that we might have ahead.
I mean, we saw SSG struggle, but finally clutch things out in that final moments, getting that separate plug. But now TSM just going to be up on this high ground, getting ready to posture up and look at
SSG did good,
SSG just playing
but
quiet game.
that last cash
Gonna
out, more than half of it was
RPG
given
up
to
on this
them.
high ground, but this invis bomb going to be the sound cue that TSM needs as well.
Lamp just popping into existence there, and Apollo.
Oh!
The number of guns trained in his direction.
Oh!
Grave Lamp.
Oh!
As well, and now
Oh! Oh shit!
normalizing that, but
Absolutely deleted.
cold comfort as
Brad,
a very quick
have my
opening vault fight
kids.
goes away of
Have my kids. Ain't no way, bro. Did he kill all of them?
No, he got an assist on the second guy there.
Okay, that would have been insane. He's playing a quick cash. He's playing in casuals. Holy crap.
Get started on a
Alright, here we go.
very smartly
Grad.
here. We see the beginnings of a bit of a spawn trap as they try to force a spawn out into the open. Now they can defend from Sector 5 instead of Sector 6. Watching these crosses. Now TSM, have they done their homework? Do they have enough tools, enough ways to cross this divide?
Yeah, exactly. That goo gonna be blocking up, but there's
SSG's got it plugged and they're blocking the spawn. They know exactly where they're coming from.
a lot of time, almost 30 seconds down.
That's all you gotta learn. That's all you gotta learn. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Yeah.
Arco, bro. Yo, they just got fucking
Wow, that was
destroyed.
almost very good from TSM.
That's why you
Almost
hold
very good. A lot
that.
of damage dealt by Arco during the course of that,
Holy
but SSG
shit,
dived
bro.
down onto the core of TSM. Just far too effective, and we'll get to see now the second attempt here. Of course,
That is
So
just
like,
elite
what-
ball knowledge.
exactly what the
spawn.
what the announcer
And
was
then
saying, what
ideally
the
try and force them
commentator was
so
saying.
it's-
Arco,
yep, they managed it.
he
So
was
that is-
he
this
was
is now one of the
definitely getting
hardest spawns
quite a lot of
to
damage there.
try and
Oh,
get
yeah.
through
He
in the
didn't
game. TSM
stick
have
to
their
one
work cut
single
out for them.
player.
They
Didn't
only
get
have
that
about 50
kill.
seconds to solve
No,
this
he
puzzle.
didn't, yeah.
Yeah, and this is going to be very difficult. Like you
I
said,
agree
there's
fully.
only a few ways
If he
a
got
lot
a
of teams try and
single
just
kill there,
game
maybe
out
on the
all way
medium.
across, but now Lamp's going to be dropping
Yeah.
down. Maybe
Oh my
putting a little
goodness,
bit too much
Lamp.
pressure on them, and he's gonna be taking
Lamp is still
Lamp
alive.
won.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that aim is
He is the
incredible.
fanatic.
With that
Oh,
it's fantastic.
damn.
Does also find the
Bro.
shot on Apollo as well.
Wow, the individual
Rad.
skill really bailing them out of
Wait,
that. Normalize
what
just
is
taking
happening?
a moment, maybe to chat to his teammates after that. That was a very close to a
Holy
misstep
shit.
from Space Station Gaming on
Holy
that
shit.
defense, but they did recover well. Like I said,
Grad,
due to that
bro.
individual star power.
These guys are
mainly from
crazy, man.
Yeah, that
Absolutely
Brad,
destroying people. Oh my goodness.
Brad is my goat.
Amazing for TSM, but unfortunately, Grad just like popping off on that high ground.
Bro, the Grad blaze is
I wish I had
crazy.
liquor right now.
In the middle of that.
I'd
So,
like to.
very impressed by Grad holding the high ground. It worked out for them.
Except
Visions
I
is
work
a bit
tomorrow.
separated from his team. Nope, they
I
do
also
regroup
work
and
tomorrow.
tap.
This
It is
fucking
actually
sucks,
available
man.
to Space Station
Fucking
Gaming.
hate
Yeah,
working
we-
Saturdays.
As it would give away the position inside.
Just want like a
Instead
weekend
decides to
off, you know? That's what I'm
surge
waiting
I
to
got
the
a
for.
top of this
10
tower.
out of
This is still a
10
good
if you want.
position though for TSM to hold from.
My
And I think
boss
Space
won't
Station
hire
Gaming,
another person.
They're just sort of wondering
like,
how they're going to approach
yeah,
this
but like
defense
we need
of
another
the
guy
vault
because
from
there's
TSM.
sports that
And
these
look
kids
at
got to
Grad
go
just
to, and then I'm
getting
stuck
caught
with
out
every
so
single
separated from
Saturday
his
shift.
team, but he
I don't really want to do that.
He loves normalizing Lamp, kind of controlling the map, controlling the damage output for their team, kind of eating it all up, while just Grad it just does so much damage, dishing
Eat it
out
up.
in the back.
Grad looking for maybe a solo play here with that invis bomb.
Slow gameplay here on this vault.
And Lap now decides
That's fine, though.
the time has come. They swing that door open, find themselves.
The
glitch
time
barrel,
has
which
come.
is fantastic.
SSG is up by
Oh
so
my
much.
goodness, bro.
Grad cleans up with
This
back
is just
absolutely
child's
fantastic.
play for them,
Pizza
bro.
maneuver From Space
Lamp.
Station Gaming, I love to see.
This is
a replay of
child's
that one if we
play.
have it, 'cause
Lamp.
boy, oh
They're
boy,
not
did they
having
do that.
any issues.
Lamp.
These fights
Lamp
are
is
explosive in SSG's favor. There was a little bit of a hiccup, like we said, on that first.
Yeah, a hiccup. They
fight,
still
but
team
They
wiped.
seem to have cleaned things up after Normalize kind of took a rest. And looking back at this, look at this explosive winch. He's going to be using that melee to finish things
Oh
off
my
and just taking out
goodness.
Visions and Arco Grad just always there, always there.
Everyone on SSG got maximum value from whatever they had in their hands at that given moment. Like, not a single shot missed, not a single gadget misplaced. That's how you win team fights soundly, especially with TSM holding a good defensive ground there.
This is insane, bro.
Over and plugged by SSG there. Deciding to scout out, work out how they're going to defend this. I feel like this cash box doesn't appear that often, and they will have their strap for it. Fortuna very...
Lamp has an elimination streak of 4 in a final round of the Grand Majors, bro.
Has SSG got swept yet this this game against them? Like,
No.
I don't think
They haven't been able to. It's been like one guy alive. That's it. That was the hiccup they're talking about. But they still team wiped, and then there was only one guy alive because they traded.
The mantles are silent, however, so even if you're crouching, mantling, those are like the two quiet things. They did catch them, but no winch in sight. We saw the medium kind of out. SSG's just gone.
Is it fine to drink Twisted as a straight male?
They've already bought themselves about half the time
What?
on that cash out.
Is it fine to drink
good
Twisted
alone? And of course, it's being a fantastic cash out that you can delay.
Me
so many
personally,
layers on.
I'd say just
Two of
drink
those
whatever
layers
you
already
want.
chewed through though. As
That's
TSM
my take
force
on
out that
things.
C4.
No.
Another layer
But
down,
chat's saying no.
On the ground floor at this point, so it's all about the gun skill, and maybe TSM forcing the point, bringing Space Station Gaming into a position of power.
I don't know.
And we're going to be dropping down. The glitch comes out, but nothing really happens.
I don't think Twisted Tea is the. If you're starting out the night with Twisted Tea,
also being taken out. Apollo drops as well.
I don't know, man. Oh, that's the first.
It looks like TSM has a great
TSM might have the upper hand on this.
to take out Lamp.
I don't know, I'm just having like
isolated.
Twisted
Lamp
as
finds
just
that
like a
1v1
relax.
and
That's the
almost,
first wipe
almost.
for TSM.
No,
TSM
We
wipes.
know that Lamp has that
Ooh,
clutch potential
unfortunate.
in him, but Arco as well. Very talented, like, wins that 1 versus 1. Definitely favored as TSM as a team did some
Shit.
excellent work. To
My
bring it down
phone's
to
about to
3v1
die,
in
bro.
the midst of things. And yes, they get that steal, they get the
I
second
keep forgetting to
box.
get the cord.
And we have a game on our hands, Sanso.
Yeah, exactly. I thought SSG was just looking so strong. I didn't expect him to drop a box, honestly. But
After
it looks
this.
like TSM's getting a little bit of a revival here and coming swinging
Last
back
cash out.
in this match on Fortune Stadium.
Lucky.
We're going to see SSG taking control of Vault 3. Typically,
Virtually
they
the same spot that Vault 2 was in, interestingly. And it means that, yeah, they've
Virtually.
managed to get a decent spawn their play again in the same spot, defending the high ground. But this time TSM also have high ground, and we've got a bit of a battle across the building. Sector 1 looking across to SSG's location, and all of the... this building isn't doing so
The
hot, though.
destruction.
All of the radio antennas go down.
It's
Maybe
fucking
CNS
them
involved
over.
there. Don't want any broadcasts that they aren't part of. And the box is in the hands of Normalized for the time being, but they need to get a clean route across, and TSM are kind of screening all the available objectives as it stands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, SSG knows and has played.
They
this
could go
situation
left.
time
They
and time
could go
again.
left
Cash outs
to see.
at the backs of TSM. They're just going to play slow, force them in. They want to take an advantage fight. This
Or D.
game is just so explosive, and the small, minute advantages, especially if your team is together, as these pros are, it just swings the fight in their favor just heavily, and teams are able to snowball this fight. But Normalized maybe looking for a little bit of a gateway pad, but gonna opt to pick it up himself and just wait again.
And you may think that that little
And pushed.
duel between the lights across the buildings feels a little bit meaningless, but if one of them can land a little triple burst headshot or something, it puts the other team so far back on the pace here. No matters for this engage, but as it stands, very even. This building may be a little bit unusual. This is not what Apollo was expecting to see when he got up to the top. Destruction, the dynamism of the game rearing its head.
Man, this
Look
is
at it,
slow.
PlayStation Gaming, they're saying, come get it.
Yeah, come get the money and we'll just pounce on you. RPG, everything, they're ready to collapse. But Arco just getting ready to position for the play behind him. But Lamp finds a winch, the counter winch comes
Yeah.
Can we find
Oh, a headshot. Oh!
Normalized, what a big damage. And now the fight swings in the favor of TSM.
Visions.
TSM needs to find
Oh, and that's their
something to clean up
medium.
the ground.
Oh.
Visions with the repeater. He's gained a bit of notoriety behind closed doors recently.
Damn,
You can see
bro.
why that headshot
It's
was
all falling
by
apart.
Arco.
We
Finishes
glazed
Brad,
them
and that
too
should
hard.
Spell curtains for Space Station, who have to lick their wounds, get their team back up. TSM managing to nab that third cash box. They will take it to
TSM
C.
just needed a little bit of a
They have
warm-up.
to get straight back on the defense, though, as Space Station Gaming. They don't have a zip line to work with. Very smartly taken out by TSM on their approach to this objective.
And now this basically seems like a very similar situation as to last point. It's just like a spawn camp essentially, but instead of that, they got reset over across that void. And we need a strong. There's no defense. They're not defending it.
They're allowing it. They wanted to play. They wanted to fall back. It seemed that was a conscious decision by TSM.
Yeah.
Maybe they're feeling as though those kinds of engagements are typically going.
What is happening?
They want to instead just hold the high ground.
Are they like having a team meeting down there or some shit?
Take an unfair fight on this building rather than try and play the long-range poke game.
Yeah, just sitting up on this high ground, invis pass. Getting up, finishing him off, but Apollo.
Oh!
Arco at 1 HP.
Arco 1 HP.
He has the head glitch advantage, and the revolver.
What is happening? What the? Yo! He was 1 HP. He was 1 HP.
And 3 bullets too, and that came down to basically missing shots, reloading. What a clutch.
Ain't no way, bro.
Arco coming up huge there. Space Station Gaming looked like a steamroller for a moment.
I thought for sure SSG had that, bro. What the hell?
All the best lights around.
Yeah, honestly, it's looking pretty good for TSM. Only 30 seconds left. This is a clinical situation.
Clinical error.
Time and time again. They basically only need to
going
get
revolver there.
SSG's gonna go in,
it went well for most of the game, but kind of through there. He was one shot, meleeable.
Sure they have a great line of sight on it, but SSG's on it, holding it and riding it, but they do fall off, and it looks like TSM's gonna secure this. Lance on it. I don't think there's any time. He has to hop off. And TSM gets it.
No time. Arco, the last one alive. TSM in.
Damn, bro.
To follow glitches. If you can just basically run across these.
Next game.
Just,
Come on, SSG.
This is best of 3.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
SSG still got another chance.
Than one with a cathedral. I suppose Monaco also has a cathedral.
Yeah.
That might be a good. In fact, that is a really good map for gargoyling as well.
Yeah.
There's a theme there.
This is the first Bernal game.
Gaming, they've managed to find themselves a glitch barrel, which is quite nice for the early engagement. But they don't know where TSM is just yet. They've got a vague notion.
Did we change weapons?
Direction. Apollo closing the gap quite quickly. He wants to get an early win share.
Yeah, and we're going to be going in, dropping.
Normalize is now going CB repeater instead of revolver.
Whoa! Gonna just take out Lamp and normal.
Damn! What the hell, man?
Massive explosion.
They're riding the high of the last map. That felt
That's
more
insane.
Like momentum than anything else.
SSG is just down.
Yeah, Space Station Gaming.
For the
They
count.
need to recover quickly. They can't let it tapped, and we can expect the gateway to come up.
All right.
To ferry this over very soon.
Vault wasn't even
You know what?
tapped there.
If there was any other time to die, that would be the time. Okay?
Oh, for sure.
They're fine.
I remember saying that a lot when we were starting this game. Like, hey, if you die on the cash box, that's the best time to die.
Pretty well. An RPG may come out. Lamp is looking for
Like
something.
if you die before the vault is even open, that's fine. But if you die when you're defending your cash box in the very last moment, that's not a good point.
That winch perfectly lines up for those headshots.
I think Arco wasn't banking on his teammates throwing that goo. He wanted to pincer on the heavy.
I think Arco is gonna. No, they're gonna.
Oh, they're gonna get the steal for sure. Come on.
From Apollo and Visions, and that just little bit of disconnect between the 3 players of TSM has cost them that fight, and an early steal here for Station Gaming as Apollo.
They didn't get the steal.
Allow his team to reset via coins.
Yeah, Normalize finally getting that steal.
Okay, they're gonna get this. They're gonna get the steal.
They're coining. They're coining.
Hear some footsteps off.
Arco coins.
Because they're rotating back in. TSM
They both coin.
Looking to find this
Vision
high
coin.
ground or regroup it together. Because Arco's still a little bit far away.
He's got a gateway above the cash out.
Their time.
Yeah.
Grabbing high ground. It's sort of a theme now for TSM. No matter what, they want to try and find that ground. And this is a decent building to approach from. It's one that Space Station Gaming have conceded willingly. They're actually playing very close to the cash out with about 40 seconds left on that timer. The invis engage is not as fruitful as TSM might have hoped, but they do spy an RPG opportunity. Doesn't quite do the damage, unfortunately. Down comes the dome, and in return, there's the winch. Who wins that minigame? The heavy 1 versus 1. Not going either way, but
Holy
takes
crap.
out Visions in the process. That is a
nice.
defib down, the medium loss on the side of Apollo spent
One Arco. Yes!
Nice.
Space Station settle somewhat after a ropey end to that last map, and they get themselves started on Bernal with the first catch out.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a scrappy pick, but now, I mean, this is the
Okay, they get it.
TSM moving to
Next
the
vault.
Next vault.
Energy in the tank is something that's worth talking
All
about,
right.
because ideally TSM really do just
Holy
want
shit.
to win here and now.
You know how much I had to avoid any finals videos, anything today? And you know how much I'm going to have to avoid tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like, just to not know what happens. Avoid all my DMs, avoid everything. Like, not talk to anybody about it. Like,
well, the easiest route through at this point today too.
Just all because it's at 3 a.m., bro.
What's going on there? But luckily,
And I work tomorrow. I would be watching it live. I would, trust me, I'd be watching it live if I could.
Oh, Luke, you know what? I would do it overnight but like,
Nah, let's wait.
They are safe in cover for now.
We both got work tomorrow.
I got work at 8:45.
Yeah. Like, I could technically overnight tonight, but nice.
When do you gotta work?
I gotta work at 8, but I did wake up late today,
It looks like
so.
things even up as Normalize gets the res and both teams look for a reset.
Full reset as both reses come through, and now the question is, can they get another pick?
Medium down! 2 down!
Flank from Grad around that goo, but Arco
Lamp.
does exactly the same thing on the other side. 1 versus 1. This is a lamp. Scrambling and
What the hell, man?
Again! What could this man not do?
Arco just got a 3-piece.
I mean, put this guy's back against the wall and he will claw his way out.
Damn.
Insane. You do not want to back him into a corner. That is what we're learning. He's stepped up. He's improved. Like, you know, this was just a player with raw skill, it felt like, back at the close qualifiers. Now he knows the game.
Yeah.
There is something to be feared about this man. My prediction for
Holy
once is
shit, bro.
I mean, now they're on the defense. Grad and SSG making their approach over, and they get spotted. They spot Grad out in the open as that gateway comes out.
I believe they're showing these first games. They will show
caught out by the gargoyle.
Yeah,
the bracket after these, and then phase 2 is the last part of the stream, where honestly I'll probably just be like looking over who is on to day 2. I won't be watching unless it comes to that one. I will be watching that one game where
Sorry, Luke, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm just talking. But I'll be watching the one game that I wrongly predicted who won, and I wanted them to win, so I do need to really watch their game, just to make sure they get through. Like SSG here, if they don't win, that's one of the games I'll be watching. Some of their games I'll probably just skip through them a bunch to like the last cash out, see who wins.
Yo, Luke, I'll do this again with you tomorrow.
Let's have a look at that C4 in the
Yeah.
moment.
I mean, I'll be live, you know,
Excellent.
at like 3 or 4.
I'm off at 4.
There's just incredible engagement.
I'll be live at
from
3 or
Space
4, and then
Station Gaming,
I'll
and now
update
they
you.
have, what, 40 seconds?
Okay.
I just,
to
you know,
defend this. TSM need to
I
turn
need
it
some
around.
time
We are going
to
for map
watch,
3,
and then I
but
also want
off
to play
by
the
his
game.
own.
Yeah.
Are they going to catch anyone off guard here? Arco looking to get that gateway engaged with 30 seconds left on the timer. They go all the way up to the top. Everyone fully committed here.
Let's see what happens here.
Fighting the delay. They're going to do this one at a time. Lamp being tasked with the first wave of delaying. Can he do enough? He's taken down.
Okay.
Yeah, SSG.
SSG, come on, SSG. Yes.
No. Great shot.
Nice.
Night, crazy shot. No. 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 It goes on. The game goes on.
TSM are not done yet.
This is the team of clutch right now. I mean, you have.
I mean, it's hard not to cheer for TSM because they actually started clutching up. Like they were getting shit on, and now
wow, Space Station
they're
Gaming
back.
gambling on a style of defense
Arco
that
is
can be
going
risky,
crazy.
where you
SSG is just
one at a time, but the
not
timer
falling apart, but
favors that kind of defense.
not doing as good as we saw them in the beginning.
It's just that TSM won those gunfights, and Space Station Gaming died a little too quickly.
And I love how as soon as they got glitched, they did not continue holding
Oh.
the box. They went to go get that damage and recognized that they had the opportunity to get some damage. Early fight wins, but now this fight breaks out.
Oh my goodness, Arco, bro. Arco is just crazy.
On the off angle this time instead of Grad, he does find a pick, but gets taken out himself. And Apollo 1v1ing versus
Nice.
All right, that's good.
Too much with those
Nice, Grad.
dancing around him.
They shouldn't be put
Quite
in
often we see
situations
the
like
light
that.
versus
They
the heavy,
should
and it's
be
just-
taking care of
Even
that
with
way
that health
quicker.
advantage, the light just has that quick reload. The dashes, it's so difficult to pin them down unless you have that winch.
Like, look at
obviously,
dude,
was
he
on
just
cooldown here.
gets beamed by Arco.
Then you're going to have a rough time. Grad coming out
Crazy.
there, putting the team to bed there. But cash out
Nice.
started.
Here we go.
This is an interesting building. There's lots of ways to play this. I wonder whether SSG will go for that drop the same as last time, or whether they'll hold the height. Right now, looks like the latter.
Yeah, and it looks like this is a pretty good point to hold the height, rotate around. You have
If SSG wins this,
position right here.
It's a round 3 toss-up for who moves on to day 2 right away, and who has to work really hard to get back up.
While invisible, of course, he had both the Vanishing Bomb and that cloak to do so. Maybe just sniffing out the opposition. Space Station getting very careful not to make any noise at the moment. Apollo trying to force the push here with a slightly longer than usual bait, but
what's
that
up?
does force
Sorry,
Lamp into
sorry, my bad. I thought, no, sorry, it's all good. I thought it was gonna be something, but no, it's not really.
Oh my goodness, okay. SSG really working together here. Nice. Good shit.
Wow, that should be it.
We'll just skip to when they respawn.
That should be it, really.
Yeah, I mean, we should have a round 3 right now. They just got screwed over by their spawn. It's random, but
wow. Manipulation in particular is amazing.
Incredible. SSG winning a game
And
without
then,
even
they can manipulate the spawns, so I'm pretty sure they did that.
Perfectly rehearsed spawn trap, and TSM simply do not have
SSG gets that one. That's 1 for SSG, 1 for TSM.
It's fireworks going off outside my house.
They do manage to grab his totem and bring it back, but in the meantime, Arco has been taken out as well.
Oh, I skipped a little too far. Okay, here we go.
Already gets the advantageous spawn, prepping.
Pretty even. We're pretty even right now. These teams are both going at it really hard.
Trying to stop it, but
Arco versus Grad.
Rotating directly towards that vault.
Oh, I see that 1v1.
Full invis bomb for TSM here, so they look to just maneuver and
shit.
As caught off guard as they might do.
I gotta go get my charger. I'll be right back. Update me.
Shots there from Vision now on the revolver. The R.357, and you see Apollo being taken out there. Grad in a position that they weren't expecting. That's a devastating loss early on. The heavy taken out. They do manage to grab his totem and bring it back, but in the meantime, Arco has been taken out as well. TSM on the back foot here, and here comes the RPG. That should seal the deal for Space Station Gaming. That's the way.
Yeah, I mean, they're just all in the corner. I mean, it's that flank from Grad, the positioning, just sitting on that corner was just so unexpected. It's kind of like hiding in plain sight, essentially. And just caught them off guard. Lamp came in, followed it up with a big RPG on their reset. They were all just huddled up, trying to make a plan, but couldn't escape the RPG from Lamp.
It was a good position from PlayStation Gaming. They got into the power locations a little bit earlier than TSM, who were forced to explore. And you never want to go wandering about in a building like that. You never know what might be lurking around the corner. So SSG getting started on their objective here in the museum side of the map. And C4 prepped in an interesting location there by Space Station, maybe preempting a certain type of engagement, and they do actually find Apollo on that approach.
Yo, Luke.
Already
Yeah.
through a lot of their HP.
My school's senior girls team is going to the semifinals of provincials.
Nice. I haven't heard any news about the senior boys.
Vision's the last one alive. I don't think he has the space or time to find the defib. Maybe
Or sorry, not semis.
the body block doesn't quite work out, but now Visions, or Apollo rather, back in an unenviable position. He really wishes he hadn't been brought back up, because now Space Station Gaming are just toying with him.
Whoa!
If he throws his dome down, he might be able to find
I was so confused there.
Lamp is also going to be looking for that
How's
res, I guess.
SSG
Not going to
doing?
drop down on that.
It's 1-1 for games. SSG versus TSM.
Now they're put on the back foot potentially.
Wait,
Everyone's back up
wait,
for
actually,
SSG.
Luke? Sorry,
TSM's
sorry, my bad.
for that reset,
Our school
and
actually,
Arco
yeah, my school is
trying to
actually
catch up on
in
that
the
positioning,
semifinals.
reconnaissance
Nice.
perhaps.
So close to some really embarrassing
So top
moments there for
4.
Space Station.
Nice.
They deliberately
Yeah, my
let
school's
Apollo
like 3rd in the
survive,
province
trying
for
to
senior
long
boys.
out that
Senior
spawn
boys,
time for
yeah.
his team, and then he
So
actually
we'll
turns
see
out
how
the
they
one.
do.
Brings it back to an even footing. At least
No,
TSM,
I'm
they don't
low-key
have to worry
cheering
about
for you
long respawn
guys.
time respawn. They get
Thanks.
more
You guys,
time.
well, you guys look
That's the
good.
team I
Hey,
coached,
about
and
30
they
seconds
won
left on it
zones
as they
in junior
Yeah, you
boys.
guys look good.
Hopefully.
Zipline is in
Oh, it's
no
volleyball.
position anymore. They've
Volleyball.
got to use that jump
Very
pass.
popular
And
sport for
unfortunately, they
around
can't master the
here.
movement, but luckily for
Yeah,
them, the
and
box
like
drops
it's
down to the
very
bottom floor with them.
competitive between our two
Yeah, and
schools.
SSG just
Yeah.
playing one by
But
one on
I
a
wouldn't
stall.
say
They
our
have
two
that
our
win in
school
hand, but
two schools.
looks like Lance
I
gonna be
mean,
using
for
earlier-
us, it's
early to
more
kill
like
vision, but
the
no
other
stall,
school,
no, C4 is gonna
Oh
be
my
knocked off.
the
They
other
do take out
Christian
Lance.
school
Now
in
we're
your
2v2, but they
town.
have the high ground. We're
Between
gonna be
us
seeing
and that
almost
school
the pick
for
coming out
rivalry.
Oh.
on to grab, but Normalize just gonna
Oh,
lock
he's
things down with
cooked.
that Revo, get that reset.
Both my sisters play volleyball.
SSG
I don't like
making
it.
it a little bit closer than it needs to be in both of those fights, it seems. And
Yeah, not everybody likes volleyball. But I loved
maybe give a little
volleyball
bit
when
of
I was in
respect to
school.
these
Yeah.
players
It
on
was
TSM. They certainly
awesome.
earned it over the course of this series.
One of
I
the
played
few
one-
times
I
that
played one season of volleyball, and that was grade 8, and we got second in our zones.
Of the game.
like
And here comes the stagger on the
INTRSD.
replay, the really
you should
swinging
watch
things
the
And then I never played
anime,
it.
the volleyball anime. It's really good. Even
Dude,
if you
it's
don't like
so
volleyball,
bad.
Reset, take that box and
you said bad?
capitalize on that
It's
damage.
bad.
Tap, they know that TSM are quite close by. They don't want to give away any of their locations.
It's
now.
only for people who understand. Like
And that red barrel, I was about to say RBG. That red barrel opens up the sight line.
I like it.
Move back.
Anyway,
Diving in quite
yeah.
deep. Grad on the follow-up.
Very competitive sport.
And the picture from Space
It's a
Station
very
is
team-centered sport. You can't do anything
Look
without
how
your
much
team.
damage the Lamb just
Just like
soaked
this
up. Brad
game,
just
you
playing
know,
the
like
off angle. You know, I'll just shoot you in the side. You're
in
looking at
these
my
competitive
big and
lobbies,
heavy,
it's
very strong,
you could not really do anything without your team.
Brad always there.
There have been 2 or 3 fights in this series where Space Station do look like the world beaters that they arguably once were. I would say, you know, it's kind of rotated between the different North American sides over the past half a year or so. And yeah,
Did you see
those are
Alliance
flashes
vs
of
TGM?
you cannot play any better than that.
Yeah, exactly. It's been
Yeah, so
who's the top team in
we haven't
NA,
gotten
and
there yet,
wants to prove
Robust.
that they are that right now.
Thanks for telling me
Still got a
Space
long road
Station
ahead of them,
Gaming
but
wins this.
could be the last cash out in this best of 3.
Sneaky movements here from
No, you're
TSM.
good, bro. I figured they would.
Oh.
I want them to win, you know? If you had said TS Alliance versus SSG, I would have been pissed. But I'm not pissed because now it's like my team wins, you know?
It's kind of tough.
I still want to see how they win, though.
Sometimes they do like to crouch walk very far away from the point versus right here when you're up close. But honestly, with Grad looming, he could be playing almost any off angle, just hiding, playing your time. Gonna mantle up to this upper floor most likely. But look at this, Grad regrouping with his team.
Oh, nice
C4
regroup.
set on the bottom floor there.
Just
drop a few floors at once. Although has that winch, of course, he can move it out of position. That would be really beneficial. They don't know what the C4 setup is, but if they do move it first, then that will work perfectly for them. The C4 does drop.
Do they know they're down there?
Now they can try and go for the engagement. That has them opened up in the middle of the building. Still no contact between either of these sides, but it's a powder keg.
They're stealing!
Yeah, here we go. We got the goo, the steel coming in full force, but the wind
It
is gonna be taking
stopped!
out Apollo. Lance pulling that up,
big.
the Shack 50. And
He's gone!
No clutch in sight, and
Let's
that
go!
GG.
That's it. Fantastic defense by Space.
Yo, what did I miss?
But I think we can say
SSG
they made it through.
Definitely wins this.
Despite
Yep,
all
Nice.
the
SSG wins.
victory
Let's
against
go.
the
They deserve that shit,
It
bro.
took them a bit. They stumbled, but
9-1 for Normalize.
Normalize gets 2 deaths, 1 death.
Nice. Yo, 0 objective score for TSM, bro! Look at that shit! That's insane! So clear that SSG was gonna win that.
Game 3 was one-sided.
But we really came together, and bro, that was so much fun, bro.
Let's go.
He's having fun, dude.
Yeah.
Not alone.
joined by Kelly here. To me,
Ooh. Wait, what is this?
Ooh.
Okay, so this is the phase 2 I was talking
Secret.
about, right?
I
You
think I got secret. I got secret.
Dude, this is hard because these are all really. I've watched all these guys play, and they all got third.
Oh.
Looks like I think.
Sorry, not secret. I'm taking secret off. No.
I was gonna say secret, but
no.
DRG looks like you started watching when we were watching
Yeah.
DRG. Fnatic did not bad.
I'm looking at Fnatic, and I'm like, ooh, that
Look,
could.
like I don't know, bro. Pulsar is also kind of goated.
Bro,
I want to go Team Secret because I like them the best, but
Team Secret's the most known esports, so yeah, Team Secret. I feel like
I don't know,
Team
man.
Secret, and then it goes Fnatic, and then Pulsar. Secret, I think. Yeah, Secret. Yeah, right here. Nice, alright. Nice.
There. Right at the beginning.
Yes, you really do not want to be
Team
on
Secret.
the receiving
Is that a
end
third
of the
person?
game. Here we
Yo!
are. Fnatic.
I like that!
Well, many flat tops in Banal.
Third person in the finals!
A lot of other maps, but these buildings
They just leaked that shit.
It is what it is, you know. And
No,
speaking
that
of
was
which, we're gonna see
the
Team Secret dive up the very
spectating
top
view.
here, up against Fnatic
Yeah, I know.
and the
I
damage
was-
being dealt
Yeah,
both
Secret
ways,
is,
but Rainkey, the
I
first
was
to fall here,
joking.
the iconic
Yeah,
fight
Team Secret
we
is
just
kinda,
witnessed.
just-
Now, as Nagos goes out as
Yeah,
well,
Team Secret, it's kinda,
fully intact
It's just
here as they
unfair.
wipe Fnatic,
Yeah, Team
taking
Secret's
Vault 2
kinda-
all the way over to cash out. Hey,
Yeah,
Checking
about that.
that EU versus EU 3 versus 3 at the very start as well, just letting them know who's boss.
I don't know
Oh, but
about
there
that.
was also APAC versus NA on the other side of the map. It was APAC. It took the
Very
dub.
true. DRG as well have a close look at the.
If I were the other
icon in the top
teams,
right of the
besides,
screen
like,
under Gigi.
DRG,
He's
I
on
would
charge and
probably try and
Secret good
contest
for that.
Secret.
That's
Secret is
Doug,
really
the
good,
coach
man.
of DRG subbing in for Relay Rice. Absolutely incredible. To
Team
see
Secret.
DRG running the charge and slam.
They're good.
This is
memories of close calls.
just
Memories of Ruby Labubu.
Pulsar,
Rubu never left.
another
What happened to
popular
Ruby
the
Labubu?
finals
Never
esports
did.
team.
He was
Ruby
so
Labubu
close.
didn't get
So
through
close, but so very far. Either way, we don't
the
hand
close
out tickets to
qualifiers, but
Major.
it was fun
We've seen
watching
some
him.
teams make a swift exit today. 07's in chat for 5 fears.
All right,
I guess it's
well,
pretty
looks
obvious
like
because they were
Fnatic
one of the
is about
first
make
ones
their
to
way
get
over,
their
but they're not the only
skins
ones to make their way over to
in
Team
game.
Secret. No, that's Pulsar Blue coming in for the third party. But Pulsar Blue and Fnatic, they have encountered one
Team
another.
Secret just
all
got
the way
out of
down
this
here at the bottom
chill.
Trentilla building. Brutal Logic goes out first, but Rez immediately with Nagos. This
I'm
looks
wondering
great
if
for
we
Fnatic.
watch
Pulsar Blue get wiped. Almost not even
these
a
cash out rounds
for them.
follow
But
all the way
let's not worry
through
about Team Secret holding high
because
ground
they're more
on the top of
entertaining
Trentilla's
and
Skip through the
skip
bit, though.
through the
Very
final
contested
rounds.
there, so we
No, the
see
final
Team
rounds are
Secret
more
defending
entertaining.
up here.
Wait, have they
I think
left
these
that
are more
zip
entertaining.
line
Those are
position?
just more
Maybe they have.
like
Oh, they're going to be dropping
because anything could happen in these, but you kind of know what's going to
Well
happen.
Team Secret, I'm noticing.
Interesting setup here, surprising. Even Ardy,
I'll skip through, like,
burst in through the bottom.
Skip
Parts.
through part of
Taking
this,
massive damage on that engagement, but he does survive with the help of his teammate, but no longer. OG wins that trade. Is coming out from Nigiri.
Damn.
We have the mediums up on both sides. Nigiri hits.
Damn.
He's at 3
Team Secret
Incredible
down.
stuff from Nigiri. Really coming up trumps for Fnatic, and stealing that box should be a formality.
B now over on the Salt Hotels, and for now, DRG is still at the high ground. Pulsar Blue, though, looks to make their way up. We know Hathaway is lethal with this ARN.
So
We're
far,
seeing
both
them
of my
trade up heights,
predictions.
different areas here. An interesting approach.
Yeah,
from
I'm
Pulsar
going
Blue.
Team
This
Secret and
has
Pulsar, but
done them dirty before, but looking to see
Team
Dozo
Secret
right
and
now,
DRG,
trying to use that
honestly.
charging slam to stop that steal. He does, but he's going to pay the price with his life. Hathaway gets the refrag there on the Sparrow.
Damn.
Lights, but Fnatic, they're now here to interfere. as
Fnatic
well.
interfering, bro.
Going through here up against DRG. Who is stealing? Is that Fnatic? Are
Pulsar
they
Blue.
going for the double? They've held
Fnatic
the
going for the
Fnatic.
double cash.
Wait a second, they're gonna
Oh!
do this. What is happening?
Oh!
Who stole that?
Yo!
From cash out A to B, and they get both.
Holy crap, what
in
a
the first wave of
clutch.
Cash outs. Unbelievable
Yo.
timing from them. They are utterly dominating here. I feel so sorry for Pulsar Blue, who did such a great job dismantling DRG there, and then they were nipped at the bud.
They just
Holy
let that
crap.
happen.
Fnatic is on
Actually
top right
wild
now,
to me.
bro.
I mean, what control. Here's Team Secret now. Vault 3, during all that chaos, they were uncontested in grabbing this vault and plugging it. They didn't necessarily
Holy
have to win any
shit.
vault fights. Oh, here comes Pulsar Blue. Seems that they're going to be the first ones to encounter Team Secret, but definitely.
EU sides here. The difference is in medium style particularly.
All right.
Nagos is like an incredible fragger. And
Nice shot.
Elix almost proudly not so. But we'll see that fight play out a few more times, certainly, over the course of this cash out. In the meantime, we have Team Secret defending on
Team
scene.
Secret,
Already
nice.
45 seconds down.
They have a
so
cash going.
Hathaway has the fourth vault. I'm going to take a little look at his perspective as he knows that Fnatic are lurking. The calls are coming from his teammates. They're all mingled in and out of each other. E actually picks up that box and
DRG
gets the plug over
plugs.
Pagoda.
Oh no.
And that gets things started. He needs to re-engage with his team though.
Oh,
that charge and slam working
slam.
so well and getting the kill.
Charge and slam.
On the trade.
That is new.
The kill from Nagiri.
Usually they have a winch.
There's
Wait, there's 3.
Pulsar Blue and Team Secret.
Yeah, there's 1 charge and slam in this game. Okay.
Down to Boobo and he goes down. Team Secret. Looking
Hell
like they're
yeah.
able to survive anything. That spacing is so
Hell
good.
yeah.
The mitigation of that damage at just the right moment. Elix keeping both Roma and OG alive, but that piece in these structures is
Fnatic?
everything. It's very, very important. You look back
Fnatic?
to see Fnatic about to get re-engaged here by DRG.
Fnatic is.
Look at these
They just
shots
stole,
from
right?
here on top of the cathedral.
I was just looking at some comments.
On the approach from DRG before they could even get anything meaningful off. A great back shot there from E as he gets that repeater up close and personal, but again, Nakos fights him off and they're just swarming here. Raimka finally gets an opening kill of that engagement. E does trade it off onto the opposite medium, and he works that defib advantage, so now they have to climb.
Oh my goodness, my phone isn't charging!
1 versus 1 between Hathaway and Raimke right now. Raimke opting to grab that totem and disappear, try and get this res. They are on the defense, they can use the timer to their advantage, but Pulsar Blue are lurking for that third party, Ardy.
They
Why?
are lurking indeed, but Fnatic
I need a new cord or
quickly
something.
running away with this. It really does seem like it's going to be the most important box right here in this moment.
Secret. Everyone's here.
Everyone's here in Fnatic. They have the perfect setup for it because if Team Secret wants to steal this, they'll have to get
Team
through
Secret trying to
everybody.
steal.
But Fnatic, they're getting shot
Oh
back
my
there by
goodness.
Pulsar Blue. The witch is
What a
missed.
steal.
Secret steals. Secret is down on top of it. This is actual worst case scenario for FNC. But for Fnatic, they have
Oh
the money
my
to spare at the very
goodness.
least. Nagos 2 bars of HP remaining.
Get in there.
Has anybody seen
Elix,
No.
Elix dropped a glitch
Oh,
mine and it
Pulsar
delayed the steal.
stealing!
Pulsar stealing, but this might work. Oh, he can't.
Oh my.
Successful steal for Pulsar. Can they hold in the final few seconds? It doesn't matter. There's not enough time.
Oh,
Fuji has
they're gonna
been
get the
on
steal back.
Soon enough.
No,
And
there's
the
not
one
enough
glitch
time.
mine they left behind to try and delay that
That's
steal by Elix,
kind of
which
evening
simply
out the money
wasn't
there.
enough. Pulsar Blue piled in.
DRG just put Team Secret down.
Wow. Well,
Wow, I mean, Pulsar Blue is still last because that was only 1 cash box.
that was, I mean, we were just at the second set of cash outs. That's already just insane. The pressure, the drama. I mean, we still have 2 vaults left.
Anybody
Vault
could
5
win.
plugged into cash out A now, but
Low key.
DRG, if they're able to
Fnatic
push
has
all the way
been
through,
absolutely
they'll
messing
have
this
enough to
game
at least
up.
stay competitive,
They got
which
2
is
cash
really
outs
good
in the
to
matter
see
of a
if you're
minute.
struggling at the
Fnatic
bottom,
needs
but
Or
now
30
we're
seconds.
going-
Fnatic needs to
Fnatic
fuck
needs
off.
to fuck off.
Cash in pocket. Have to keep an eye on what they do in
What?
terms of macro their movements.
No, it's
but
just a
we'll
funny
see
way he
if
said
Team Secret
that.
see what their move
It's
is. They are in
true.
that sort of dreaded
It's
second
true, it's
place
true.
in terms of money in pocket, and now making that decision, deciding to drop the vault as they realize that the cover is important. They want to get it as close to the gateway as possible. OJ is going to
They're gonna have to. They're gonna double
barrel
this
through.
too.
Already lost Roma on the approach as DRG are still defending from above, and actually Pulsar Blue look like they're having a bit of trouble getting this down. The RPG brings it down 1 layer, but that's not enough.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a lot, but again, for DRG, they need to get this timing right. They dive away.
Oh, gateway.
Wait, they faked it. They dove away, but they have a gateway back. 5D chess right here. The Pulsar Blue.
5D chess.
Hathaway's invisible. Invis. The shots are raining through.
Oh my
Pulsar's
goodness.
taking a lot of damage. Boo's down.
Oh.
But they are able to trade it.
Oh.
1 for 2 now. It's just up to spare on Pulsar Blue. DRG.
Oh.
Gugga going to be able to finish that last one off of Pulsar Blue.
Crazy
They are gonna
play.
be paying the ultimate price.
Damn.
Only 13K left in their bank. And Vault 6, it's still controlled by Fnatic. They're not letting this go anywhere. Team Secret needs to kill Race or go for this steal.
They
Team
absolutely
Secret
go for the
really
steal.
needs
He's argued
this,
that
bro.
was some incredible defense by DRG. Really
I
big
think
frame
if
rate with positioning,
the bottom 2
Invis biding their
teams
time
that
before they
lose
try
are
and
out,
deny that steal.
and
Now
the
Hathaway
top
finding
2
OG.
go
That's a
on to
massive
another.
blow to Secret's hopes, but here comes Elix trying to find a home in the rubble to get that steal. He's forced off of it. It's only Roma left. And
Damn,
I think
bro.
DRG might have done enough here, Ardy. They may have booked their spot forward. We see Roma picking up kill after kill, but it doesn't matter.
Damn, man.
DRG once again coming top of the lobby in the cash out, bringing Fnatic through to the 3 versus 3. And we have
That's
to say
crazy.
right now, Pulsar Blue and Team Secret with an elimination cash out ahead of them in the bracket.
They're hitting us with the energy, and that was a great interview from Brutal Logic. He's been in the scene for a long.
It's a brawling
being landed here.
Uh-oh. This is the one I was gonna
Figured out
skip
any
through
other way to just focus that wipe somewhere else. Okay.
to see who would win.
Is working. He's
not really
He especially has been really
part of the push. You'll want him out and off angle, maybe opening lines of sight with that
All right,
thermal ball. That's exactly what he
Fnatic
does. He's going to wait, of
getting-
course, for that pick, but Fnatic aren't going to give him anything.
We got a thermal
Okay,
bore.
there's one way of
He's
doing
going
it.
sniper!
Open up a line of sight, or you can just bring a whole dang.
He's going sniper in the Grand Major!
That's one way to do it. That's dynamism.
Have my
Right there.
kids!
Has a choice of what to build, what to destroy.
This guy is a menace!
Like Hathaway is struggling a bit.
Hathaway.
Hathaway, what are we...
Yo!
He just got a headshot! A Hathaway headshot! Hathaway headshot!
Sniper headshots being landed here at the Grand Major.
Coughing through the gas, just like them.
No,
Sniper is crazy.
Sniper's absolutely
all the way to the bottom.
wild, bro.
Rapey gonna be jumping through the
Show me the sniper!
where they need it. They're gonna stick the steal. It's gonna force the rest of Fnatic down off of their high ground.
Oh.
Hathaway somehow survives.
Oh.
He goes down first.
Yeah, Hathaway gone, bro.
He's the last one alive.
Nah, they're throwing now.
They withstood
No way
from
he's
this.
going
That's
sniper,
their
bro.
cash out.
That's
Moments
insane.
Of impressive play there from DRG, and a really inventive.
They get this cash.
They should lean in.
Cash out. It's also very.
I'm just gonna skip to like the fights, okay?
Now we'll even off. Maybe try a little bit more reversal.
Angling the competitive ability to hit gameplay
On the far side there. They are taking the finish landed very slowly. Both teams just trying to scout each other out. And
Oh,
make
he's
sure
low.
they don't engage poorly. Some good damage landed by Nakos again.
Is he still going
to put off the
sniper?
attack, and
Yes.
He needs to hit that regen soon.
Oh, yo,
Unfortunately,
ain't no way this guy's going sniper. This is so
only sort
weird.
of healing on the team, and as soon as they start going down, it's just a tidal wave.
Oh
of
my
damage coming out from
goodness.
Fnatic. DRG
Why are you going
can't
sniper?
Force themselves back into a losing
I get it,
fight.
okay, but it's not.
snowballing into an
It's the
entire
Grand
team line.
Major.
Before you know it, it's just an ocean of coins. Now,
What are his
It's H+ put off the attack.
what are his thermal bore teleport invis? It's not bad, but it's like why?
fight is holding, or you can't just.
They
They have charge and slam.
play. It's not out of their playbook at all, and it's forcing DRG to try and square peg into a round hole. They're
Jeez,
trying to
man.
get picked with a sniper, but look where Fnatic are. They're not
Good
going to allow
opening
it.
RPG.
Fantastic opening RPG as the dome will come down, but that goo will stall the push. Is Guga supported here on this close down?
No,
That
he
is the
isn't, 'cause his
question. I
teammate
don't
has a
think he is.
sniper.
Everyone's sort of separated on DRG. They're not
DRG,
capitalizing
what are
on
we
that early
doing?
damage.
Oh, but here we go. Now they're finally in a spot to be able to do it, but Fnatic, they're kiting in a great way right now. Nagiri, the only player that's able to be caught out, but he hits him with a glitch.
Oh,
Backs
nice
away.
shot.
Hathaway with a
Nice
huge
shot.
sniper shot followed up on Nagos, though, going to be able to get the refrag here.
Nice.
1-2. It's a 2-on-1 situation, but Nagos, he is able to use those defibs there to bring Raimke back, but at the same time, DRG is up to 3.
Ooh.
Raimke, last standing as he does take
Okay.
out Guga. Fnatic falls,
Okay.
and DRG, they're going to
Those
be
are
able to
some
get the
nice
flip here.
shots.
Is middle of a recovery fighting end. We've Hathaway taking out Nagiri, and that's going to set the pace for the next Vault fight.
Whoa,
Oh,
go
yeah,
back,
not
go
only
back, go
that,
back, go
but
back.
Hathaway-
Why?
These opening frags just dictate
Why?
the pace of battle, and there's one
No, go
right
back
there.
further.
Hathaway takes
Why?
frags,
Yo.
just
Back.
the Narcos there onto half health.
Are you
There's
trolling
no
me?
recovery
Yeah,
there
stay.
from DRG. Fnatic, I want to credit Narcos there. He did give his
Why
team
did
a
I
bit
go
of a
back?
fighting chance
spawns
with
back in.
his
Watch
fragging
this.
capabilities and
Nagiri.
the defib getting his teammate back
Boom,
up.
dead.
Oh!
We've seen these opening
You're
frags
right.
dictate.
You're right. That's a crazy
There's
shot.
one right there.
Yo, what's up,
Hathaway
Jack?
taking out
How's it
Nagiri,
going?
and
Welcome
that's
to the
gonna set
stream,
the pace
bro.
for the next Vault fight.
Like,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
That was a
After
crazy
early
shot,
damage
bro.
on the
Thank you for
Raimke.
making me go
Nagos
back.
getting sniped.
Hathaway.
Hathaway!
Oh! Hathaway gets another one with a sniper!
Started again.
Yo!
Don't diss him again!
Allowed to get away
Don't
with this,
diss
right?
him
'Cause
again!
chasing
Holy
a
shit.
kill that is
Holy
fueled by
shit.
spite more than anything.
Look at
I don't
this.
even think
That's
Raimke's
the
gonna get
Grand
anything at the
Major.
end of it because, of course,
And he's going
Hathaway
sniper.
dashes, he can keep his distance.
Dude,
Fnatic, they can't let the heads get the better of
Fnatic,
themselves here.
sorry,
DRG
Nagiri
are
Wow.
going.
doing some impressive things
Oh my
occasionally.
goodness.
But it feels like Fnatic have just about got this.
Not believe that we're seeing at the Grand Major.
Honestly,
If we see this again, this would be
It could
hilarious.
be suspended sponsor, but I think Fnatic is expecting this. They are going to open up with a little bit of explosiveness, but
It's really
Oh, another snipe.
DRG
Hathaway
away
gets
with
him.
Health advantage. Yuri's
Oh,
barely
Hathaway?
keeping Raimke. Nagos does take out Guga here. Nagos somehow still alive, but
Oh!
only going to last so long as the Yuri.
Let's go!
Nagos falls as well.
Hathaway!
DRG. They're going to be able to win this fight here.
Fnatic playing fast and loose on their defense there. I was surprised that they allowed DRG to come up on that zip. They were sort of inviting that fight, but the
DRG. You can hear the crowd.
Them up.
Oh my goodness.
They get their cash box into cash out C, and you know Fnatic opting to play defensive there. Doesn't work out.
Oh yeah, I know.
For the
it's in Europe though.
Even lots more cover to work with. Whoa! This is aggressive.
He's pushing with the sniper, bro.
That's actually wild.
Dude, this is
I don't know anyone who would ever do that. Even, like,
I know a lot of people that would do that.
Very risky.
Not personally.
Oh, wait, they're going at it with the jump pad! Wow! FNC, they've jumped up to the top, and Dragon Ranger Gaming, they're going to fall away.
Hathaway's the only one alive. Can he clutch this up?
Now just Hathaway, one sniper is all that stands in way. But wait, he's going to be able to get the res onto the medium. Medium is not going to be able to do anything, no, and that means Hathaway survives just barely. Invis is down to the bottom with just 25 HP, Jerry. But DRG, that was a crucial fight to lose.
And crucially here, we don't have enough thermal boards in the pocket of Hathaway to get the second drop and delay the steal. So, this is a successful flip by Fnatic, and DRG have one chance here.
One more
chance. That jump pad will come into effect as soon as they get the first drop on this box. Plenty of rote.
It all depends on how Hathaway can use his sniper on this.
Both teams have been excellent on the attack.
Yeah, because the other guys are just using meta weapons. So
can they hold the defense? We do see DRG gateway up the top there. Early damage.
Oh, that's a really good RPG.
It's a bad look.
This is huge. But Fnatic, they're not budging just yet. I think it might be bait, especially with the fact that Hathaway can just chunk out a whole health bar. One shot. And that's Nagiri's health bar taken out there. Hathaway is the first to fall.
Hathaway's dead.
Fnatic still has 3 up. Cash out drops to the bottom. Gaga gets winched out. He's not going to be able to trade some blows, though. Wait a second. There's no time. No matter what happens now.
GG's.
Oh, wait. Nice.
Is it a 2 out of 3?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this. I like this. I like this map. Is he still going sniper though? That's the question. Did he switch?
On top of Vault 1. This is
Kiki is going smash
positions in the game.
Nope, he switched. Hathaway switched to ARN.
This is the best spawn for both.
That's good. That's honestly good.
For Hathaway, this is a good map for the ARN. The ARN Demon himself, he takes a little bit of damage. Rampy going to be pushing that, but he's already healed up to full. The movement is good for DRG, but the shots are better for Fnatic. DRG going to be losing one. It's traded out immediately. Hathaway can't reach out. Just 1 HP. Gaga going to do what he can. He takes out Rampy.
Hathaway versus.
Take out Gaga, get that finish there. Hathaway pushes before he's a full HP. Both 50.
No!
Goes down.
I'm going for DRG, bro. But it's like.
That was the very
go back a bit. Go back a bit.
Why?
Sorry. Look at Nagiri's face cam
That was the
here.
very first fight. There's
Like
no
when he got the kill.
But now Hathaway pushes before he's a full HP. Both at 50. Hathaway goes down. Fnatic won the first fight.
Because he was going sniper.
Yeah.
That jump to the
Sniper is kind of toxic. Yeah.
It's very efficient.
Oh, for sure. In this 100%, 200%, bro. Sniper in the Grand Major, bro.
Across the gap, we do have Fnatic to just slowly make their way up to this height. Now, the fact that that plug did take a little play with. And bomb just a low. Oh, they've spotted Hathaway.
This is some good recon by Narcos, taking that off angle. He's going to have free reign, because look at this. GG is setting up just to be aggressing on the 2 players on top. But it is a 3 versus 2 on this flat top, and that is a successful engagement. The charging slam almost comes through. Nagiri slapping back, though, and it's only Hathaway against 3 as that defib comes through. It's going to be a difficult hold to get himself out of, but he can't manage it.
Done
Nagiri,
for.
Again with a clean.
Same ball, that chart out when you're going up against.
That's a replay.
Advantage. The LG feel like they're chucking the panic button charge and slam in here.
Oh, speaking of panic button, that's going to be pressed right here as DRG starts to steal a little bit early. Seems like the goo is already been used up there, so they're going to have to stop the steal the old-fashioned way. Hathaway goes down there, thanks to a nice spray now with the F-car. This up to E, and well, fight's already over. Fnatic has cash out.
This is not a good look, bro.
Gotta go back to sniper. Go back to sniper and you're good.
Can't afford that.
Yeah, no.
Especially if you want to qualify for an A2. E goes down, but
oh yeah.
They're gonna get wiped.
E coining in.
I can already.
They're coining? Why is he coining?
Fnatic's winning this for sure, bro. Unless if Fnatic starts next cash out, bro.
E has one more coin.
Like this guy, and you appreciate
And he's
how
dead
blunt
again
this
already.
Fnatic
Wow.
playing the 5 for attacks. If they lose here, it's going to affect them for the rest of the day in this manner.
It seems like DRG lost some synergy between map 1 and map 2.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Synergy is gone, bro.
Best weapon. I'm not exactly sure why it doesn't seem to be hitting.
Let's give Fnatic some credit. They are arguably one of the best sides at this
They're
tournament.
locked in.
And they're locked in. They are really not missing
DRG
anything.
does
I've
not
never
seem
seen
like they're
Fnatic
locked
this
in.
locked
Why
in.
is
I have
all
so
of
many
DRG is alive
never
and
seen
the
this
light
locked.
is just
Looking
off
to see Nagiri right now as well.
canter,
He's
bro.
set
Like
up
he is,
perfect.
he's getting ganged up
Pedestal
on
here.
right now.
Hathaway
Both the other
survives
pink
there.
guys are not
Dragos, though,
like where
he is
where
burning
are
his
they
food
anyway?
very
Yeah, what-
quickly. I don't think he's too worried about needing to goose stall, especially given the fact that DRG, they're not utilizing that winch. But Hathaway,
Like,
it doesn't
you gotta
find
fit,
those final shots. He does fall away here.
They get the
DRG will
steal,
this
but will
collect
it matter?
potentially, But I don't think Fnatic is too worried about it, especially given the fact that
Great
Gragon
pitch.
gets deleted almost immediately. Hathaway and E now going to be split up here in a time where they do not want to be split.
I love the fact that he saw E take that jump out and was like, yeah, sure, you go up there, I don't care. And now they're turning their backs on him, finding the kill on Hathaway. Now is the time to try and chase the 3 versus 1. They have time on their side. They can get this steal. In fact, they might want to even stall the death of E, but no, they put him out.
yeah.
They've burst the
Yeah, there it is.
Rhodes.
Fnatic gets to day 2.
Is the tongue.
A damage out there, but Hathaway swapping off that sniper, going for his tried and true ARN. Still
Yeah,
does a good
that's
amount of
where
damage
it all
for
went downhill.
So, Artie and Jared.
The group that is going to go on after 4.
Hey, we got a bracket!
Oh.
We get a bracket!
Next.
Oh,
So,
finally!
Ape Squad and Vanguard Gaming.
Wait, can we go back? Give me the bracket, bro. Get it the fuck out of the way, bro. Okay, so Envy, the orange is day 2, right? And the red is eliminated. Blue is second chance. So Envy, KCP, Nightmare, and SSG all got through the day 2 right away. Alright. Then we had now we just watched the Fanatics, that whole scheme of things in phase 2 to get through to day 2. Fanatics indicate day 2. DRG still has a chance, I'm pretty sure. But now we're going to be watching. It's too blurry.
There it
Alliance. Oh. We can actually, because I just got a spoiler, right? TSM versus Alliance. We don't even have to watch the next game because we know TSM and Alliance go against each other. The next phase, anyway.
EU representation. We have one
Vanguard
EU
versus
look in
Ape
here.
Squad.
Enough.
This might be worthy to watch.
It's gonna be one of the narrative code picks. Or
I only have 45 minutes left,
Stadium,
so
and we're gonna be
yeah.
randomizing a little bit up in long line. High prepared.
You could watch this one. I don't know who would win this one. I think Ape Squad probably.
Definitely a big revamp.
No, it's a very even match actually.
Out there through,
What do you think?
base
Vanguard or
finals.
Ape Squad?
Back and best of 3s.
Yeah, here. Where it's to ask.
Burn away.
Here we go.
I get one of these teams, Ape Squad. They're gonna meet
Mandigo under a bit of pressure here.
Hey, this
Boom.
is the same.
Wait, I restarted it. No!
No.
Showing from Fnatic, we saw a great,
It's the
amazing
DRG.
It is much meta now to have the revolt. But
This is.
Holy
I want to.
we can see
Oh,
this.
we
Jump
just.
pads-
Oh, well.
Not average.
Whatever, you know. Yeah, just skip through it. And the winners. All right.
And we now
We're okay. Final round. Ape Squad versus Vanguard. Let's see who
Probably one
wins.
of the best of 3s we've had.
Yeah. It is Win Fortune Stadium or get demoted.
These guys go to
Fantastic
day
Food
2.
Award. See what's
Whoever
gonna happen
wins
now
this.
as Vanguard Gaming, they're going to cross out here into Sector 5. Ape Squad holding on top of the Holto building just across the gap. They're going to take the first bits of damage, but they do have better priority positioning for Vault 1.
Height held here by Krieger Blue, and they're just tap firing there to try and find anything. This always feels like a little bit of a dance at the start of a round of Fortune Stadium, especially with these spawns. Red Fox does get the tap on the Vault, and so they'll be looking to move that away. Where are the objectives at this point? Because Vanguard's positioning would suggest to me that they are guarding against a fair few. Looks like B is on the right, and then A.
I don't understand the play behind Vanguard. What are they doing?
Get this over to B, because that's probably the path of least resistance given this setup.
Are they trying to stop? They're trying to get it over to A. The light is gonna stop. Is gonna.
Because here, gateway in hand, he's gonna cart the entire. Wait, Vanguard was baiting sound.
They're ready
To guarantee that Ape Squad would bring it this way.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness, bro! Oh!
He went the wrong way, but he's still got Red Fox down to very low HP. Pika does.
That's a crazy play.
But Executor trades out the medium. Huge pick.
That's a crazy play. Oh my.
Contend with one more. Mr. Red Fox causing him problems. Manda takes out
Ape Squad, bro.
2 versus 1. Executor by himself decides it's not worth it. Drops a gas mine.
Wow.
And allows Ape Squad to get this plug.
Oh!
Ape Squad.
Vanguard almost pulled that shit off.
That was a giga brain play.
Incredible.
By Vanguard Gaming, but Ape Squad, I guess they were at least able to use a little bit of the Angimo reality shield here. But looking to see as they pull. Actually, not even on as close.
Indeed, Ape Squad maybe taking their eye off the ball there, not getting in any sort of long-range damage on the approach, and now Vanguard Gaming have skipped steps.
Who wins this game?
But after exactly really impressed, or at least 2. Wow. No, 3. 3 in fact.
Ape
If you
Squad.
count the one that they Vault.
Skipping the next cash out.
Play. We going to be
When does he get plugged, huh?
On Sector
There.
6 up against Ape Squad.
Drax has been having a very hot and cold series, but there are some fights where he just looks like one of the best heavies out there. This was one of them, honestly. His Shaq play can be incredible at times. That being said, he was left alone. Most of the rest of his team being focused by Ape Squad during that fight. And now Vanguard Gaming, they haven't managed to set up perfectly for the
No, they have not.
spawn trap that we so often see. They are actually sitting a lot further back with Pika just exerting presence on that far side. He's sitting there just making sure that Ape Squad think there's a threat.
Executor has so much gear set up on that cash out. Drax has the C4 on it, ready to blow it all up. And they're playing underneath it. It's going to drop out early. Ape Squad's only coming up now. What just happened?
Yeah, I think the...
Why is that? They've intentionally dropped it once more. So
they're going to
put
it
a double drop.
Damn.
Yeah, with the APS, but
Cool
they know
double
that Nana
drop.
can get close there with the winch and change things up a bit.
Weird one.
Weird one.
Maybe it just fell out of position. It was toppled, so it looks like a complex plan gone slightly wrong, and Vanguard have to go back to basics here to get their defense set up properly. 40 seconds, of course, they have to hold on to this, otherwise they are out.
Yeah, and this cash out is everything for Vanguard Gaming, but Red Fox goes out first there. Manda, they're going to heal through the gas and get the steal.
Too late.
It's a 3-on-2. Krieger Blue goes down to half HP. They're going to be able to finalize that kill with 3 players still on Vanguard
easy.
Gaming, even though Manda does have that win. Oh,
There again.
Yeah.
It's allowing looking team game. No matter which way it goes, Vanguard with ever so slightly more feet ahead of the pace right here.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh my goodness!
Up in front for now. Ape Squad makes their way up.
Are we
top. They're doing
charging?
the same strategies.
We're still charging. Nice.
They're trying to play this weird double hold, try to bait them out, hold away. It's worked out well for them on the last one. Didn't work out quite so well on Vegas.
But you're letting them goo it up, and then every single time every time. It's only working 50%. Like, I've watched this whole stream. I've seen every single steal, almost. Every single steal that kind of mattered to me. And they do the same thing every time. They're standing off the cash out. They let them go for the steal, and it only works 50% of the time that they stop them from stealing. Ape Squad gets the steal. What's up, Mariposa? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here.
of progress is about to be erased for one of these teams.
Oh my
I asked my crush out.
Vanguard Gaming, they're going to
Really
coin
cool.
back in. Everything is on this. Arpika, he starts early and Krieger Blue has to leave. Arpika, he's so aggressive, chasing him down. Krieger Blue is going to be able to survive. It's going to mean that he's out of position for this next fight. Vanguard
nice.
Gaming,
Said yes.
they're locking in for the steal. And Ape Squad, they're ready to
Woo!
Arpika
Behind the back.
It's a 3-on-2. This is everything for Vanguard Gaming, everything for Ape Squad. Executives
It's everything for both
There's
teams. It's
Manda.
actually
The winch,
insane.
the RPG, it's all dedicated.
How you been
Krieger
doing?
fights two. Krieger is gonna do everything right now. Arpika down.
Oh!
The 3K to win. Apes, who are gonna be your victors?
Nice. That's
Vanguard
crazy.
Gaming goes to the end. For Apes.
GG's.
So, yes,
What a game.
what a game.
Is some great games.
Ape
to
Squad
watch.
wins.
Moment one today, all the way up to until
And
now.
my favorite
Enemy
guy.
marathon of the
My
finals.
favorite guy.
And we're just still going. Enemy, we're about 70% through day one, maybe. Yeah. Let's not check the clock, by the way. But we're 70% through the day. Yeah.
70%.
We have not.
I'm doing good.
Anyway,
You know.
Exactly. That's good.
Wait.
Is it gonna be Ape Squad taking first place?
Whoa, look at that mask.
Yes. Yeah, food for the last.
This guy's definitely drunk. 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Here.
And Ape Squad.
We finally get an actual bracket, bro. Holy shit. Okay, what game do I actually want to watch? Here we have Envy going to day 2. Kansas City Pioneers going to day 2. Nightmare going to day 2. SSG going to day 2. Fnatic going to day 2.
Genji's out.
Gen.G is out.
Wow.
5 Fears is out. Fnatic is out. Vanguard is out. Damn.
High robust soap.
Absolutely insane games. Here we now have the next team is... The next game is a game that I already know what's going to happen due to Robust Soap and his wise... Whoops. And his wise input of a TSM and Alliance game. So...
No.
So we already know that TSM and Alliance are going through to the best
MB.
of 3, so we'll probably just skip to that.
Hi Mario.
So this is the 4 game, and we just
I'm
gotta
gonna
skip.
beat his ass.
I'm gonna skip through this, get to the TSM and Alliance game. Here we go.
On the
TSM's.
Top side of this version.
We want to watch
We
this
saw
M11 gameplay. Let's do it. I want to see this M11 rip through these guys.
TSM are no slouches as we
Put 'em to
learn.
shreds.
This is a proper battle between
I gotta
NA
take a
and
piss.
EU. I can't wait to get it signed.
Cannot wait to see it.
I'll be right back. Tell me if I have to go back and watch something.
Right
Yeah.
now, I'm actually kind of excited to see Arco matching on the dash. We know that Invis is still a possibility here, but Carney on the M11 is going to be a dangerous beast to go up against.
Yeah, these lights are going to define a lot of the fights, as you've already been saying. I'm just thrilled to see lights of this caliber up against each other. Arco and Carney are some of the best in the world right now, it feels like. Apollo with the opening pick onto Carney, though, and Treason left scrambling as he's on low health, cannot recover. And that means that TSM have all but won this team fight, unless Palmer can produce some heroics here, but that dive isn't as perfect as he would have hoped. Apollo taking out Treason, Palmer retreating. TSM take the first blood.
Yeah, Palma's dive not nearly as perfect as his hair, but TSM, they are going to be able to bring Vault 1 all the way over to Cash Out B. This is going to really be a good start as far as TSM is concerned, especially...
Oh yeah, we got Arco, Alliance.
Oh no.
You can't do the screen because you
Oh
can't
no,
to
it
have-
paused right when I got back. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Luke, it's getting closer to
TSM.
me.
Getting closer to me.
Oh man, that would be
Playing
so.
fights
Oh,
together.
isn't it Christmas? Isn't it
Hi.
Christmas? We actually
Arco,
get to
some
play
shots
with Mary
down
Posa.
above them, well guarded
That's
with
gonna be
the
so
zone.
cool.
Love to see that
Why?
with a tech.
Well, because
Jumping up through
she's
Palmer,
always been
Palmer,
watching
you
the
know,
finals,
juice back
me
up, Palmer
playing the
fighting,
finals, and she's
essentially.
like,
Yeah,
she's always saying, I want to play, you know? And she doesn't have like a console where she lives, right now. So once it's Christmas or maybe summer, I don't know. Either or, we'll run a few games. You know.
They're not there.
It's nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, we got all.
That's what I do.
These are the very quick on red.
Getting back into game,
Okay.
and Carnifex has duly
TSM has
to
the first cash out
so
going, about
missed.
45
Not
seconds
at all.
until it's done.
TSM getting set back up for the defense, and they only have to defend for what, another 40 seconds or so. These coins coming back in. So
What's up, Hockey Bear?
Alliance
Welcome to the
will have
stream,
another
brother.
attempt, but It's going to be one of these dashes towards the point. Look at that vertical control on the sidelines.
Alliance has burned through
Hi.
a lot of coins by this point. That's very, very good showing for TSM and what they can do. I mean, especially we were talking earlier about the caliber of these players, about the caliber of the revolvers. They're both
The
running
20th is
revolvers,
when
but
I'm
Vision
going to
seems
my
to
dad's
take
so that
Treason
we
every
can get in
single time.
contact in the game.
We start this dome here. Kind of interesting given the presence
All right.
of blue around here. Instantly glitched out though, but Carney and Treason, their health bars are dwindling.
Oh, no way. We can actually, like, get the duo together.
Wow. Treason somehow still alive, but even if he gets a defib, it's not going to be looking very good for Alliance.
I massively respect TSM here because that was a fight they didn't.
Just got back from a win, 7-1. You're crazy, bro. Did you score any goals?
From a win 7-1.
Nice, dude.
Just straight up.
That's
looking at the
awesome,
better
bro.
side right now, 100% of the team fights.
All right, TSM gets the first cash.
W.
Here.
Yeah, I
Here
won.
they are. Putting up
You got one goal? Let's go, dude. M11!
Dominating them so far. Vision's in a
Come on,
fight.
Carnifex, get a
1v1.
kill for me, brother. I want to see that thing in
They
action.
want a cleaner engage than that, it seems. And Treason takes
Gets
out
an
Arco with
assist.
a nasty
Volleyball
shot.
season
That
is
must be a headshot with
almost
a
here
revolver
too.
to clean up the line, and now they can
W11.
storm forward. Vision's in the Horns with Palmer.
Yeah.
Out on top with a bit of an assist from Carnifex. Apollo left scrambling here in the 1 versus 2. Does a lot of damage.
The
And
only
actually,
reason
look
they
at what
scored
they're
is
Oh!
T start the clock.
Oh!
for Alliance, but they do come out on top as they should have.
That
M11!
was one winch away from winning. That is as physically close as these fights can come.
Literally, he ran out of bullets at the last second. That was an easy kill for the heavy if he didn't need to reload.
It bodes well. I'm excited to see that Alliance.
The only reason
finally
they
won a
scored
fight.
is because they
It took
didn't
a-
start
took
the
a lot of
clock.
effort, but maybe
Ah,
they're
it's
gonna
bullshit.
wake up
It was a
and
shutout
to
for
this one
sure.
a little bit here. Objective C being chosen here on the data center side.
Should have taken that goal off. Didn't count if they didn't start the
And I'm
clock.
going to see whether they set up quickly enough. There's actually been a fairly favorable spawn for Alliance, despite the fact that they weren't able to set up and manipulate it.
Oh, nice. A bit of a
Alliance gets
vanish,
this
a bit
cash
of a
out
dash,
going.
A little bit of a gateway, but fortunately for Arco, that vanish doesn't bring them very far. Alliance, of course, has covered those jumps with goo, both not. In fact, that's some good efficiency. So
Good efficiency.
Whoa. What's happening?
Well, I mean, you could
Mike,
have said
am
it, but
I
you chose not to,
am I
and that
tripping
says
balls?
That's what I was
they're gonna have to
thinking.
cross that
I'm
one,
like,
but also
whoa.
the divide.
Yeah.
We're getting a little blurry.
CNS side, these glitches are going to try to make that a bit easier.
I didn't
there,
smoke
but
that
Treason
much. I just got a
still gonna
munchies right now, and
stand
I'm
up.
eating
Arco
Cheetos.
Just,
Nice.
Wait, he bought all of their attention, and Apollo Visions, I didn't even notice them
What?
crossing.
I'm going to need another look at that one. We both didn't. That was
Wow.
so out of the blue.
Luke, you're
How
gonna
did
have to
TSM
go
win that
back.
fight?
Volleyball
Watch that
season is
again.
almost here.
Luke,
Why?
watch that again.
Crossing. Wait, he easier there, but Treason
Okay.
still going to stay up. Arco.
Crazy flank.
Oh, wait, he bought all
What is
of their
this?
attention.
Like,
and
look at this
Apollo Visions,
RPG.
I
Look at
didn't
this
even notice them
RPG.
crossing.
Go back again.
There, but also the divide from the Via side into the CNS side. These
RPG.
try to make that a bit easier there, but Treason,
Boom.
he's still gonna stay up. Arco just
Where-
wait, he
like,
bought all of their attention.
you see that?
And Apollo Visions, I didn't even notice them crossing.
I'm going to need another look at that one. We both didn't. That was so
Wow.
out of the blue. How did TSM win that fight? Apollo just-
Alliance also didn't notice them crossing.
Yeah,
that's
well,
how.
Yeah,
I'm
if you're good enough
confused.
that you can beat the free cam that has out
Volleyball season starting soon?
then
Cool.
You're sure as hell good enough to beat a team that has to experience it all from a
What is this? This is the Grand Majors
Replay. Oh, look at this.
Day 1.
Yeah,
It kind of says it in the title.
Oh,
but-
Just a zip
Arco
line.
was
It's
able
just
to
a
place
zip
the
line.
gateway. I didn't realize
It's
Arco
the
was able to
finals
play the gateway. I
esports.
think Carney also probably thought that he got glitched. That's insane. We can look now. Palma, Carney, and Treason. We're trying to run across there. Crossing this gap is going to be so difficult. Oh, the first part of the gateway was placed, but
Whoa!
Carney
Gateway across
so
the
much
bouncer.
pressure there,
Guarantee you
and
in it.
Why am I not in it? Because I don't.
Hockey
Jerry,
bear.
it's close, and the timer is ticking down. They have to push this.
I don't
All
know.
Apollo needs to do
Guys, why
is
am I
push
not
goal
in it?
Exactly once.
I don't have a team, bro.
Do so. He's got
I don't have a
Lukeritive
team.
as well, who has his own methods of stalling. They've got the goo, just put things in the way and run.
I don't play enough.
He should hit the C4 at some point.
I'm not on no life.
Drop it down. I don't think they're going to even get on it in time. So now Visions goes.
These guys have dedicated their lives to this game. Nice kill, Carnifex. Love to see that M11 in action. TSM for the win.
TSM have claimed Nozomi Citadel.
Jerry, there was no choice with it.
Beep 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 boop boop beep boop 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 beep beep boop boop beep boop 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 beep beep beep.
We saw TSM do great things on this map earlier.
But if we were to pick a
Be
map
quite
for
UAI.
Alliance, it would be
JK.
this Fortune Stadium.
Nah.
Domain.
That's a
Bastion,
crazy shot from
setting up
Mariposa.
on top of Sector
Not
5.
gonna lie. Get
Possibly
some
their favorite building
reading
in the entire
glasses. I was thinking of getting
I would
blue
say at
light
this
glasses.
point,
I think I'd
there's
look good in
something
glasses.
remarkable
What do you
about
guys
how
think?
often we see these guys taking up positions they must know like the back of their hand. TSM going for that sneaky jump pad play
go
up
to-
the back of the building. Let's see if it works for them.
Yeah,
Go to the store.
This is where Alliance wins so many of their fights.
Since I play so many video games, it might do me
Wow, crazy.
some good
It's already looking a bit disjointed
with my
here.
eyes.
Reason is keeping Palma alive. Catch the hip there with that.
Second game,
That damage is being
TSM
sunk
is up
through.
1-0.
Apollo right now, and currently it does seem that it's going to be a trade. 1-for-1, heavy for heavy.
Let's go! That's 2 kills!
I am a go to bed though cause I gotta wake up earlier to go get some puppies.
Alliance's
Let's go!
Yeah, and they just
Puppy.
they said, you know, ignore.
All right, Mary.
Here is where the
Thanks for dropping in stream. Hope to see you again
impressive.
in
The
stream.
disrespect on this final kill as well. We didn't actually see it from
Always a vibe.
Treason's perspective, but it was onto Arco, who just immediately got two-tapped by a revolver.
Puppies.
That
I
says something
personally
about Treason.
am more of a
Really
cat
comfortable
person.
here. And if he's
But
taking
I'll be
shots with
back.
the revolver, then anything's
That's just because we have 3
Spawn
cats,
control,
and
spawn
dogs have never
control.
worked
This
out
is
for a
why
family.
Alliance
Why?
on Fortune Stadium
We had one
is
dog,
so
but he just got too
hard
big.
to
He was a
beat.
great
Pressure
Pyrenees.
hospital.
We got him when he was a
Arco,
puppy, and then we had to send him to. He did not die. I'm gonna clarify. We did have to send him to a legit farm because he got too big and he needed to chase around coyotes instead of sit
Also,
in
there
our
are 2
backyard
dogs puppies.
and eat my mom's tulips and shit all over the place. Valid, right? Valid. We want him to have a better life.
the blueprint for dismantling that.
He needs to kill
Still in
coyotes.
sector 5, by the way. He's behind
2 wiener dogs?
TSM right
What?
now. TSM don't care. They're
I was sick
bubbling
of picking
they
up
are
his
climbing this
gooey
building.
shit,
Doesn't
bro.
get back, he might be given a hand
Valid.
to help him. Alliance do have time to regroup.
Yeah, well, we are going to be seeing
A little inappropriate, if I might say.
Recombined up on the very top floor. Arco looking to try to get an angle here. Visions and Apollo convene on the staircase.
That's some good intel.
Oh! The Goo cancels the winch here.
Get him! Get him, Carnifex! Get him!
In from above, but Arco, he's able to get at least
No.
a little damage out. The trade 1-for-1, heavy for medium. That doesn't mean Alliance can at least get a quick res up.
Come on, Carnifex!
Safety. Treason goes in for the res at the same time. Goo is going to stall it out. TSM
Carney!
once again, down to just
Carney!
Palma getting healed back up. But
Carney!
Treason goes down once more. This is actually winnable here by Apollo.
Carney, come on, Carney!
Which he does. He gets the win.
Carney!
Is just better. in
Let's
his-
go!
That was a close fight. It was a really good fight.
I'm
and
cheering
Apollo
for
showing
this
his
man, bro.
shattered skills at the end there.
WM11.
It wasn't working out for TSM. A really staunch defense. Honestly, TSM
Look in the
didn't do
Discord
much
real
wrong
quick.
there. That was a really nice approach, not just onto Sector 5 to get the initial...
Just look in Discord.
Oh, that's not
real
me.
quick.
That's
to
my
that
brother.
side, but also in Hospital itself when it came to the push.
But that is the beauty of a multi-layered defense.
But yeah.
Not only do they have to fight to cross out of the Ngimo building, then they have to fight on top of Sector 5, then they have to fight for the cross, and they have to fight for inside, and that's what Alliance does.
You have to win twice to win.
Do 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 do.
Is a good whatever this is.
Whatever this
a,
is.
A defensive Sector 3 as well, as they have tapped the vault, TSM, and Alliance are actually currently... They're also just holding this because it's a nice little head to the geometry to get anywhere.
Bring the vault
Moment
over.
that vault is picked up with that bait. Get this plug.
And they're going to take the mega pad in the middle.
It has
Arco
been
will have heard
plugged.
that and he's going to stay put.
Vault
These
fight
guys
not
are trying
won. This is
so hard.
dangerous territory for
They want
TSM.
this shit so bad, bro.
Set up the defense. That being said, Alliance are going in with their own defenses. They're throwing goo aggressively here to try and close the net. And they've actually forced TSM off the point, and they could maybe enact themselves a steal. But of course, TSM
Damn!
beneath and start playing for drop.
Forcing a whole team off the point is crazy.
Right now is Alliance.
Go, Carnifex! Go! My lord! He's crazy! My lord! Oh my goodness!
Every orange
Did I hear
blob on
clicks?
his screen. And that's TSM gone in an instant.
How much money is this for?
Luke, I missed it. Go back. Luke, I dead ass missed it. Go back. I dead ass missed it. Go back.
Okay, watch. Wait, how much money is this for? First place gets $40,000 split between 3 people.
40 or 400?
No, $40,000 split between 4 people. And it's a 100K tournament. First place gets like 37,500.
See what's gonna happen right now.
All right, watch.
Alliance, they're on top. They're on top of the world. They're on top of TSM. Oh, he shot. Now let's see what Alliance.
Absolutely. Wait.
To set up another
Hey, look, I'm saying goodnight to my dad.
Okay.
Top 8 make it through to tomorrow. Apollo is gonna take the brunt of a massive RPG. Dive from Parda. Clean up, and just like that.
Oh my goodness!
That.
Oh my goodness, bro! Oh my goodness! I gotta wait for Chandler. I gotta wait for Chandler, bro. I gotta wait for Chandler. Hold up. I have to wait. Wait, let's try to get this naturally. Chandler, are you back?
Oh no, you could have kept on going, Luke.
No. Watch this shit, bro.
Okay, I'm watching.
As we dwindle our numbers down to just those top 8 make it through to tomorrow. Apollo.
Boom! 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 Deleted.
I've never.
Go back. I need to see that again. I need to see that again. That was insane.
Those top 8 make it through to tomorrow.
Dropped it down.
Boom!
And then just boom.
Have I seen the new Stranger Things? Yes, I have. Yes, I have seen the new Stranger Things. It's pretty good. I like Will Byers' character right now. It made me happy. It made me happy.
They've been hiding it, yeah.
I got an edible here. You want one?
So ahead of the game. We did say at the
Yes.
start of this one.
Okay.
What we're watching right now is just a
Hell yeah, bro.
The weekend.
Alliance 1-1. These games are insane. Ooh, watch this.
Oh, I haven't tea, so no spoiler.
Yeah, no, I was vaguely saying I like what they're doing with Will Byers. I didn't give any spoilers.
Do you know what the name of this one is called?
No.
Sour Pulsar Peach.
Carnifex is the goat.
Carnifex is the GOAT, bro.
Sup, Luke?
Here we go, boys.
What's up, Dino Tooth? Here we go.
Since Horizon
This
is
is
on the docket,
a
and we've
really
just
good
got
game.
our teams positioned around.
No spoilers, Dino Tooth.
Yeah. Oh, TSM.
Please.
NA teams love to do this. They cut all noise. They crouch. And they look kind of cool while
The
they
new
do it.
season.
Alliance, though, they've just made footsteps because
I know.
they like.
Thank you, bro. I'm glad that you appreciate keeping the lore under wraps.
Game here, of course.
This is a qualification game.
But this is a qualification.
I have also
Right,
watched
so
the
you're not
first
gonna go
5 episodes.
You actually, well, you can
Personally
go home,
liked
but you
them,
come back
enjoyed
home.
them.
I've
Well,
never
not all the way
seen
back.
Stranger
way
Things.
Hey, Nino Tooth, let's keep this under wraps. But I'm gonna
I love
say,
that
I'm gonna say, I like what they're doing with Will Byers' character. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Dino Tooth? Nothing more, nothing less. That's all we get to say. That's all we get to say.
Yet it's cool.
With this snowball.
Don't say anything else.
TSM quickly losing that fight.
This is a little bit telling of maybe what the situation was on map 1.
Luke,
TSM
do you plan on streaming?
Till 9.
Fantastically well until the
okay.
barricade.
Yeah, it's gonna
dying,
be a
and
little
then the
bit.
whole of
But
TSM fell apart.
Yep,
Alliance
got
now-
it.
I got like half an hour more. That's
They don't
why
care
I'm.
about this point. They're going to
Okay.
defend the whole of TSM.
Here we are.
Alliance are now
Top
in a
secret.
position of defense above the point. They're going to try and pick off Arco in the distance while the rest of TSM.
Get out of here, Arco! Nobody likes you.
Alliance are happy to try and win the fight in the post.
Yeah, Apollo
Damn.
just gets that steal completely for free, but unfortunately they paid later.
Yeah! Kill him! Kill him! Yeah!
Luke,
when are you doing a meet and great?
When am I doing a meet and greet? Probably when I get like
Buy things
100K.
you can't afford. TSM could not afford to make that steal in the position they were. Alliance
Not
was
anytime soon.
Literally on top of them.
Yeah, well, hey, if they don't make it through to day 2, they might not be able to afford the 4.
Let's go.
And yeah, TSM, they've been spotted
Arco,
immediately.
get out of here, bro.
Library.
You're not him anymore.
He has got the gateway out.
Carnifex now gets to have my kids.
Oh, it's just a route to a death hole. They gatewayed from one alleyway to the other, and now Alliance will roll them up.
Remember when you were saying Arco have my kids?
Go back.
Alliance has just
What?
Go back.
That's important because they now
Keep going.
have a clean away.
And yeah,
Okay, right here.
TSM, they've been spotted
Oh,
immediately trying to exit the library. But library card,
He has got the gateway out. That's important because they
Nice
now
gateway.
have a clean away round. But no, it's just a route
Oh.
to a death hole. They gatewayed
Arco
from
gets
one alleyway to
deleted.
the other, and now Alliance will gobble them up.
Oh,
He just
oh,
died out of nowhere.
oh no.
And does not
They're
let
back
go.
in the
They
same
take
area,
that
bro.
fight
They're gonna
out.
get deleted again.
Hold on with
It's
all
not
their
gonna work. What are we doing?
Nah, I'm just kidding. Everyone freaking dies and they start hitting the gritty, and Renegade Raider came in clutch for the win, and Nico Avocado and Queso 8 Vecna.
Or just get the tap on the next vault. They've lost this one, Ardy, and they are now, well, not one loss.
I want you to blow up
What?
1T be able to see our chat.
Yeah, I've talked about that. If I blow up, it's like it's gonna be less.
Dang, they got a lot of collabs.
Envy Alliance, no, not Alliance. I was about to reel them off. And I got them wrong. Envy
Dang, they got a lot of
Fnatic,
collabs.
PlayStation Gaming. Control
Yeah.
Our cross get ring with.
Oh.
They found.
Okay.
This is good macro. Oh, but Alliance was right there.
Yep, they
heard the
rich.
gateway.
Oh
They
damn.
found it.
Oh
No matter
my
how good your macro
goodness.
is, if you
Alliance
read
is
it like that, that's
absolutely beaming.
everything there from
Ooh!
Carnifex and get
Let's
going.
go.
He trusts his team. Come on in. Just get the heels off.
Get him!
To the
Get
trap.
him!
And finally lands the shots onto Apollo, just needed to make sure that they didn't.
What happens first,
I
Luke
think
dies or
Alliance
GTA
I'm
6?
playing GTA 6,
Fastest
bro.
team fight per capita.
I'm playing
Oh, right now,
GTA 6.
yeah,
I'm not
easily. If we
dying.
started tracking team fight.
I'll die. I'll
Golf rules.
I'll play GTA 6 before I die.
Arco is.
Carnifex with a bomb!
This is
M11. Yeah. Yeah.
Slosh on the outside.
They managed to cross the road. That's the hardest part of this.
They
race.
managed
The
to
hardest part
cross
is
the
dealing with
road.
Alliance, it seems. So in the same building,
Real.
it's a very long building. They'll have time to work out their route. It looks like trees and aggressive Alliance is setting
Luke
up for
die
this
or
jump pad
GTA
engage.
7.
That's probably.
Ready to go.
I'll probably be like
7 and
50.
like I'll be a fossil by then.
The winch.
I'll be a father, bro.
Arco
No.
goes down. Look at that aim coming out from Palm of the barricades.
My kids are gonna be the best esports players in the world.
Damage being dealt through. Visions gonna get
Why are you
taken away
going
here.
over
Each
there
force
if you're
diffuser
gonna
in
just-
clutch. Looks like that barricade's
They
cut.
know.
Okay.
They know they're gonna win.
Over the start
Oh!
as best as they can.
Yo! They're playing!
Him from RPGing himself.
Oh, this is it. Alliance have essentially done it. They're trying to prevent any form of respawn.
This is
Arco
terrible.
likely have to coin
This
it.
is terrible.
No!
This is terrible, bro. Oh my goodness.
No way!
No.
Wow,
That
GTA
was
6
so-
versions
that
Vecna
was
too
so
forgot about
mean.
that part.
Apollo's now not going to be a part of the last fight. Arco needs to go huge here and find a pick to allow him and Visions to push in.
I guess enough time had elapsed. They needed
Jeez.
to do this. They needed
Yeah,
to.
yeah, it was just taking the biscuit at that point. Alliance has done such a good job of stalling that death. Visions has the play from above, but look at this kite. It's so fully set from Alliance. The damage comes out. Vision does
Bro, Alliance wins.
do it. It's unstoppable.
Dude, that was so
Alliance
bad.
gets through to day
A
2.
little bit slow.
Is there any
To
last
this
games?
Next match.
Next match.
That's what's coming up next for us. They're is so as we
So who's
something
next?
also
Ooh. Ooh.
also the exact
Next match, Team Secret. I want Team Secret to go through, man. Come on, man. Please. Please. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, one team that there's one team that I don't want eliminated here. Pulsar, I wish was not eliminated. I wish they got through. But that means that maybe Alliance wouldn't have gotten through. Not. Never mind. Wait. Potentially. Honestly, this bracket here I didn't give a shit about except for Team Secret. Now Team Secret has one last chance to get in.
Exact same pass.
One last try.
We'll cuddle up together.
Oh, I do not give a shit about this game. This is the
Right
last
now,
match.
They take the same engagement path. They
Who
look a
wins
lot
this?
Again, and however, games. There we go. You can rest.
We do have, I believe, some brief they can do, you know, and
Who wins? Skip. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's so nostalgic. I remember 4 hours ago, starting stream. Wow. So nostalgic. Hell yeah, bro. This is actually so cool. Like, good job, the finals. I don't think anybody got screwed over. I'm not gonna lie, I can't think of any team that really got screwed over for, like, a bad reason. They might think that they got screwed over, but...
Genji. Merry Christmas.
Genji? No, they were just bad. Do you remember? Bro, they got $0. What's up, Nevea? Welcome to the stream. We're just about to end, actually. Unfortunately. Just about to end the stream. Thanks for watching. Yeah. That was awesome.
That's okay, I'm gonna take a nap.
That was awesome. I cannot wait for day 2. Tomorrow,
GN.
I will be streaming
I will
day
be
2.
here tomorrow, Luke.
We will
Good
see
night.
who wins the 100,000. No, it's actually like 40,000. But who wins the first ever Grand Major, the Finals LAN tournament? Have you lived your life in filth? GG's to all the players that didn't make it through. Hey, you guys got to the finals. Let's be honest. Like, you got to the major. That's an accomplishment in and of itself. All the guys that got out in the major, hey, you know what? You guys did the best you could. Kind of got shit on. But Carnifex is just too good, bro. With that M11.
Carnifex is too good.
He's just too
like
good.
Like that play. Oh.
GG's.
GG's.
Wait, what is this? Continue. Hello?
Hello? What's up? You know what? I'm probably just gonna go to bed.
Me too.
Okay, well, I'll see you later then.
What is this? Free
See you, Luke.
See ya. Deals of the week. Universe for sale. What is this game? Is this another RPG game? This is... Ugh. Are you serious, Epic Games? Give me a good game. Give me these off-brand freaking Raid Shadow Legends kind of thing. I don't need that shit. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Peace.